Live here, y'all. Once again, it's on.
Wake
It
up,
is that
coach.
time. Wake up, coach. Man, I
Wake
can't
up.
wait for our special guest tonight. I tell you that. Telling you, man, we got
Oh
some
yeah.
questions we need to answer to get some answers to tonight.
Oh yeah.
But man, how everything been going with you today?
Oh man. Hey, I'm out here. I'm at this gym trying to get it in.
Oh yeah, man. Tell you, man, this is gonna be a big night here for youth football in our region.
Okay, then.
Um, telling you.
What? They out here cutting up at the gym tonight.
No.
Yeah, boy. Hey, trainer and the boyfriend. You
Oh
can't,
man.
you can't do that. They cutting
God,
up.
boy, I tell you.
Can't do nothing right. And
There's always something going
you know
on.
it's us. It's us.
Oh man, always.
It's us.
God, telling you, man,
I be at work
man.
all day. Boy, I said, I be at work all day. When I get home, you come to the gym. I see why.
Telling you,
Well,
waiting on the
what
coach
we
to
got?
come on tonight.
What we
Tell you,
got? What
man,
we got?
Mobile, youth football going in a different direction.
Okay.
Uh, man, I'm gonna put the bat on the screen, and man, I'm telling you, man, they got several. Man, I think it's 10 different organizations
Whoa.
in this league. Um, Man, let me take that banner off so you can see a bit better. Got Peters Park Panthers, Kid Park Wolves,
Uh oh.
Alabama Bengals, Mills Park Broncos, Hillsdale Mustangs, uh, Duval Park Chiefs, Navajo Park Vikings,
Uh
Pritchard
oh.
Chargers, uh, Trinity Garden Falcons,
Yeah.
and the Tremere Park Red Raiders.
Tremere. I'm already in, baby. Uh, no, RO 251. Oh, I ain't signing in none of that. I'm just trying. Yeah, I'm just in the gym. You already got me, baby. Yeah, I know. I just went outside, came back. Yeah,
But yeah, coach,
yeah, man.
good little league. I'm telling you, they got some, you know.
Oh shoot, I got somebody on the phone. Yeah, it was right there. Yeah. Woo. Good night, coach. Good night. Woo. So what
telling you,
direction we need to figure out what direction we going though. I want to know this.
telling you, man. Well, you know the old saying,
And
a lot of people, you get third and fourth hand information. Why not get it from the horse's mouth?
right, they cleaning up the system. It might be too loud, coach. Let me know.
Telling you.
It's just gonna be a little breather.
Oh yeah. But I'm sitting there looking at the teams. A lot of these are the old city league teams.
Oh,
In this
okay.
league, Tremere and Navico are the only two teams I see that came from the other league.
Okay. So it's gonna be like pretty much how Belsman them was, but everybody gonna have their own little section.
What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? Yeah,
Like
Bessemer
like
was in the city league. Peters Park,
right,
you know.
right. Everybody gonna have their own little playoff, their own little section of pop ball, pretty much. Like it's gonna be 5 different leagues, pretty much.
What you mean? I don't know how
Like,
many other leagues. I don't know
oh, okay,
anything about the other leagues.
okay,
That's what I'm saying. We got him on here. We're gonna have him on here to talk about this particular league. It's gonna
okay.
start at from ages 4 through 14. That's what
Damn,
I saw.
that's gonna be hard though,
Not really, because you bringing the
because
football back to the neighborhood. It ain't gonna be
yeah,
hard. You got to
yeah,
think about all the
yeah, but
kids that don't have rides. They're
right,
gonna have kids. You know, kids ain't the problem. It's getting the kids to practice.
right,
Probably was the problem for a lot of those parents. You know,
right. What I'm saying is like as far as the middle schools and how they got most of the 13-year-olds and 14-year-olds and on
well,
in
all they're
high
doing is
school.
bringing the junior division. You remember
Oh
they used to have the
yeah,
junior
yeah.
division anyway.
I played junior. Yeah, I did. I sure played junior in Fairland. That was the that was if you didn't want to play for the school.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I feel you. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
it's gonna be fun to see. You know, the old city league back in the day used to shut down. At dark, but now they got all the good rate lighting and all this other stuff. So you know it can go to another level.
Yeah, night playing. You play at
Oh
night
yeah.
now instead of playing in that scorching heat all day with them little bitty kids. Let them go on to them birthday parties and everything else, and then come out there and play. 'Cause a lot of them kids be having choices to make. Do you want to go play football, or you want to go to your cousin's birthday party at 11:32, between 11:30 and 2 o'clock?
Roger, how do you get on with an iPhone? What you have to do with an iPhone to get on?
To get on
Copy the
live,
link.
copy
Yeah.
the link and go to Safari, and then paste and go, and then just it'll run you through it. Just paste and go on that tab.
hmm I just told him. I'm on an Android.
Uh, man, I'm with the simple life, sir. iPhone simple.
Shit, the Android is simple to me. Click and go.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit, all my kids, even my little girl got a dog on iPhone. She 8 years old.
Everybody,
All of
everybody
them.
got
Look,
everybody got
look,
one but you.
they be FaceTiming me, sending me a link.
Yeah. When you get on the
Uh-oh.
iPhone, all you gotta do is mash a button.
Oh yeah. But man, I'm real interested to see about this league, man. I'm telling you, we real close to getting coach on. Coach trying to get through the back door. He had the back door knocking. Um, Man, it's gonna be fun to get them on here and talk about the Port City Youth Football League. Man, Mobile is advancing. A lot of people might say, "Oh, it's gonna be watered down." No, it's gonna get more kids playing. You
Yeah.
know,
Uh,
that's the way I look at it.
yep. Because a lot of them, they don't want to play for no school. Or they love the Saturdays and going to play at the park. See
Yeah.
that school take away that Monday, Tuesday, and everything else is over with.
Oh yeah. They said, "Come on to the iPhone world, KT."
Oh yeah.
No, look, I let my kids have that world. I'm an Android king. I know how to work.
The iPhone simple though, KT. I had to get my dad. He's 65 years old to come on over.
Oh yeah, yeah, bro. It's about to go down. I can't wait to talk about this. Oh yeah, it is simple. Look, I set up all my kids, so I know it's simple. I don't know. You know how it is.
Hard headed.
Like being different.
Oh yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with it. We all different.
Tell you, still waiting on Coach. Get Coach on here. Oh yeah, boy. I know a lot of people anticipating, you know, and want to hear about the league. Um, Telling you, all parks accepting all age groups 4 through 14. Alabama Bengals, Duval Chiefs, Hillsdale Mustangs, Kid Park Wolves,
Woo.
Mims Park Broncos, Navajo Vikings, Peters Park Panthers, Pritchard Chargers, Tremere Red Raiders, and Trinity Garden Falcons.
Okay
All
then.
those are, oh yeah.
Well, that sounds like some nice New Jerseys.
Tell you, it's gonna be some man. It's about to go down. I can tell you that.
I just wish they wouldn't play so early in the morning. God, gee, man.
Man, you gotta get
They,
the little kids off the field, man.
eh, that's why you had to have multiple games to go. Going at the same time.
Oh
So
yeah.
it don't take nothing but a football field. I mean, a back end of a baseball field
Well, a lot of those parks not going. They're not gonna have a lot of
room.
yeah,
Um, See, that's why they need to have that multiplex that Sierra building, right?
yeah,
They should have a couple of those around here, and that would be perfect. Like, but the park wouldn't get the money.
yeah. So I'm waiting on the coach. To get the coach on here. telling you, man, it's gonna be interesting. Y'all get y'all questions together. So when we get the coach on here, y'all can ask him what's some of the things you want to know about, right?
Well, I just want to know which direction they going. Like as far as how the kids, which age groups gonna play against each other. You know, because you can have 4 or 5 playing against each other, but 4 and 5 is a big difference when that kid finna turn 6, and how they gonna work that part. Because it's still gonna end up being like it was with the bigger kid that always, you know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
ain't gonna be fair. They gonna have how the cutoff dates gonna be, you know.
Oh yeah.
That's basically it. I mean, because all the rest of it is self-explanatory. Come from the kids, you know. How they gonna do the parents?
Yeah.
Because 9 times out of 10, the parents on the sideline. They need to do something about that one.
See.
A lot of them parents get in the way of kids trying to have fun. And they trying to make it a business early when it ain't necessary.
What somebody said what's going on, Mr. Moore?
What's happening? Who that? I ain't got my phone on
Stank,
me.
stank.
Oh, what's up, Gary?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up, Gary? See, now that's the best cornerback I ever seen right there. He was just, hey,
Oh yeah. Punt returner too now. Don't use
oh
to run
yeah,
them damn punts, man.
oh yeah.
You kick that ball to
See,
stank you want to, that bug going to the
see,
house.
see, they wouldn't give him that chance. That's why I made this. Who's up next?
Shoot, he used to take that
He
thing to the house.
he should have been up there early.
Oh yeah.
Just because he was a little shorter than everybody don't mean that. See, that what P Ryan really was looking at though. The short men ain't getting that much play time unless you're a running back, maybe.
Yeah, but tell you, man, we patiently waiting. Hopefully, coach can get in.
He might got that Android too.
Well, Android get you in quicker now. Don't be blaming the Android.
He probably just don't know how to work it.
Tell you, tell you.
Well, y'all had Jeff worked up earlier, did it?
Well, here go the thing, man. At some point, you got to get the stuff out your system. And
Right,
we've been trying to be professional. And at some point, you got to let people know that nobody's afraid of you. We just ignoring you. But if you keep, the old saying, a dog deserves respect.
right,
You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna respect the man. And see, that's why a lot of the kids nowadays, they taking matters in their own hands because they feel disrespected, by
right,
people that probably don't even know that they disrespecting them. But
Right.
we trying to give them other ways to prevent, gun violence and all that type of stuff from even happening. You know,
Right. Nah, we don't
but
need no
man,
gun violence.
exactly.
It ain't
You know,
worth it.
you know,
It ain't even worth fussing about. Whatever it is.
yeah. But at some point, we can't be the villains. Just like Jeff said, we can bring somebody on and everybody in the amen corner. But when we say something, it's like y'all shut up and let them talk. Hell, that ain't how this work.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't how this work. Oh, we ain't got to be part of the favorites list. You know?
That's why I stay in my own zone, my own lane.
Oh yeah. But it is what it is. We gonna keep it respectable and respect given to a dog. So that's just how I feel about it.
Yeah, I gotta get warmed up.
Man, we got a lot of people waiting on this show, waiting on Coach to come on and talk. A lot of people waiting. We don't own the rights to none of that music now. We don't want
No,
nobody to
we
think that we
don't.
trying to
No,
steal their music. I'm telling you.
let me mute for a second.
Okay. Yeah, the amen corner is the word. What's going on, Coach? Crenshaw? I see you on here. Tell him we about to get it going. Waiting on we waiting on the coach to get on here and talk about the new league. Telling you. Yeah, the amen corner is the worst, y'all. I'm telling you. I just don't like confusion. And, especially with people that ain't really like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to make confusion and you ain't gonna, do nothing but press charges on somebody or pull a gun out and be just like one of the kids. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it. If you ain't about that life, leave that life alone. If all you gonna do is pull a gun out on somebody who tried to whoop your butt, then just shut the hell up. That's just the way I feel about it. I hate to cuss on you. Oh man, outside of Saraland, uh, Jeff Kelly says everybody else. Everybody playing for second. So Jeff Kelly said he don't care. He said, KT, let everybody know they playing for second. But I can tell you this, Stank man, it's gonna be a great year for high school football. And lately everybody been trying to correct what I say. Y'all, I'm gonna say what the hell I want to say. It is what it is. I've been doing it that way too long to get to this point and be afraid. I ain't gonna never be afraid to say what I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna say what I want to say. It is what it is. You ain't got to like it, you ain't got to prove it, but 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be right. So you can get mad, you can get sad, you can hit a flip, you can dip, but I'm gonna say it. So don't think because you confront KT, he ain't gonna say what he gonna say. I'm gonna say what I've been saying it this long. Why I'm gonna stop? You know, that's just the way I feel about it. But man, I'm telling you, man, A lot of people, man, them scare tactics don't work with me. I can tell you that right now. You ain't gonna scare me off. You gonna make me knock on your door. That's what you gonna make me do. And scare tactics don't work with me. I'm just gonna be honest. You ain't gonna scare me at all. No man gonna scare me. But at some point, sometimes you just gotta show people. Okay, till you been like that all your life. Exactly. Y'all, I can't do it no other way. That's why I try to be straight up with people and try to prevent people from falling straight on their face. But sometimes you gotta let people fall on their face, y'all. Icon Sports Southeast cannot help everybody. I'm gonna say that again. Icon Sports Southeast can't help everybody. Icon Sports Southeast ain't gonna say what you want them to say all the time. It wouldn't be a real show if we said what you wanted to say. We ain't trying to be cool with y'all. We trying to give y'all information. So it really don't matter how we say it or what we say. For real, you know, when you sit there and be honest, it's our opinion on our show. You know, but I'll be retarded to sit here and allow somebody to talk about our show. Oh, they clowns and all that on the show. I'd be crazy to just sit here and allow people to just talk about it.
KT, you see that music real good?
It's all right.
Okay.
But my thing is just right, just like I told everybody. I've been saying what's on my mind for over 20 years. It might have offended some people, but a lot of times it became true.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10.
Hey, whatever on your mind, get it off. 'Cause, hey, they can't pick your brain.
Exactly. You know. And y'all, I'm not against nobody else doing nothing. But don't think what they doing is like what we do. Can't nobody do what we do. Because we different. We don't want to do what they do. CBS don't do what NBC do. NBC don't do what ABC do.
They
ABC
stay,
don't do what Fox do.
they
So
stay in their lane.
it's just different channels.
Stay in your lane.
Exactly.
Stay in their lane. That's what they do. Stay in their lane. We'll get over it one day. It's just a hump.
I can tell you this, has been no movement over at Viger. I'm gonna talk about that real quick. Ain't nobody heard nothing, ain't nobody saw nothing. You know, ever since they you know, changed principles or put the principal on administrative leave, I mean, you know.
That's my guy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know, my thing is this though. You gotta be careful how you treat people too. You know.
Yeah.
Right is right, wrong is wrong. And
Right.
sometimes right catch up with you before wrong do.
Yep. Well, coach it.
Tell you, Coach got caught up. Did we see the top running back opinions? Uh-oh, coach. Look
Uh-oh.
like we got a visitor. Let's see who we got here. We got the coach. Here come the coach. The coach gonna sound a little bit like his coach. What's going
Sound
on,
just
man?
like him. What going on, coach?
Not much, man.
I had to get out that water before I get clicked on, man. I had to get out
Exactly. I
that
don't
water
blame
down.
you.
Oh yeah.
Shoot, I'm sitting in the driveway right now.
That's what I had to do. I had to park. I was like, let me park, man. Get locked in with this, man. Get these folks up there. I
Okay,
know they
man.
waiting on me. I
Everybody
know they
waiting
waiting
on
on me.
you. Boy, you gonna have 100 more people on here now.
Hey, tell them to come
Man,
home. Tell them to come home, man. Well, I give them the word what's going on, the update.
Yeah. What's the
You know,
word
I'm
of the
ready for
day?
the update. Who we got on here with him, coach?
we got Roderick Moore on here with us.
Who's up
What
He
next?
going
played,
on, y'all?
What's happening?
yeah, he played for me
Oh
out at
yeah.
Viga before I came to
Oh yeah.
Maines back in the day.
Okay,
To
then.
running back
Okay.
you. Hey, Hammer,
Who's
before
the
you
running
get
back you right
started, hey, talk about talk about this, Hammer. You played with two of the best running backs to ever play down here in Mobile. Your seventh grade year, you played with Demetrius Thomas. Your eighth
Yep,
grade year, you played with Quinn Marshall.
yep. And get what?
Okay,
And
then.
get what? Both of them cats played at Peters they last year. So we
Exactly.
all Peter Paul. We all Peter
The
Paul you, baby.
Paul.
We all Peter Paul you, baby. That's what it's about.
Man, Peter Park been good to me. I can tell you that.
They
Peter
damn so
Paul.
have, coach.
Peter
They
Park was
so
good to me. I don't
and
care
you
what
didn't get
nobody
nothing but
say.
Peter Paul. You didn't get nothing but Peter Paul out there running backs. You had
That's
Carlo
it.
Wilson too. You had Carlo Wilson too,
Yeah, and
remember?
Carlos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You had the whole Peter Paul you, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie.
You might
I
be
ain't
Man,
right
it
gonna
there,
lie.
was
That's why
man.
I get
crazy,
it from.
man.
That's why I get it from. That's why I had to give back. Folks be like, why you so aggressive like that? I get it from my coaches. My coaches taught me this. So I'm getting back the same way.
Boy, you remember?
Ain't nobody gonna change my personality. That's how I coach. It's what
Hey,
it
you
is.
remember the time we was over at Burns and I told the principal to come to the office before I beat him up?
Yes.
Oh
Was you
I
there?
boy.
You
But I
remember that
remember
time
all
I
that,
did
coach.
that?
I remember all that, man, like it was yesterday. I remember
Lord.
all that. Remember the
Yeah.
time that one.
Hey, beating
That's
up
why
the
I
Man,
remember my
that
coach
man
principal.
was
gonna
ready.
tell me to shut up. He gonna tell me to shut up.
I'm
Man, he was
ready to
as
beat him up.
racist as he wanted to be.
And we were
That
right
man was
behind.
so racist.
We were right behind you, coach. We were ready to tear him up with you. I promise you.
Yeah. Man,
Right or wrong,
you
we were
know,
ready to ride with you, coach. I
right
promise
or
you.
wrong. Boy, Mr.
Right or
July
wrong.
shot up there.
Man, what you say,
Telling you.
Mr. July? I can't wait to see Mr. July. That was July my dog. Now, he used to call me my hand. Larry, my hands, Mcmillian. That's my dog. Mr. July.
Man,
Oh, Mr. July.
Boy, I
That
ain't
was
man,
seen
boy,
him
it
in
was
that
the
so
was
good
coach.
old
long.
days. Man, it was
Yes,
the good
yes,
old days.
yes,
And man, hard work always paid off down there because, man, we had competent coaches who understood the kids that we had.
yes.
And, you know, we knew y'all would get into stuff. So, boy, we created programs to make sure y'all had a safe haven. Man, we used to
Oh
have
yeah.
dances, man, all type of stuff.
Everything. Yes. To
And
keep us out the trouble. Keep
keep
us out the
everybody out the
trouble.
trouble. Boy, we used to
Yes.
have Williamson kids. You remember the Williamson kids you try to come to our stuff?
Every time. That's every time. I mean, since I was
Yeah.
down. That's all 3 years I was down. I've been a Wilson student trying to come over there. They already know what's going on. That's so crazy because get what? When I got the Wilson, I even tried to come back over.
Yeah,
So I can't even blame them. I came my ninth grade year, so I can't even blame them. I ain't gonna lie.
man. Boy, we always knew what you man, we was the latest in everything. You know,
Man, I
we
miss
had
my
the new
Wilson, man. I promise.
everything, new helmets, whatever, new
Yeah,
equipment, whatever, you know,
yeah, whatever. We stayed on point with the top notch stuff. No lie. You know,
and
Cole
Oh
won
Rice
yeah.
will check us
championships
out.
every year.
What's up with
Every
Cole
year
Rice?
we in the ship.
I ain't hear from Cole Rice in a minute, man. What's going on with Cole Rice? He all right? I ain't hear from him in a minute.
Yeah.
You know what
Well, you know, last time I checked, he was down at Dunbar.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was at
Cole
Dunbar,
Rice.
math teacher. Oh yeah, old Cole Rice.
Oh, Cole Rice, man. I said, well, we need somebody like Coach Thor to come over to help Cole Rice, because Cole Rice wasn't gonna be able to contain all that like that. I ain't gonna lie to
Man,
you.
them folks sent me down there for Viger. Boy, look at here. Boy, you say, boy, we run a program over here. Boy, the fuck,
What
man,
you
them
say?
folks used to die.
Man,
Boy,
everybody used to hate. Some people used to hate Coach Thor, see Coach Thor coming. But when you talking about that dick, boy, that's all about. Man, one thing about it, I already
man.
knew what time it was. And that's all what we needed. We needed that discipline, baby. That's one
You
thing
should
Oh
have
about
took
it.
yeah.
me
That's why,
over
that's
there,
why I teach that
coach.
personally. Discipline.
You should have took
Discipline.
me over there, coach.
Oh
You
boy.
might well.
Hey, boy, you'd have won some ships. You'd have came over there. Boy,
I'm
Happy
talking about
Hill and
basketball and
look,
football. It
Mobile
ain't just
County hated to play us.
man, it
Mobile.
wasn't just football. It was every sport. Basketball too. We went
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
everything.
Yeah, that's why they don't
See,
understand that. They don't understand that.
I
They
think you
used to
a
run
little
the city.
younger than me though.
They used to run the city, man. They know that. They know that.
Man, we
I
used to
was
run
over
the
in
city.
Sandland
And
running shit.
I got something better than that, Roger. Boy, look, Hammer tell you, boy, we pull up on that trailway. Them folks ain't know what was going on.
They don't know what was
Boy, you
going on.
boy,
Put them
boy,
in
we
them desert,
ride
but they don't know what's going on.
trailways.
Real
Man, come on,
trailway.
man. Real trailways, Roger.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
trying
talking
to bring
about
it
Okay,
back
what
to
man.
them days. That's what I'm trying to bring it
yeah,
back to,
man, you
coach.
got to,
I'm
man.
trying to bring it back to them days.
You
Like
got
for
to,
real, like
man.
a lot of folks don't like me because of the
Anything.
way I be talking. I'm just trying to bring it back
See,
to them
see,
days.
see, here go the thing, Hammer. I know why they hate me. Cause
Yeah.
having on when they was in school, we were beating their ass.
And they pretty
I'm
much the
Damn.
talking about
same way.
bad.
That's the
Man, we used
same
to
way.
beat the
It's
hell
all
out them folks, man.
man, it used to get ugly. And then you used to talk crazy to them. So they ain't like that. Wow, come on, man.
Man, look at here.
What I learned
Boy.
these days, coach. What I learned these days, nobody don't like for you to beat them and talk crazy to them. And that's why a
Oh
lot of folks
boy.
don't like me either. All right, like
Yeah.
I see why. I just gotta. Sometimes you gotta be humble with certain people, but they don't like for you to beat them and
You
talk to
got
them
to.
crazy. Like you got.
Yeah.
There's a new
You
generation
got to.
nowadays. The old generation, they
Yeah.
don't care nothing about that smack talk. They want you that. They ain't doing
Yeah.
nothing motivation. Now these days, everybody want beef when you smack talk. I don't like that.
Yeah.
It's like it ain't nothing like good smack talking and the good love after the game. Ain't nothing about that. Like it's all
That's
for
it.
the love of the kid. That's all about. Folks gonna talk no. You supposed to just look over that. Like use that as motivation. Don't use that as I'm finna beef with him or I don't like him no more. Like I didn't like
Yeah.
him because he talk Lord. No, we don't supposed to be like that. Like especially when he's for the kids. That's all.
Oh yeah, it's
That's just
always
how
for the
it is.
kids.
Yeah.
They don't
That's
understand
just
that
how it
though.
is. That's just how it is down here though. I don't know. I don't understand why. That's why I guess it's
They,
so hard to even get all this on board with anything when we get trying to get something going positive for the kids. It's
it
always
ain't you
somebody
that don't
want.
Yeah.
understand. It's
Yeah.
the people that are around you that don't understand.
Yes. 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 That's the main focus though.
It's too many of them that don't understand.
It's gotta be them like ideas. Gotta be their ideas
Yeah.
for it to
But they ain't
everybody
out
can
there
be
doing the
involved.
work.
Like yes, if it ain't that one person idea that's in this popular circle, like Coach was saying earlier when I was trying to get on, if it ain't one person in this popular circle that just starting this idea or starting this
Right,
thing going on, they ain't gonna amen it. Especially if there's
right.
one person they particular don't like, they don't want to see this thinking this person doing it. But the thing about this, it ain't even about me. I ain't even start this league by
Exactly.
myself. You can't do it by yourself, nothing by yourself. Like I
No.
just presented it because I was just the motor, the voice of the league. Cause pretty much I'm
Yeah.
the one going to get all the city parks back in play, going to talking to all the coaches, to tell them all take on what we got going on with the league and why we even started the league. Like we ain't just start no league to kill no other leagues. We ain't do that. We ain't on that type of time. I already
Right.
knew that like the independent league. Let me use them as an example. Right.
Oh
I
Lord.
was gonna get Peter Park and get them in the independent league and try to get all the cities in the independent league because I knew everybody wasn't pretty much messing with the NYC. I don't know why they had a bad name or what's going on with them. It's just a lot of people just wasn't messing with them, and a lot of people was like Parks was leaving. So I was like, all right, Parks leaving now. I don't want to just stay there and everything go just like the city league did, down all the way down. So I was like, I
Yeah.
got to make a big move for me and my team. So I made that best move. Like we gonna say, all right, we're gonna go to Peters. We'll try to get in the independent league. Like I knew they weren't gonna let all us in, and there was a lot of folks was trying to go in, like a lot of us, a lot of black parks was
Yeah.
trying to get in over there. And they was I guess we was the reason why they left and did their own thing. They don't want us over
Yeah.
there. They pretty much want most of our churn. That what it seemed like. I don't know if that's true, but it really seems like
Nah, that's what
Yeah,
not
it
no
that's
knock
is.
what
on
it
it.
is. That's what
I'm
it
just
is.
saying, not no knock on
That's
their
what it
league. I
is.
don't want to see him be like, I'm on here
N-
trying to knock their league.
Nah,
Cause basically,
That's
I'm
what
look,
it
working with
is.
them
look,
trying to,
I'm gonna cut you
together.
off. I'm gonna
That's
Yeah.
cut
what it
you
is.
off. The day we did the showcase in Saraland, that's when they
Mm-hmm.
had that damn independent meeting.
Wait.
And ain't none of them damn coaches walk their asses out there on that field and say nothing to none of us that day when we was up in Saraland. I saw this shit with my own eyes. And
Yeah.
y'all, I've been waiting on this day because I'm gonna call they monkey asses out. I saw
Yeah.
each and every one of them parks, and y'all gonna run y'all little dumb asses out there, and all they
Yeah.
gonna do is mistreat you.
Yes.
They gonna
That's
lock some of
all.
y'all
Yeah.
ass up. They gonna
Yeah.
lock y'all
Oh,
asses up. And
man.
look, them mugs when they talk to me and I was in their park,
Oh
them
man,
folks would not even talk to me.
they
And
ain't gonna
then,
talk
boy,
to
they,
you.
man, come on, man. I ran a showcase at Saraland Park. They mad cause I went through Jeff Kelly and didn't go through them. That's what they mad about.
Oh Lord.
So everybody, that's why I say everybody really not happy what's going on. With all these black kids taking over for real. I remember, boy, back in the county league, they had white kids playing. It wasn't no white kids playing in the
No,
city league.
no,
Wasn't no white kids playing in no city league back then.
no. It was all black
Never.
country.
Exactly. And that's why I always when it got that's why I always when it got me running backs from the city league. Whether it was RV, whether it was Peters Park, I always got my players from the city league.
Yep.
Always.
I don't know why everybody talk down on the city like we were just a toy bowl and all this and all that. It was talent everywhere
Nah.
back then. That's why
No,
folks up there to realize that it was talent everywhere, and we can still bring it back the
see,
same way with talent
it,
everywhere. But folks want to
Think
it
just
was
about this though, Hammer. Think about this. How many kids gonna be able to walk to practice like they used to back in the day at Peters?
wow, boy, come on now, come on now. We had plenty walkers, like walker, like
Walkers.
yeah,
Walk
like
into
yeah.
practice, Roger.
walking to practice with my equipment in my hand type of thing. Like
Man, come
I'm on
on,
the way to
man.
Can't
practice.
do that no more.
No, you got to drive
Oh,
10 miles just to go to practice. They
oh
got to
yeah.
go way 15 minutes to go way up the seams. They got to go
Right.
way up.
Listen here,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Check this
That's
out,
really
Hammer.
passing 10
Hammer,
parts
them
and
folks
stuff.
that already showed their hand twice. They shut down West Mobile Park when they had
Yes,
all the black folks out
black.
there. See,
Yes,
see, see, that's the
yes.
thing. Y'all can see white folks, but soon as somebody black say something, oh man, I can't stand that nigga.
I
Boy,
can't
he always
stand him.
think he this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
But let
But the
that
white
white person
folks
do
shut
that
the
same
whole park
thing.
down on y'all.
Yeah. That white person do that same thing
sure.
that black person doing. You go run out of.
Y'all,
That,
y'all was
that's
having too
all I'm
many
saying.
barbecues out there, man. Y'all was having too many barbecues. That's
But it's
too
about the
much
kids and
smoke.
having fun. Why is it should be about that though?
Too much
Like
smoke.
regardless.
Too much smoke.
Like that's crazy, man. That's what I don't respect. So that's why I made this league. We came up to agreement with the parts that were leaving the NYC, parts that were leaving the independent. They ain't feel comfortable over there. We decided to come over within the league, and we ain't gonna turn nobody down. We ain't there talking about some. Oh, you ain't qualified to join no league. These children we turn around, regardless of parts. Like you
Exactly.
turn around whole
And,
programs and making
and
yourself seem like you don't want to mess with these folks. Like because it's a us thing. I don't like that. Like regardless of how the situation be, you
Man,
cannot
it's the
turn no
new
part down.
form. I don't care what nobody say. It's the new form of racism, or they racially biased.
One
One
or
of
the
the
other.
two is
Yep,
not right.
yep,
both.
Either
yep.
way it go, it's
Or
not
both.
right.
Or
Yeah.
both. Like you just like I
Exactly.
just said. Or both. Yep,
Both.
yep, yep.
Hey,
I just
KC.
wasn't trying to make it about them because basically like I've been trying to that's so crazy. I've been reaching out to them and it seems like I've been begging them. Like I was like, hey, look, y'all, yeah, it's okay for y'all to keep y'all lead. Like let's do some like some high school thing. 5A versus 4A. Like we ain't
There
gotta be
you
in y'all
go.
comfort to play y'all. Like just set
There
up
you
some we
go.
ain't gotta play y'all championship. Let y'all have all that. Let's just set some non-comfort games up for everybody can have, play everybody. They just so stick on if it don't interfere our games and this and that. We don't mind y'all playing, but why we can't just
Well,
sit down as one? Like I'm even trying to sit down with them. That's how I know they don't want to do nothing with it. That's how I know they don't want no involved. They just want our boys, want us coaches to run out to their part to make their part look good. That would have seemed like me. Like, and I'm
that's
like,
it.
well, we got all these inner city parks going on. We can make these inner city parks look good instead of running out to them folks. Like I'm just saying,
Right.
like we got all these parks right on this list right here. Why we can't go fill these parks up? Why we can't run to these parks like we running out of them? What's the excuse?
See,
You can't say we ain't got nobody to play. Cause get what? If all y'all came and filled these parks out, that's gonna be a game right there, regardless. Like
right.
so,
Think
there's
about
no
this though,
way
Hammer.
around it.
Think about this, Hammer. The Mobile County Youth League, Youth Conference, whatever the hell it is, they've been sending black kids to the damn private schools for over 30 years now.
What you
They
say?
weren't coming to the city league, getting no damn black kids, somebody moving them over here
Nope,
to St. Paul's,
nope,
UMS. Man, McGill right
nope.
down the street from Peters
Right
Park.
down the
They
street
weren't
from
getting
Peter.
nobody to go. Wasn't nobody getting nobody to go from Peters Park to damn McGill.
No,
But
and
Nope.
that's
they
just being
use the
real.
folks, they use the token jokers to doggone help build up Spanish Fort, to help build up McGill, to help build up all these other private schools that wouldn't even let you walk by their school back in the day.
You
Man, you
right.
couldn't even walk
Yeah.
by them folks' school, man. Them folks call the police, asking you why you walking by
Ooh,
their school.
they got their own security. Pulling up on the
Man, come
dog park
on, man.
while you walking.
Man, come on. Our own people have been the demise of the Mobile County public school system, and all they want to do is think white is right all the time. White is not right all the time. It's some
You
good
right.
white people. You know, I done met some good
I
white people.
love them.
And then he got to think
But
about it, though. He got to think about it, Hammer. The people that they think rednecks ain't even rednecks. It be
Nope.
the ones who they think cool with them, be the main rednecks that don't want their nigga
Smiling in their face.
asses out there.
Smiling in their face like, yeah, we don't want y'all out here for real. We just want y'all kids. Come on.
yeah,
Come on, make
Man,
that
come
look
on,
good.
man.
we want Jimmy.
Come on, man.
We
We
want little
want
All
buck.
them
Jimmy.
years.
We want little
We
buck.
Here it
want.
is. Here it is, Hammer. Here it is, Hammer. All them years, man. Jeff Keller, redneck. No, that man go by the
Nah.
fucking book. That man made
Mm-hmm.
sure I done did 3 damn showcases in Sarah Land. That man made sure he told me who to call, what time to call him, and them folks said, all right, KT, we got everything set up for you. If the man was racist, you think he'll let me use the park up in Sarah Land? No. But see, they
Nah.
don't see that part. I done been all in the man's office. The man gave us the lasers so we can train kids how to run on lasers. But them be the people because they go by the book. Nah, you mad because they turned in Viger. No, that Viger turned themselves in. Because the damn girl went back to the damn Sarah Land and the brother stayed at Viger. Y'all
Man,
still holding, it's people still talking about that shit. But ain't nobody saying about the girl leaving Viger going back to Saraland because the girls wanted to jump on her. That's why
Yeah.
Viger got turned in that year. They just want to blame certain people as scapegoats, but it's the same folks that want you to run your kids all around town. Man, Sims used to play in what, the D1 bowl? What the name of that damn bowl? They playing in
D1.
every year.
the D1
D1.
bowl, like you get called it.
The
The doodoo
D1
bowl, they
bowl
call it.
every damn year. Now you got them folks feeling like they important.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're not letting y'all in the league. Nobody want to be in that damn Division 3 league. The fuck? Hey man, come on. Man, that's the damn upward league. Ain't no damn athletes gonna be out there but the ones they want out there.
Yep.
Them the only
Yeah.
ones they gonna let in.
I think I seen Sherman Williams walk in here.
But yeah, Roger, I'm telling you, man, I get tired of this separation. And then y'all that use our black people against, boy, you heard what KT said about y'all? You know what I'm saying? Boy, I don't give a damn. I'm going to keep saying it about y'all.
Yeah.
Fall for
Yeah.
anything. Oh, man, KT talking about y'all. Man, fuck y'all. That's the way I feel about it. Because at the end of the day, y'all not really for the kids. Y'all only for the kids that with you.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you ain't
Yeah.
at one of them parks, they don't want your ass. It's just simple as that.
And they don't want a lot of you.
Man, come on, man.
Too many.
Not if you're lead turning programs around. Now if you
Yeah.
taking everybody, that's cool.
Yeah.
But you want to
Oh,
you
yeah.
want to lead somebody turning programs around. I
What
don't care.
park is
They
that?
turned around the Alabama Bengals and Alabama Bengals in Jackson. I
What?
seen somebody just ask about what park is the
Oh, yeah.
Alabama Bengals. The Alabama Bengals in Jackson down there. They're at Jackson,
Oh,
Alabama.
that's Steve Green, them, ain't it?
Yeah, they were part. They were
Torres,
part of
them.
them. Yeah, so
Man,
that's
that's some.
Zay Big, and all them. So
Yeah,
that them going on with that. So they turned around them for I don't know what reason. You feel what I'm saying? Like, why was you turning down programs with kids? Like, them folks ain't got nowhere to go right now. They will leave. They ain't got nothing going on in Jackson. So regardless of nobody had nothing going on, they would have just had to travel because if we ain't come through with this Port City, they ain't had nothing going on. They ain't couldn't join it. So basically, they were like, man, we all in
oh, them
for it.
some
We
good
just gonna go
folks up
see.
there in Jackson.
Yeah, they had to even
Good
go see
folks.
what the independent folk talking about just to see what the word was because they had promised they were gonna come. They went to see what they were talking about, and them folks denied them. Like they were like they denied us, and I'm even know the script that we were gonna you see what y'all was talking about too, but they just denied us for almost no reason for real. Like for what? You put you
Hey, you,
like turning kids around. Like forget y'all can't play. Y'all just go somewhere else. Ain't nowhere else to go. You know what I'm saying? Like and they know ain't nowhere else to go pretty much. Like that basically,
man,
like we gonna fill our parks up, and then we damn them parks. I don't care they close down that type of thing. You know what about the kids over that way? Like everybody can't come out that
exactly.
way to see them. Everybody can't come out to Sarah. Everybody can't go to the mills. Everybody can't load up in them parks. These parks about taking 2 age groups and stuff. For what? And you got
Two.
all these black parks in there. Man, that's crazy. That's why I don't even respect
Only
none of
two?
these folks. And all these folks talking about they for the kids. They is not for the kids. They just all for a name, trying to win, beat their chest. That's just simple as that. I been
But
figured that out.
but Hammer boy, I blame you for that back in the day, cause you probably were beating
Yeah,
all their ass by
I
30,
was.
40, 50 points.
I was.
You know what I'm saying? For
That's why a
real.
lot of them don't want to come to Peters. I can't play for Peters. I was willing to change Peters name to Mobile Elite to try to get folks over there. Because folks, like, I can't come to Peter. Peter used to beat on my head all year. I can't do this. Y'all used to beat me this and that. Nah, come on, man. Now I decided I ain't gonna be your coaching. So I used to beat you when I was playing. Now I'm being your coaching. It's gonna be a problem regardless. Like regardless, like it's just simple. It's gonna be a problem regardless. Like God, dog.
Right?
I gotta let you
Always a
win for you.
problem.
I gotta let you win for you to for it won't be no problem. I can take a loss. Folks don't fail to realize that. I can take a loss as a player,
No,
coach.
no,
Anything, I
you
can
need to
take a
take
loss.
a beating. You need to take a beating. You can't take
So I
just a
need to take a
loss.
beat on.
Yeah, you gotta take a beat. You can't just take a
Hey, I can
loss.
But they
took
don't want
beating. Like you
see,
say,
but they don't want to beat you by one. They want to beat
they
you
don't
by
Yeah,
want to be.
31.
They want to be about
yeah.
30. The 1 point game don't count. They want to blow me out.
KP,
I feel
Oh
you.
zero.
man.
Goose egg him. You gotta goose egg.
but but that's gonna be hard to come by though. You know, because
Yeah, you just
I'm
gotta
good
sit
at what I do.
everybody on the bench.
Yeah, I'm good at what I do. So I'm gonna fight away. I don't care if you
And
is
you
better
know
than
the
me. I'm gonna make a way.
rules.
And I know the
How
rules.
important how important is it to know the rules and know when people just trying to get over on you? How important is
Very,
that as a coach?
very, very important. And to all these young coaches that I have, just like I'm a young coach too, but I've been coaching like 17 years. But at the same time, so I feel like I'm in my prime right now. But all these young coaches that just, oh, I can do this, oh, I can do that, thinking they can just jump out there and do it. You guys to learn from the old head, because that's basically what I'm still doing now. You got to learn and you got to know your rules. If you don't know your rules, you don't even need to be out there. Like you need to be on the shitter looking at that rule book. Whatever league you in with the rules. You need to be finding out what rules it with. Like you don't need to be
Right,
going in the blind with no situation, but especially when it
right.
comes down to rules. Cause that
Cause
when
they
you're gonna
gonna
be making
flip the
yourself look a
rules.
fool. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cause you're gonna
they'll
be out there
flip the
arguing,
rules
you really
on
don't
you.
know the rules. Cause that's basically
Right,
what's going on right now with all the youth league. None of these coaches know the rules, so they go out there just arguing. They'll go out there
right.
arguing, they don't know the rules. That with any sport. They don't
I
know the
swear
rules,
they
they just go
right.
out there arguing. And then that when the consequences come in, that when the referee get to play like, and then all that. But then you got in the play, you got some referees might not know the league rules. They might, you know what I'm saying? So everybody
Yeah.
got to be on one accord when it comes to that. So and that's with the Port City. We finna have rule clearance with the coaches and with the refs. So the refs can be on the same accord as the coaches on the same accord. So we won't come in to play as the refs in the blind and the same as the coaches in the blind because everybody rules is different. Everybody gonna have different kind of rules. So with the referee, we're gonna make sure everybody on the board, with even the referee knowing the rules. Now even the coach,
Right.
the referee gotta know the rules too.
But
You gotta hold
the
everybody
referee,
accountable for the coach,
yeah,
especially when it comes down to rules
What's your
in the
thoughts?
game.
What's your thoughts on
yeah,
doing like a jamboree? What's your thoughts on doing like a league jamboree at one of the high school stadiums? Since the high schools got these stadiums, just
Now
play
that
like a half of, one half, just to get your teams like a warm up instead of having to play a whole game. That means something the first week. You know,
Now
have
I
y'all
was
thought of
with
something
that.
like that?
Yes, but we needed to get in contact with folks who letting it know can link to us, letting us use the facilities like that. You know what I'm saying? So like we said, we got a crowd before we walk. We've been doing some hell of a crawling just to be starting up like that.
I
That's why
got
I was
some
just saying.
people.
Right.
I got
Yeah.
some.
So
I got some. I got some folks.
So
I
we
got some
got
folks
that on
that'll let
board.
y'all
We
do one.
already talking about doing a little jamboree thing going on with the beginning of
Yeah.
our season, starting up like a preseason jamboree going on with our
That'd
league,
be
and even
nice.
offering anybody else want to just come and join. Like we ain't tripping. If you in another league from another city, you want to just come and get you some work in. We was talking about doing that. You know what I'm saying? We were talking about doing a lot of things, like even a little a fundraiser like for the children, like back to like a camp thing we got going on. We talking about doing for the Port City Youth Camp. We trying to start up this summer too. So we got a lot of stuff we trying to put in place. That's why we trying to get a lot of people on board so we can let them know what we got going on. We got camps we got going on. We got fun days we trying to start up before the season start. Like we trying to do that every year. We ain't just trying to do it right now. We trying to do it
Right.
every year. We have a fun day every year. We have a camp every year. We got our rule cleaning
Mm.
for the coaching. Got our rule cleaning for the referee. Because in case the rule anything might change. So we trying to make sure everything on board and folks just actually see and churn see the fun, man. Like bring the fun back in it. Cause a lot of churn losing the fun for it because of the adults making it that way.
Right.
I'm trying
There,
to make it
boy.
that way.
Boy,
Like,
you said a
hey, adults,
mouthful.
chill out with that. Like it ain't about us no more. Like we done had our show, we done had our time. It's about them. That's why I'm sitting down talking to guys that I know for a fact don't like me. I know for a fact I probably walk back out the room with them. They probably talking about me, but I'm still putting that pride to the side, willing to talk to them.
Exactly.
So God, you feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
'Cause God seeing how I looking low. He's seeing what I'm doing, regardless of what situation may be. I'm doing the best thing for these kids to try to get these kids
Exactly.
involved with bringing football back in the city. Because bringing the city pretty much was dying in football. We trying to bring it back in the city wide with park ball. Because look at our high school ball boys now. All them boys was
Doing
park ball.
great.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And they were good at park ball because there was a lot of these kids and a lot of teams going on there. And it's kind of falling off now. And I'm trying to bring it back up because I want these kids to be the same way. When them kids going to high school, we got another set coming up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm
Okay.
trying
Exactly.
to keep it going within Mobile, and then we can be on top that way,
And
and we
and
all
all
be
I see y'all bringing back the
like,
junior division.
yes, yes, because just to be honest with you, the middle school ball is kind of suck right now. Like a lot of folks,
Yeah.
like it's just pretty much teachers
so
just in it for the checks, and I feel like they just need to get more volunteer coaches, even for park ball coaches, to try to get them middle school teams and get it
uh,
back going. If they want to get middle school back going, that's my opinion. But right now, it's kind of like it ain't going nowhere with middle school ball. That's why they kind of take a back step when they go back to high school because they were like, well, damn, they try
Yeah.
to blame it on the park ball folks, but nah, they just played a whole 2 years school ball. It ain't like we had Coach Thorne them back then who gonna teach us the right way, like who really care, they like who really passionate for it. We ain't really got them type of coaches in middle school no more. You see what I'm saying, Coach?
Yeah.
We ain't got
right.
Yeah.
y'all no more in middle school no more. We need them
Exactly.
coaches back in middle school in order for ordering the middle school to succeed. So why not bring part ball back with 14 and keep it going? Because folks want to still play 14. You got all these play downs and want to still play part ball, and they got nationals for that age group now. We can take these
Yeah.
teams out of town and still represent us as a park ball team down here now. So like
Right.
that's
Yeah.
what we
What are
want
y'all?
to expand.
Where are y'all gonna host your postseason stuff at? Have y'all decided
Right now, like
or
I say, we trying to get in familiar with these new high schools and got like you say you got to talk to some people. We trying to talk to
oh
some
yeah.
people. That's why Tramiel changed the piece to the Red Raiders. So we trying to
Yeah.
get access
Yeah.
to them type of people. You got Kid Park the Wolves. You see what I'm saying? He
Red
like
Bible,
Nice.
yeah.
invite the Wolves.
Right.
Like we just trying to get
See,
familiar with that, like and get
that's
bud
And
what
with
I'm
just
them
like
type
the
talking
of
about.
Pritchard
folks.
Chargers,
That's
shit, you
what
might be able to
that's
get
what
up
I'm
the
Pritchard
talking
blunt.
about.
Charger. We can get up the
You get up
blunt.
the
You know
blunt.
what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
we just
And
trying
you
to
know
get it
Blunt
familiar
got the
with them
largest
folks.
stadium, so
Yes,
Blunt got
yes, yeah. So that's the main thing. Like even like even we got to go back to land, right? Like it's a for
yeah.
postseason. Like if we want to bring back the last stadium, like 'cause that was a good experience that the NYC just had on letting the ball play on that big turf and all that too. Getting them
Yeah.
something to look forward to instead of just another park team, like another
Yeah.
park field that they've been playing on all
Right.
year. See what I'm saying?
Half
Now I'm
dirt.
looking
That
forward
half
to, oh,
dirt.
I'm finna play on this high school field. I'm gonna be playing on this high school field when I get to high school. Like I'm gonna go
Right.
play on last stadium. I'm gonna be playing on this stadium when I get to high school. That type of stuff.
Right.
Like
That
that's what
was
we
the
try to
advantage that
have
the
looking
city
forward to.
league had back in the day.
So, coach, that was the big advantage that the city had because everybody was trying to get the last stadium. I'm trying to get the last. That's where I want to go play at, coach. So when I played
Well,
that
nobody
last
playing
this
at
past year,
Tramiel Park or nowhere
come
like that
on
for
now.
no championship.
That was the best thing the NYC pretty much could have did by having their championship at last this past season. Cause that brought back these
Yeah,
memories. Like I'm back at home. I'm back in the city. Like this is what the championship really supposed to be for the little kids. Like that's what it's supposed to be. Look for them to look up to. They see the stadium. They see this turf. Like, come on, they ain't played on this all year. How these kids something
yeah.
to look forward to playing for a
So
championship
Yeah.
game.
so
So that's
what
what we really
direction
on.
y'all going in with the age group though? Like how y'all gonna piece the age groups together? You gonna go
Like
three
basically.
ages or just two?
Nah, basically, like I say, we crawl before we walk. Everybody right now, we start with single age. Like we trying to do single age. Like you got
Si-
an all 4 year old.
Single
We
age.
got no team for
That's
all 4 year
good.
old. They're gonna be
That's
an all
good.
4 year old team. We got no team for
That's
all
good.
5 year old. All 5 year old team got no team. All, that's how we trying to do.
Yeah.
But like to say, for instance, you might ain't got enough 6 year old. You might got to put some 5 year olds on out. Hey, you
Right.
got to crawl
Right.
before you walk. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So people doing that with the county this year. I know a lot of parts were doing that with the county this year. Had a couple boys playing up because they ain't had an age group. So we did that
Right.
in the city. That's where I came from. It was never no
Right.
city
Yeah.
and no single age group. It was always the 7 and 8 playing together, 9 and 10
Right.
Yeah.
playing together. 4, 5, and 6
Yeah.
was always playing together. So
Always
it was
together.
Yeah.
Right.
always that where I came from. But right now, as we breaking
Yeah.
it down to single age groups, that kind of hipping not more kids to play. Everybody can
Right.
play now. Like you ain't got to sit here
Going
and
to
wait till
find
your
them
older year
four
to
year
play.
olds. Right.
Yeah, now you can
You
play. You
going
ain't
to
got to sit out
find
no
them
4 year
four
old
year
year. You can play
olds.
all 4 year olds. You can get out there
Right.
on the field and ask you to play, regardless of what you're doing. You out there with all 4 year olds your age group, and ain't
And
nobody 6 years old coming out there. He ain't getting, you don't want to play football no more. So
right.
like
And
that,
that yeah,
like that's
I was just
basically
finna say that. I was
like
just finna
that's
say
really
that.
what it is. You
I was
know,
just finna say
but
that because a
but
lot of them get
what's
discouraged
a
and don't
big
want to
thing what
play.
we got? What's a big thing what we got though, y'all? Is our league probably gonna be one of the leagues that got the different rules. Like our rules is gonna be pretty much wide open football. Simple as that. Everybody keep crying, talking about some churn, this, then that, woo the woo. We got a different generation. I'm just keep it real with y'all. I just took
Right.
a 6 year old group to Miami, Florida last year, last December. I just took a 6 year old group to Miami, Florida with 12 boys. Me and my coach took a group with 12 boys. We ain't even have our whole team. I had to put backs on the line because we had a couple of linemen out, all type of stuff. But we ain't having them with 12 boys. So I'm knowing what's going on. And how that was set up as wide open football. So I was preparing myself for that because I knew we was gonna be nationals. See what I'm saying? But just
Right.
imagine if the league was already doing all that type of stuff, we would already be already ready as a whole. Instead of just us
Right.
having to go set up games, just get us ready for that. You see what I'm saying? So and that's pretty
Right.
much everybody keeps saying we've been a whole like we behind as a city down there every time we travel. Like that's with all sports, like every time, because it's pretty much the league. I pretty much be holding us back. Pretty much that's what I feel like. So if I feel like if our
Hey.
league is just got wide open, whatever, what else can you say we in are behind by? We can't be in the behind
Yeah.
by nothing now, because now we got a coach now. So pretty much you just got to teach it now. So stop making excuses. Stop saying we can't do this, we can't do that. This is a whole nother generation. These kids can do whatever. I was just keeping it real. I just taught my boys special teams within a couple months because we had to kick off and kick return in 6 years old
Yeah.
last year in nationals.
Right.
So just imagine
Well,
your team had to line up for 6 year olds and have to do special teams. And you ain't been doing that all year within your league.
oh,
And you ain't
right.
prepared yourself to do it. You would be out there lost. And we was
Well,
kind of lost because we ain't prepared ourselves enough for it. You feel? But we just knew we held on. We held our own because we did it enough. So I want to be well prepared for that when you're on big stages like that. We don't want to be out there making like we lost. We want to be prepared for it. So why not have a league with them type of rules, regardless who like them or
right.
not? Like that's what we got. That's what we
Are
rolling with.
y'all gonna do like all stars at the end, like a Pro Bowl type game
Yes,
at
we got
the end?
all that. Pro Bowl. That's why it's gonna be called the Port City All Star thing we got going on. So we're gonna link up with Gulfport and Florida and all them type of teams like that. Then we gonna all put all star teams together within our league. So that's why we got like a sponsor. Like we got a couple sponsors finna come through. and give everybody that's coming through with the Port City Youth Football League, sponsor them with equipment, because they know these city parks and they ain't been up since probably COVID. And a lot of them probably ain't got no equipment. So it's a lot of folks probably scared to go to them parks because they like, man, they probably ain't got no equipment. Or they probably this and that. But no, we got that in place. That's what the league for. We got a sponsor that's gonna help out with everybody. Every team that you got on this on the list, they gonna have a fully brand new right here helmet and shoulder bag. Cause we got a sponsor for that. We're gonna make sure of that. So that's why we trying to
Okay.
get everybody in and get everybody locked in for we can get numbers in, so we can go and get to them before we can get rolling. So that's why I
Yeah.
was like, why is everybody running out there when y'all ain't even came to see what we had off? That's the crazy thing. There's a lot of folks that ain't even see what we had off. They just went off. Oh, that's Hamma. Oh, that's Miss Off. Oh, that's this. That's that. They ain't gonna get this going. They ain't gonna do this. They ain't gonna do that. They just spoke so negative and they ain't really see what's the really what our word or what's our present what we got going on. So that's why I
I'm
really
gonna
don't
tell you
expect a
like
lot of
this.
it.
I knew that sooner or later that the NYFC was gonna get tired of having all them black kids out there, because
Yeah,
man, I'm telling you, it is what it is. You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
historically, I don't care how many black people you got in charge. Somebody on that board is not gonna like it.
yeah.
Somebody not gonna like all them kids out
Somebody.
there taking all the doggone positions, all the spots, and all that type of stuff. So, my thing is this, we gonna start seeing more of the inner city schools like Williamson and BC Rain and all them people start to benefit, because now they're gonna have pretty much a lot of more ready-made players. They
Yeah.
won't have to develop like they've been doing lately. You
Uh-huh.
know, and then the only other problem you're gonna have to deal with, some of the private schools trying to come over there and recruit the kids.
Yeah.
That's about the
That's the
only
part.
other
That's gonna
problem y'all
happen.
gonna have.
That's gonna happen.
But get what? The private schools that finna come to these black folks like that, they gonna try to go out there to them part.
Sure,
Pretty much.
yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. They'll send.
Now
They'll
they
send a
will.
de- they'll send a decoy.
They gonna somebody. But I'm talking about we talking about as of the previous years. They was going to
Oh, okay.
them before they
Yeah,
come.
Yeah.
Now you know it's changed. Now you know they need
yeah.
us
They
now.
go.
They ain't got no
Yeah, they
choice.
gonna send some decoys over
They
there.
ain't got no choice but to come now because we got all the talent and helping them. All right, just simple as that. Like that's just point blank. Like folks just don't fail to realize what it's really about. And when they're coming down and sticking together, sometimes you gotta stick together. Sometimes you gotta let folks have it. Sometimes you ain't gonna you ain't gonna please everybody. But one thing
Nope.
about it, you can't just give up. You just gotta keep going. And that's what we gonna do. We gonna keep striving regardless of who don't like it or not, who don't want to join or not. Because the door's still gonna be open. If you don't want to join right now, then you want to join later. We still gonna be like, nah. We ain't gonna be like, nah, you can't join because you ain't want to join early. No, we still gonna be like, come on. We still there. I don't care how much nigga you say about our league, you still try to join. We still gonna be like, come on. Cause that's what it's about. We ain't for all that. So
Yeah.
we in for the kids,
Because
and that's we're gonna
because
keep
at
it
the end
going.
of the day, it's really about the kids. But a lot of
Yeah,
people, boy, they hide behind that banner. Them folks
yes,
hide behind that banner like they be really for the kids now. Ooh,
yes.
boy, I
They
done seen
really
too many of them
do.
hide behind that banner.
They really do. Like, so I just be like, I can't even trust nobody when they be like, I'm for the kids. I'm for the kids. You gotta show me. I don't want to hear that talk to about what
They
you for the
they
kids. Like, if you
they
ain't
for
showed
that
me
kid,
what you
mama.
for the kids, I don't respect you. You actually gotta show me now these days. Anybody can say I'm for the kids. You know what I'm saying? And be out here coaching. Anybody can
Yep.
say that. I'm for the kids because I'm coaching or something. So
They,
that's just simple as that. That's just what I take on that.
yeah, they
I
for
feel
that
like
kid, mama.
yeah, that's what that be.
Yep.
That what that be.
Yep. Exactly.
Hey, hey, I just thought about that. Think about this. Back when you played at Bays, we ain't played on gosh, your mama was this, mama was
No,
that back in the day.
man, your mama can be fine. Your mama can walk in here with a thong over her ass. We don't care. The coaches ain't give a
Exactly.
damn about that. Boy, you ain't good enough to get on that field. You ain't even finna get on that field. That's just simple as that. The best 11 gonna play. That's how I was raised up. That's why I guess that's why I coach like that. All right, that's why I tell my parents regarding the best 11 got to play. As simple as that. All right, I'm gonna use everybody because that's what we do. That's how I was raised. But similar to that, basically, I'm gonna play. We don't care about how fine your mama is. I don't care about all that. I can be my child like that, and I can have to go home to my wife every day. I don't care nothing about it. My son ain't part of this, and he ain't part of to start over this kid. No, I don't care if I gotta hit his every night. Like that's just how I coach. That's just how I was raised up a coach. A lot of people ain't built like that though. They're a little tender, so they buy in a little
Tender dick. Tender.
A lot of them people weren't nobodies when they was in school. So
bit.
boy, they
Nobody
catching up while they grown.
never heard
Yeah.
of them. So now they try to
See,
make
they,
that name for themselves.
yeah,
Like,
to
Yeah.
so
their kids. To their kids. Yep.
A bunch of
now they try to
nobodies
make a
trying to
name
be
for themselves. Bro.
somebody now. Man, that jump be too funny.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Tell you.
them folk crazy. Now, a lot of folk don't do it what I do it for. Though I've been looking at it a different way. I know how I do it for it now. I don't care, I don't care what nobody else judge me on. So
Man, them folks was
they gonna
straight
do it.
simps. They out here buying women, thinking they doing
Yeah.
something.
Yes.
Man, you caking them
Yeah.
folks.
Man, you should see what's going on now, man. They out here trying to talk to folks just thinking they finna take bars and get bars and you should. Oh man, you should see what's going on these days, man. That's why I don't respect. I really don't. I say I'm glad I'm in it for the right reason. Like for real.
Yeah.
Tell you.
I'm, I'm glad I'm in it for the right reason.
Think about this though, for real, on the real though. By the time y'all left Mayhees, y'all was damn near grown.
Man, what? Come on, man. Man, it was like a system you put in this. Like that system stuck with me from. I'm just keep it real. That system stuck with me all the way out. That's why I coach now. I won't tell folks like if I couldn't make it, I was gonna coach because I feel like I could have made it. I made a mistake, so I'm give back. That's my doing the giving back. That's why I coach.
Gotta give back.
You feel what I'm saying? You gotta give back. And then once I start giving back,
You remember I
my
used to
confidence.
tell y'all all the time. I always used to tell y'all all the time, it's not that you mess up, it's what you do after you mess up that counts.
Yes. After you do
Right.
after your mistake.
The comeback.
So what you gonna do after this mistake you just
Yeah,
had?
what you gonna do after you done messed up? Everybody gonna
Yeah.
mess up.
Everybody, man,
Everybody gonna
nobody
fall
perfect.
short here or there.
Nobody
Man,
perfect.
ain't nobody perfect.
Yeah. You got that. Now that stuck in my head. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all put that in my head. That stuck me for life. All right, folks, man, I realize that stuck me for life. Folks say
How
I'm
you gonna
arrogant. I
come
don't
back
listen.
from this?
What you gonna do?
What they say you in hell? What they
They
say
say
you
they
in?
say I'm arrogant. I don't listen. I say blame Coach Thorne. And that was my coach.
Damn.
You talking about?
Oh boy. Think
Blame
about
Coach
this
Thorne.
though. Think about my coaching tree. All y'all who coaching now. You got boo coaching, head coaching, you coaching.
Yes,
Man, that
it's a
just at
real truth.
Mayhees. I ain't even
You
talking
ain't even
about
got
some of the
outside
other
of
places.
Mayhees. That just at
Oh my
Mayhees alone.
God. That just
That
at
just at Mayhees
Mayhees.
alone. Yeah, you built
Man.
your real tree, coach. I ain't gonna lie. And we all giving back. That's what I love about these boys.
Everybody giving back. Everybody give
Everybody
back.
giving back. That's why I love
Good
respect about
deal.
these boys. Every time I see them, there's respect. Because everybody giving back. Like, that's what it's about. Everybody giving back.
And winning.
And
And
winning.
winning.
Everybody winning. Y'all, you right. And winning.
Everybody
You got
And
winning.
win
you
it.
gotta put the winning on that. You gotta throw the winning on that. Like you got to throw
Oh
that
Yes.
shit.
man. What we used to call Mayhees the school of champions. Man, look
Man.
here, man. Man, we used to, I'm talking about, them folks used to hate to see us coming.
It seemed like I left one hated program to join another hated program. Like everybody hated Peters. Then I joined
Yep.
Maine. And like I said, everybody hated me. I was like, God, I can't win ever lose. So it seems like I've been getting hated all my life. I'm used to this, I guess. So I take it as a thrive, I guess. Wherever I
That's
was,
normal though.
I was hating. I guess whatever. So it is what it is.
That's normal.
I take
Hate it all your life.
I just been hated all my life. Just come to think about that.
That's normal.
I go, hey, that's just normal. I promise it's
Soon,
just normal
soon
thing.
as you took that first breath, everybody looking at you like,
Man,
oh
soon as I put that first helmet on, took that first dribble, like whatever program I was at, I was just most hated. We just most hated, it seemed like.
Peeling smack me, Justin Walter. Justin, y'all ain't beat no damn body. Man, y'all
Man,
ain't
what
bad
Pillar
shit.
did? Pillar had one
Peelers
good
ain't
year
never
since I've been
smacked
at
us.
Maine. Pillar had one good year since I've been at Maine. They had
1
one good
year.
year. One
Yeah,
good
they
year
had
since
1
I've
year.
been at Maine. Out of three, one good year. One good year.
One
I gotta
year.
give them that. They had one good
Yeah,
year.
they did.
Yeah,
They
so
had
we'll
1
give them that
year.
one. We'll give them that little one. They had that little one. But y'all ain't win no more since then.
Y'all
I'm
ain't
just
win
keeping it
no
real.
more.
No
That little
more
one.
at
That
all.
little
The
one.
last people who won out of that was Lil Webb and them. That
Yeah,
when
Lil
they had
Webby.
Lil Webb and
Yeah,
them, Marlon Ford. And Marlon Ford
yeah,
played that Peter with me. So he won,
yeah.
yeah. So that when they had them. That's the only year they won. Other than that, they ain't win nothing.
But Tuna ain't never win. But Tuna
No,
used to hate to see us coming.
they know that.
Tuna ain't
They know
never
that.
beat.
He know
Never.
that. They knew Maine rocked the house with basketball, football, whatever. They knew that.
Track.
Like, track, whatever. Like whatever they talk about. Like
You
whatever they
remember the
want to do,
year? You
we
remember the year we lost the track meet though? Cause what the girl did in the locker room.
oh man.
Boy,
Yeah, he
that
tripped.
was that was
That was
man. Look at
that
here.
was one of them
Look at
days though.
Roger. Listen,
Yeah.
y'all. We had. I ain't gonna lie to you. Them kids had a college experience when they was at Maine. Y'all, we were winning like that. Well, we were like Alabama.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I
I
We
ain't
used
just
to
gonna
like
live
that.
out
Roger,
y'all lot.
Roger,
I ain't gonna cap. We was just
Roger,
like that though. Every year.
Roger.
Every
We
year
used to
Yeah.
before
have
that
to
class
protect
came
the
in.
boys from the girls.
Yes.
Okay then.
Yes. Yes. Real talk.
Real stars.
Man, look
Real
at here,
talk.
man. I'm talking about
Real
high
talk.
school girls too. The high
I don't
school
even care,
girls used to
man.
come back.
How the hell man shit down, man? How they let that go down, man? God, that's
Boy,
a real historical school right there. Folks fair
but
realize
you
that they
know what,
ain't even
Hammer?
just with our class, that's with
Hey,
a lot of folk class. Like that was
Hammer, I
every year.
got you a
Man.
real fun. Look, I got you a real fundraiser for the league. Do a May's reunion.
Yes, that's woo. Lord, Lord, baby. I was thinking about an all middle school reunion, boy. Bring it all middle school, like to give back to all. Cause you got some parts affiliated with all they
Yeah,
middle school, so that pretty much give back to with all the Port City.
but you
Like I
gotta
know
realize
somebody affiliated with
Peter
all, but
Fork had
Or
kids at every
or
at every
Was
middle
the
school.
if
man,
you
that
want
would
to do
just
all
bring
middle school,
everybody
do a
out.
summer jam.
Old school summer jam.
Old
I like
school
that.
summer jam.
I like the
Yeah.
Oh
old school
yeah,
If you
summer jam.
especially if
I
you
like
going to
that.
the youth, do a old school summer jam. Like
You
say
Saint
you right.
Saint.
when they used to be at Pritchard and over there at
All them gyms and stuff.
all them gyms.
Yeah, the teen
Yeah.
jams.
Yeah,
They
Yeah.
did
teen
that different
jam,
gyms.
summer
They used to have it
jam.
at different gyms. Yeah.
Show summer
But
jam.
that'll keep the kids out of trouble doing something powerful.
Yeah.
Non-violent summer jam.
But
Non-violent
but, but see,
summer
here
jam.
go the thing. That's why
Non-violent.
we gotta have the
Non-violent
coaches
summer jam.
involved. That's why
Yeah.
we gotta have the. Think about this, Larry, and you my witness. You my witness. I never had the police at none of our events.
No, we ain't have to. That's crazy. We ain't have to. It's all control. Like also for some reason it was all control. I ain't never seen no security, no police. Cause it was all
Y'all, we
control.
never
We
hired
had
a police. Man, come on, Roger.
It was more
Roger.
only thing we
discipline.
had was them parents that really wanted to see, at the door.
Man, we
That's
had
it.
real coaches.
Yes,
And that
discipline.
too. That too.
You heard what I
And
just said? Discipline. Discipline take you a
we
long way. I
we
tell
went
my trainer
home.
that every time.
We went home. We didn't want to sit in the parking lot and fight.
Nope. Nope.
We ain't
We
got
go
At
time to.
Maybe
Mays
we
had an
want to do it.
understanding. Mays
We
had
had
an
to understand.
understanding.
So we
You
were
had to
bumped
make
now.
it down there by the stove before you could fight.
What you say? We got to
Yeah.
get away from them. We know we bumping because boy, we gonna hold it in, but we cross that track while we get down that way to the stove. We make it to that stove, now it's on. So it's all hell break loose down. They know that.
For
They
real,
know that.
Roger.
See,
They
we
know
didn't
that.
even
Man,
have
come
to
on.
make it past what it was, Piggly Wiggly's over there by when they had that skate ring. See, we used to have ours at the skate ring every weekend over there on Moffitt.
Roger,
Like
look
that
here,
Yeah.
was
man.
On my parole. Yep.
yeah,
You right.
yep,
You right.
yep,
At the skate ring, boy. You right. Every
yeah,
weekend, everybody go to the
yeah.
skate
Every
Roger,
ring.
look
weekend.
here, Roger. Roger,
Hold on.
I used to make up shit to be a dance. I swear I did. Pre whatever dance, pre Thanksgiving dance, pre
Yeah, that boy
Valentine
come
dance.
with
Man,
something.
we
That
was,
boy come with something. I ain't. That boy come with something. We got to dance this week, but we got to dance. We got to act.
we
We got
got
to
to
act right at
dance.
school. You know, you got
We
to
got
act
to
right at
act
school
right
to
at
go to the dance.
school.
You gotta get right to go to school after
Man,
school. Like, come on, man. All that in effect. But
Oh
that
yeah.
bring it back discipline. Like you showing the kid, like you getting them something to do too at the same time. Like,
Right.
and
like
then, boy, it always was one or two people who got in trouble during the weekend. Boy, I say, all right, now you get in trouble next week, I ain't gonna let you come
man,
to the
don't let you come.
dance.
It's over with.
Man, that dance used to be jumping so hard, boy.
That
Man,
was jumping.
I ain't had to do but blow the whistle. Line my with I ain't had to do but blow my whistle. Everything in that damn building stopped moving.
Yes, yes. I ain't
Man,
gonna lie.
come
I remember one day we had basketball tries, boy. Oh man, I can remember that like it was yesterday. But we had basketball tries. Everybody just in that mode, just doing their own thing, just it was layup. Everybody just doing layup and stuff. You know, he had little layup lines and whoop the whoop. That boy Coach Thorne came in the gym. All you heard was the dough shit. He slammed the mug. Blue, you miss a layup, you go. But that boy say you miss a layup, you go. But
I
everybody
remember that.
was shot. But
I
before with the
remember
miss a
doing that
layup,
at
bye.
Bible.
All you heard, bye. You miss a layup, bye. No.
Hey,
But niggas know, but
man,
niggas know try to
hey,
focus on
I done
making that
heard
layup.
that one
Oh,
before.
they shot my shit.
I done heard that one before in
I
Bible.
know I gotta be sitting there. This nigga boy, god damn, I don't kill whoever. I gotta make sure. But I know I'm good enough to make the team. Even though I know I missed that layup. I think it was one nigga ended up missing the layup. Cardo. I think Cardo ended up fucking around trying to do some fancy shit and missed the layup. He still ended up getting on the team, you know. That's about the only day I think
yeah.
slid. Yeah,
That
but
was the
everybody
only
else,
one
boy,
slid through.
that was the only nigga slid
Man,
through the crack.
Cardo,
Cardo.
think about this though. Think about
We
Cardo
can't
Purdue.
let Cardo go.
I had
We
that
can't let
boy so
Cardo go.
disciplined. Man, that
Yeah,
boy
but
used to
he
make
out the door. He thought he
man,
was
that
hot
boy used
sauce
to make
back
like
then.
12, 13 shots in a row, Roger.
Oh
Man,
boy.
we was sitting there and really had dollar shot contests.
Yep. That's what
Man,
started at
come on.
PE. That started at PE right now. So that's why that's why I put up there to realize our team started. We built our team at PE pretty much. We
Hey,
got Russ, we got Phil.
that's how every team
Man,
start. PE.
Roger, we was trying on the scoreboard
Yeah.
in
man, folks
PE.
at PE. Man, then the folks made it even crucial when they got a lot of folks wanting to play. All right, we finna make it crucial. Whoever scored 1 point, you got the flow. Whoever scored first, that team stay on the flow. So it's like, oh, we
Oh,
just gotta score one basket.
one
So
and
I
out.
gotta play
One and
defense,
out.
running out. So I got like it's niggas that coming in, just all right, shoot them off deep. If I hit, you gone. All right, now I get real. Now for a fact,
Yeah,
everybody
you
gotta
gotta
play
play
defense.
defense. You gotta play
Yeah.
defense.
So I
Yeah,
gotta
you
get
gotta
to at least
play.
get the ball. It be times that folks don't even touch the ball. It be teams like we don't let teams. It be times we run the gym. We don't let folks keep the ball. We come that bitch and we score by. Get out of the way. Next, come on, get out of the way. Next, and
Next,
that just,
next.
yeah, and that just made it tougher back then. I don't know for some reason. It's just another generation now. They got to get back to that. They just so stuck in the phones and tablets and
Oh
internet.
yeah, boy.
It ain't none of that no more. It ain't no goals
Them
outside no more.
video
It ain't
games.
no, pick 'em up
None of
busting
that.
going on outside no
Oh,
more.
none of
It
that.
ain't
None
no,
of
it
that.
ain't no sideline
It's too
busters
much.
going on.
It's too
It'll
much
be so
busting
many
going
football
on
games
though.
going on in the streets. Man, so
It's
it ain't none of that going on no more with these
it's
jams.
too
Think
much
about this
busting
though,
going
Hammer.
on.
Think about this, Hammer, at PE. But we used to walk off and y'all used to be out there tackling.
Yes, all day.
Me and Cole Wright used to walk in. And like we don't see nothing, they
Man,
back there tackling.
we're there talking school clothes, dirty like a mug. Got
On the
green
mat.
grass stains in it. We don't care
On the
nothing about
mat.
that.
Uh, check
Man, you
this
should have
out,
dressed
Roger.
out that
Hey,
day.
check this out, Roger. Boy, you remember we had to wash and dry?
Oh yeah, we
Boy,
had
we would wash
watching
your
drive.
clothes. Look, sit you
Man,
up in the classroom, put you in a uniform, wash and dry your clothes.
watch you dry
Ain't
your clothes
nobody
while you got
doing
your PE
that no
uniform
more.
on. Why you got your PE
Ain't nobody
uniform
doing that
on?
no more. Man, come on,
No,
man.
boy, no. Kept it
Remember, we
Man,
had to
clean.
go down to
everybody
the
dressed
PE
up.
field. Everybody dressed
Everybody
out.
dressed up.
Make sure that you got your top of your short. You got your
Yep.
blue shirt and your gold short.
Handing them out.
You
Man,
ready?
come on.
That's what they used to do at Trinity Garden.
Them the days, though.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, them the days. Them the days, though. But I'm
Standing
trying to bring
outside.
But
no
you
inner city
had
back just
but
like
you
that,
had
though.
coaches that really cared about the kids. Me, Coach
Yeah.
Dave, Coach Wright, Coach Peeny.
Yeah. Why
I'm
Coach
talking
Dave?
about
Nobody
folks that
want to see
really
Coach Dave.
care, y'all.
Coach Dave
Man,
come through that
we
battle.
will whoop your ass
Woo!
though.
What?
But we call your
But they don't
mama.
want to see it, boy. Well, they were whooping our asses. Lord have mercy. That was the problem. That was
I'm
that easy
telling
trying to get in the ass whooping though, not D-Day. That's
you.
we were
Yeah.
getting our ass
Roger,
whooped.
Roger, Roger. All I had to do was walk around the damn den with the paddle.
Hell,
We had no problem.
oh, it was top three. Like nobody didn't want to get hit from in school.
That powder with
It
the
was
holes in
Coach
it.
Thornton, Coach Davis, and it was somebody else in that school that it was top three. Well, I know nobody didn't want to get hit by Coach Thornton and Coach Davis for real. I
Coach
real talk.
Jones, remember Coach
Coach
Jones?
Jones,
Yo,
that's who it was.
Coach
Coach
Jones.
Jones. Coach
Coach
Jones, that's
Jones
who it
would knock
was.
your ass to damn
Wow.
Mississippi, boy.
Lord have mercy, boy. Oh man. Oh man.
Coach Jones will wear your ass out, boy.
I used to hate that coming. They said I'm finna call your parents see if we can powder you. Man, my parents already had a slip. Dog, you can powder his ass in ever. Whoop his ass in ever. Get his ass.
Oh
Really with
man,
me.
you remember the time in the cafeteria where they tried to block me out? I jumped on the top of the table and broke the fight
Man,
up.
what? Man, Coach Jones here, none of that. Oh, I told Coach Jones here, none of that, man. I really thought Coach Jones
What?
changed a whole lot. Oh, what they supposed to talk about? That ball. Man, they ain't want to see you, Coach. They ain't want to see you
No,
shine, Coach. That's why I said
man, come on.
they pretty much doing the side that with me right now. Look like they don't want
Yeah,
to see you
for
shine.
real.
Damn.
Yeah,
No,
there
man.
I go. There I go though. When they see
Man,
somebody
our
passing
kid
good,
was happy, but they had snacks, whatever they wanted. Man, we made sure they had whatever they wanted on their campus.
yes, yes, they
Well,
made
So
sure of that.
that's what you're supposed to
check
do.
check this out though, Roger.
So,
Them kids were having real relationships.
yeah.
I ain't gonna sit here.
See
I
that?
ain't gonna sit
Ain't
here and
none
act
of
like
that
I
no
ain't
more.
see it. And them kids had
Real
real
good.
relationship with each other, man.
See, back then you had real best friends.
Yeah,
Now
man,
it's like a
man, you
best
did not
friend
want to
just be
fight,
a
man.
ride.
You did not want to fight us, man. You were gonna lose. The police could be standing there. We gonna fight, and then be like, man, I had to get them. That's just how they was, you know. But shit, boy, if I blew that whistle, boy, you could be in mid, boy, you could be in mid swing, right? Your ass was gonna stop swinging. Your ass was gonna stop
But
swinging if I
you
if
better.
if I blew that damn whistle. You could be in mid punch. Your ass better stop.
Yes.
And half the time I ain't have to blow the whistle. Boy, I used to let them fight till they got tired.
No.
Shit,
What you
Oh
say,
they
yeah.
Coach?
used to fight till
Let it
they
go.
got tired.
Hey,
Let it
especially the
go.
one that be really beefing a little bit. Go ahead. Y'all get
And
it
they don't
off
even
your
be with no
chest.
beef. They just need to get it off their chest.
Get off their
They just
chest.
need,
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
yeah,
Get off your chest.
yeah.
Look,
They
take
weren't
him
with
in the
no beef.
office, call their parents. Well, you know you have been fighting. Give his ass 2 legs, all right?
All
Bah,
right.
bah.
Yep.
All right, next.
Next.
Bah, bah. Man, boy, we had damn extra. Man, listen, y'all. We had extra school shirts, school pants, PE uniform, whatever. Somebody rip your shit, boy, we getting your ass a new shirt. Your ass was going back to class. And boy, them
Oh
teachers,
yeah.
man, they would bring your ass to that damn gym. Oh, man. Shit, I used to put the teachers out of the gym. Boy, I used standing there by myself with about 500-600 kids. Sit your ass down. Hey, look, I had to do before my arms. Everybody sat down. Girls, boys, it didn't matter. Everybody sat their head down. I wouldn't even let the teachers come in there because some of the teachers used to come in there trying to pick with them. So I could, you don't have to say something to them. I put all the teachers up. Now y'all stand down on the other end by the office. Boy, I bring them to y'all. And look, all I used to have to say, catch a line. Man, them kids straight
Oh.
lines. Superintendent, man, the superintendent stayed, that means. She used to be blown. Yeah, coach, man, you can do whatever you want to do, coach. Man, we had all kind of dancing. Wow, prom was off the chain. Man, you would have walked in our gym for the prom, boy, you'd have thought you was somewhere else. Prom off the chain. Our kids had a real prom. Telling you. Everything was on point. Uniforms, all that shit was on point. Everything matched, everything. Everybody looked good, everybody played good. Had logos on their helmets. Shit, we were the only middle school with logos.
I'm
What you
pretty
say?
sure.
Striped helmets, everything. Y'all, man, Roger. We were the only middle school that had logos on our fucking helmets.
You sure? Oh, I'm trying to think.
We back then we was the only one. Everybody else
'Cause
had plain Jane helmets.
I think Chester
Chester ain't had no but an old yellow ass helmet. That's all they had when we played them.
They had
They ain't had
that
shit on their helmet.
for real?
Nobody.
Oh, okay.
Nobody.
I
Ain't
thought they
nobody
had
had
one.
nothing on their helmet back then. I brought all that shit back. Man, boy, I never forget, boy, the day before the game, boy, we coming out there, but we striping our own helmets, putting the strip down the middle, putting the damn logos on the side. Coming out there mud looking like damn pit. Coming out there look like Pit Panthers.
Okay,
Shit.
then.
For real. And that shit was for real, boy. And boy, we used to let you know it. Man, we get on your field and clown. Boy, I never forget the game. Boy, we beat Pillen's ass. Boy, we ran the touchdown on their sideline. Fuck on our sideline. Coach, run it that way.
That's disrespectful, man.
Man, shit. Quinn Marshall, 8th grade year, he scored 3 touchdowns running down Pillen's sideline. I ain't talking about no, man, I'm talking about 80, 90-yard touchdowns. Man, and then, boy, we had Demetrius Thomas, too. Man, man, look here. Man, that shit was unreal. That shit was unreal, the damn backfield we had. It was unreal, man. I swear it was. Telling you. But yeah, Hammer, man, boy, we real excited about this league. Damn, boy, we excited.
I can't wait to see it.
We gonna be there too. Shit, if we gotta do some live games or whatever. Shit, we wanna be there. You know,
we need all the support. We ask for all the support. That's all we open.
That's why I say some of these games, boy, we might have to move some of them up to Blunt. I know Coach Nelson love to have y'all up there. And then my thing is this. This is the thing. We don't want them all at Blunt, but shit, if Blunt gonna let them use it, some of the other schools need to step their ass up too.
Step them up. Step up. Like real talk.
That's what I'm saying.
These kids gonna be at y'all school in a minute. They're gonna be at y'all school in a minute. So why not step up and do something?
My thing though up at Blunt, boy. Shit, boy, all you can do is just rotate the teams in. You won't even have to warm up. Shit, you can warm up outside the stadium at Blunt. That mud so big.
Yes, shit. Yes, all that room right now. Come on, man.
Hey,
man, ain't no but fields out there, man.
Y'all still gonna have these kids get up so early though?
What you mean? To my like 8:30?
Shoot. Kids getting up 8:30 in the morning playing the game.
You can't be out here all night, so that pretty much gonna be a kind of toss-up for real though. Especially you talking about doing 4 through 14. You gonna be out there 10, 11 o'clock. You talking about starting late. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless you just gonna be talking about playing a running clock. We ain't trying to do no running clock action. See what I'm saying? No, so we trying to do a regulation clock. So we doing regulation clock. You gonna have to pretty much start 8:30.
How many minutes y'all gonna be playing? How many minutes y'all play?
10 minutes a quarter. No regulation clock. No running clock. Period.
For the 4-year-olds too?
For everybody. 4 through 14. 10-minute quarter. No running clock. On the running clock when you up, you're up by 20, 21. That's when we're gonna start running the clock. Pretty much. Other than that, real regulation football. NCAA rules. We're going by NCAA college rules. Wide open. So that's what it is.
That's what's up.
So that's what our rules is coming into the play. And we're just gonna go through that with this year and see how that pretty much go through. And everybody with it,
Just see what parents don't like it. That's all.
Yeah. If you can't do it, go over there and play in the toilet bowl league.
Go ahead, play in the toilet bowl. You feel like your boy can't kick the ball and catch it around. You feel like this
over there in the toilet bowl league.
You can't get a snap ball because he over the center or something.
You had to kick the ball off. When we came up, you had to kick the ball off. I don't care if you was 5, 6 years old. They just brought you in closer. That's it.
Yeah, that's what they do now. They kick in front of 50 when you're 6 years old. Yeah. 6 years old, kick in front of 50.
At least for 50.
Yeah, that's what that's what they do. And then when you get up to 9 and 10, that real ball. Real ball now. 30. You gotta go back to the 40, go back to the normal. Yeah. So that thing about that, we just, we crawl for you walk with any situation, with anything you get started. So we just need the support for one. And if we get more support with anything, it'll be even bigger than the crowd.
Y'all gonna charge admission to the games?
Yeah, we was thinking
stuff
about
like
doing
that.
that. We was thinking about doing that. Like I said, we ain't talk about that overall all the way there. But basically, we was thinking about doing that because that's what every league got going on down there, pretty much.
Yep.
And
Set up with GoFund.
that
Set
pretty
up with
much gonna help.
GoFan.
Yeah, that pretty much gonna help that part regardless, like whatever going
Right.
on, we got. You feel what I'm saying? So even if we did charge, that's gonna help them that park out. They might not gotten the
Right.
concession stand gonna get the money for the like the gates or something like that. So
Right.
that's pretty much helping them out. Cause get what the parks is still gonna have to pay for the referee. That's how we
$2 or
got
three
going on.
dollars.
Like you got if
Yeah,
you
they'll
hosting your
take for two
game,
or
we're gonna
three
have enough
dollars.
game for you to hopefully pay the referee. So you got the
Right.
concession stand and you got the entry fee. There's no excuse why
Right.
you can't pay for the referee. So that pretty much that's how every league pretty much been going on out here.
And
We pretty much
all
try to
them
keep it that way, you
all
know.
them ballers out there, they can pay $5 to get into something.
Yeah, it won't be hard. It won't hurt to come on and pay support.
Yeah, five
Like
dollars, man,
regardless.
to see your
You ain't
kid.
even gotta come watch. You can just come support. You can say you ain't finna come
Yeah,
watch, but you gonna come support. Like
get
I'm
a
just gonna come.
wristband if you want to
You
come back.
come back. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it
get a
ain't about that.
wristband if you want to come back.
That's by supporting and pretty much bringing
Yeah,
it in the city everybody back. And it's for help everybody. That's all that's about.
unless it's a youth bowl or something, you gotta go up a little bit.
You bowl, you gotta go. The
Yeah,
championship,
you
they
gotta
gotta
go
go.
up. You
Yeah,
gotta
but just
go up. But
Are you gonna do
regular game.
coaching
bracket,
clinics?
everything else.
Yes, that's what I had
Are,
spoke on earlier, man. We're gonna do coaching clinics and rough clinics. We're gonna do it for both. Like with the refs come in, all the refs we got coming in, ref in our league, we're gonna make sure they go through the ref clinic. Like knowing our rules. Why? Like you ain't jumping on the ref clinic. Like we just basically knowing what rules we got, knowing what our rules. So they can be
Right.
on same thing on board with the coaches. So for the coin toss, y'all coaches getting that straight with the ref. Like, all right, we already know this right. So making sure everything we agreeing on with the ref before the game start. So you won't have no problem. So
Right.
we make sure everybody be on the same page. That's all it's about. Like I say, you gonna have folks out there don't know the rule. They're gonna be out there arguing and all that, but and probably came to the rule cleaning and all that. Still gonna be out
And
there arguing. You know what I'm saying?
and
You gonna
all
have that.
that arguing automatically kicked out.
Thank you.
That
I
right
don't like
there,
that. I just don't, especially if you
automatic.
don't know the rules, especially you coming
Yeah,
in arguing about
automatic got to go.
something with the ref,
Automatic.
all that. No, we ain't dealing with
Yeah,
none of that violence. Anything
all
towards the ref, you gotta go. Like that's just simple as
automatic.
that. Like that's just with
Gotta
anywhere.
stop a lot.
That's
That's
anywhere though. Like that's just
yeah.
respect. That's just coming
Gotta
out of the
stop a
respect
lot.
thing, man. Them is grown people at the end of the day. So at
Right.
the end of the day, you gonna respect them just like they respect you. So regardless of
And
what call they make, we gotta understand
yeah.
and explain to
And
these coaches them
and
is judgment on the call. They like it is what it is. They ain't gonna be perfect on no call. That won't
right. If they
too much
made a
say nothing about
mistake,
nothing when it comes
hey,
down to real. They ain't perfect. Ain't nobody perfect when
ain't
it comes to
nobody.
real. Nobody perfect to come to coaching. So it's just simple
Right.
as that. And everybody gotta understand that as when you playing. So
See what
I sometimes I got caught up in emotion with it. You learn, you live and you learn. As you get older, you live and you learn. So you gotta use that to your advantage as you get older.
right.
That's all that is. So
And
that's why I be trying to tell the young folks.
what they fail to realize, you ain't got instant replay. And
No,
so just because you seen it, that man ain't seen none of that.
exactly. Come on,
all
so
that
that's it.
come along with the territory. I
Right.
Yeah,
officiated this year. You gonna miss calls, and then
yeah,
sometimes you gotta carry the weight of the other officials. I'm in the
yeah.
championship game. Y'all, I had, and Larry know this for a fact. I had two refs with me that was scared to call anything.
Anything. Coach Thorman, the only one I had to call everything. That's why they were like, well, then why he calling everything? Because everybody else scared. He just don't call it.
Hey,
Well, that's
they
what
were
it
calling
is.
fouls on the other end of the court.
Man, they weren't calling nothing, Roger. Them
Nothing.
folks did not
Nothing.
call
Somebody,
nothing.
They just went up and down the floor. They were just going up and down the
yeah,
floor.
And then look,
Making free
every
money.
time, every time I blow my whistle, everybody like, damn, why
who
you
wants
got
to
to call
call?
it? The other ref was
Yeah.
scared to call.
Scared the fucking world. They
I'm
call. They
talking about
scared.
physically scared. Dude, I'm talking about them
So you
people
can't
scared
have
like
it.
that, right?
You
What?
can't have that. You got to be able to call what you see, like regardless of what
Hey,
the crowd is. Like we
see,
got you protected
see,
while with that. Like that's what it's about. You gonna hear them folks getting mad. You gonna hear that crowd getting that.
see
Everybody
what?
gonna be able to contain all the folks. That's what all levels. Like you
What
gonna
it
hear that.
was,
So
that old bully was in the crowd.
yeah, yeah. That's all that was.
That old bully was in the
That
crowd.
old
His
bully was
son
in the
played.
crowd, and he ain't
Hey,
wanna. He ain't
his,
wanna.
his son
Why
played.
no? He used to slap me back in the day. Ain't no way I'm finna go for this.
Ain't no
I'm gonna
way
just.
I'm
I'm gonna
finna
just stay
call
up out of
this.
this. I'm gonna let coach. I'm
Junebug
gonna
can
let coach
have
Thorne
this one.
handle it. I'm gonna let Thorne handle this one. That
Oh, I know
baseline
him.
veto. Yeah, that baseline veto.
Oh, boy, that's silly.
But that
Oh
Who we
crazy
boy.
got?
though.
Who we
But yeah,
got
we just
coming
need
on?
that more of
Somebody
that
trying.
support. That basically that's all we've been missing for real. Because a lot of folks just scared of change. Some people scared of change. Some people willing to change. You know,
Q,
some people,
Coach Q on here.
What it
Coach
do,
Q was
Coach
against
Q?
the league at
Coach
first.
Q, Coach
Oh,
Q was
la,
showing against it. That's why I had to
he
call him
on
out on the
here.
little post he was talking about. He was team NYFC. He was team NYFC, man. I ain't never had nothing against NYFC. But he was team
He on here.
NYFC, so he was
Q
he
I,
was
on here
knocking that
now.
from
I'm
the get
still
go.
team NYLC, but I'm team, kids
I'm
and
team
children.
forever. I ain't no
Yeah,
team nothing. I'm team forever. I
kids
ain't gonna
first,
never knock
man.
no program. That's that
Yeah,
one thing about me. I ain't gonna never knock nobody that trying to do something positive for the kids and say nothing ain't gonna work.
exactly.
Or try to do something, say something negative, and they don't even know what's going on. And that's basically what you were doing at first, cool. Q. Like real talk.
No, that
I had
ain't
to let
it.
you know.
No,
I
that's
had to
their
let you know on
opinion.
some
The
point. Like,
first
hey,
thing
bro, you
I
don't even know what's going on.
so
How you
you
gonna speak on
talking,
this?
man?
You
Let
don't
me
even know
shut
what's
up.
going on. Like real talk. You thought people was over this and over that. You ain't know what's going on, Q. Like as soon as you knew and you officially that was there, you were just going out. He say, she say, and you basically led the city with that. That basically how a lot of folks took it like that, and they just went off. He say, she say. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of folks was so-called team NYLC or team this. You know, it ain't about no team with me. I ain't got no team. I ain't in it to make not a dollar. I'm in it for all these turn to become one, to come together and play against each other. Because they eventually gonna play against each other when they go to school. So they
High
don't need to
school.
try to run from it now. So they just simple as that. That's just how I was back in the day. I never ran from no smoke. I always went to the smoke. My coaches always went to the smoke. Hell, my coach Steve, R.I.P. Coach Steve from Peter Park right now to this day. He always wanted to smoke. Like regardless, he ain't care no we was in the city. He always called them county teams out. We was always playing the Navco and them at the end of the season, just trying to see where we at. Regardless, we win or lose. Like we ain't running for no smoke, and that's just how I always been. I would never knock nobody that doing something positive for the youth. Regardless, I'm team whatever. That's just me personally, but everybody ain't cut like me though. You know, everybody ain't cut like me.
Oh no! Look, hey, here go the thing.
Look, look,
I comes both of y'all. He got a
look,
little bit of me in it too.
I
look.
know,
At
I
the end
know,
of the day,
I know, but he gotta still see what's going on before
Yeah,
he just judge something
yeah.
going on. I was
look.
that kind of way too. I always like try to judge something without even actually seeing it. But like that, as I got older, I was like, man, I gotta still see what's going on first. That's why I pulled down on Tyrone. That's why I pulled down on Coach Al from Amar. I see myself. I don't go out with nobody else. Say. I go out with what I take. I'm gonna go out and see what I'm gonna see
Where's
first. Then
A-Mile playing at, y'all? What league
all right.
A-Mile in this year?
Right now they lean towards that, but I don't know. I'm gonna keep that NYC folks out of that because it's an NYC represent on here, and I don't want to keep they put the
I,
business right. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
represent Stop. NYLC.
Hey,
I
please don't
represent
be missing. I
myself
ain't been drinking or nothing
basketball.
like that today. I'm gonna
So,
keep it cordial. I'm gonna keep it
at the end
cordial,
of
but
the
hey,
day,
I've been
at
talking to Cole Al. Cole Al, like he
the
want to
first
sit down and
person
see
I
if we got
said
any
could
kind of structure.
share
So
something
once
about the
we throw in some
City
structure,
New Youth Football League was the South Hall. So, I ain't never had a good report with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I heard, the South Hall was there, I was like, I was totally against it. And then, after going out and saying what I said, Hammer said, it was his idea. Me and Hammer, been working together at Peters during basketball for years.
yeah.
So, you know, that was really what changed my idea because I knew Hammer for the kids. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that was why I was initially
But you gotta realize this though, Q. That's the thing. Y'all cut from the same cloth.
I
So
Mm-hmm.
so
understand. I fuck with
one
Hammer.
thing about both of y'all gonna speak y'all mind because that's what you was taught to do.
That's what we
Yeah,
were taught to do.
You know,
of course.
you know what I'm
That's
saying?
simple. I know Q. I know he gonna speak his mind. That's just, I'm already hooked on it. But all I'm saying, my respect was like, dang, QC,
Yeah.
what's going on? Don't just hear, oh, I
Yeah,
heard it was softball, so I'm
I
a
agree
bash
to
it.
that point.
You feel
I
what I'm
agree to
saying?
that
I'm a
point.
bash because I
But
heard it was softball, or
no,
I'm a
I
bash because
didn't
I
hear
heard it.
nothing.
Don't do that, man.
The first thing I saw was that. You know what I'm saying? But after we talked, you ain't heard me say nothing negative towards it since
No,
then.
no, you did.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
you did.
And I'm for it. I'm for it. I'm all for it. Even on the show, probably I think last week, somebody said it wasn't a good thing. I was like, nah, it's a great thing.
You know what I'm saying?
See, everybody was just so being so negative at the beginning of the game. Like even I heard seeing you saying 3 leagues ain't gonna work. Like a lot of folk kept talking about 3 league, 3 league, 3 league, 3 league. So this is my take on this 3 league conversation part. My take on this 3 league conversation part on how can you have 3 league with only 3 parts? How can you only have a league with only 3 parts? That's my thing about that. The NYC only had 3 parks. That's why they was losing teams within them 3 parks. That's why Palantir took a lump. That's why 8 Mile took a lump. That's why Matrix took a lump. Everybody took lumps because the NYC wasn't making no progress, and all they was so stuck on, oh, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. Them folks ain't going nowhere. Woo, 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 woo. Ain't nobody make no progress. That's why they really lost teams. Nobody want to do no kind of changing. Everybody was just at a standpoint. We in control. Is our way or the highway. And you can't do that when you got coaches like us that's volunteering our time. And like pretty much we done got the kids. We don't have the power. We got the churn. The churn rolling with us. So don't you feel that type of way because you got some kind of power. It ain't about no power. A league supposed to run itself. It ain't about no president. It ain't about no outlet director. It ain't about none of that. Them just titles. Them titles are what you supposed to do within that job for that league. And that's supposed to be volunteer job. Not nothing like that. That's just only supposed to be that serious for a while that it's my way or the highway. No, it don't supposed to go like that. You're supposed to have structure, but at some point you can't be like that. You gotta have open ears, especially the folks who represent your conference. Like that's my whole thing. That's my whole take on it. Like even with my conversation with Tyrone and a couple people from on the board with the NYC, like I'm even coming to them like, hey, look, what's kind of way that we can still be one? We can even tell, look, make it like we won, act like we won. Y'all can still keep y'all board because since y'all so thinking that's so much of power, like y'all just want to keep y'all board. That's cool. We ain't studying no board. It ain't about no board. It's about us coming together, playing together, coming up under one rule, coming up under one league, and doing the right thing for these children. No matter it's called an NYLC, no matter it's called a Port City, no matter it's called whatever. Like that's what how I felt. That's just my take on it. But you know, a lot of folks just be wanting their power, so they be wanting to keep this and keep that. I'm all for that too. So that's why we got to supposed to be taught. I guess they want to keep their board, the NYC, and we want to keep all. But I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I've been talking to a lot of other parts, like AMAR. They want to sit down and just see what kind of structure we got, because that's why they really want to come their way. But they want to see if we structure wise ready, and that pretty much was they only hold up.
How big was that? Think about this, Hammer. How big would that be for 8 Mile and the Pritchard Chargers to be in the same league and Trinity Gardens? Boy, you talking about some games.
That would be big. That's why I was telling Coach
Ooh,
Al. This is what I was
Lord.
telling Coach. This is what I was telling Coach Al. The city waiting on you. We know Cottage Hill ain't budget. Okay, that's cool. But Cottage Hill agreeing on playing games. That's cool. All right, that's understandable. But all right, 8 Mile, 8 Mile, y'all join the league. The city waiting on y'all. Y'all already losing boys because of y'all just sitting here talking about y'all gonna stay NYC and schedule y'all games. Them folks ain't buying it. Like who y'all gonna play? That's all they keep saying. So just say for instance, 8 Mile, y'all join Port City U League. Be like, all right, 8 Mile join Port City U League. You might get y'all folks that just ran out there to see him. Y'all other folks just ran out there to High Point. All the folks might come back. Cause they just like they just see y'all got progress going. They see it's something in motion. That's the only reason y'all losing folks. Cause pretty much I ain't pretty much putting no bad name on the NYLC, but it's pretty much already a bad name on it that a lot of folks don't want to deal with it. That's why a lot of programs left. So why not for the bigger folks of the NYLC, if y'all really for the kids, all right, let's kill the name. All right, let's join Port City U League for this year. If it don't work, we can all go back to the NYLC. I even bought that to the table. Like, why y'all can't just join the Port City U League right now this year? Since y'all see everything going on, this is the worst the NYC looked in 50 years. You only got 3 parks over there, and all your parks ain't got all 19. So at the end of the day, let's not try to do this right here. And let's see if it work. All right, now we have Cottage Hill, we'll have Matrix, we'll have 8 Mile with the city parks, with all the other black parks. You feel what I'm saying? Now, how big would that be, Coach Thornton? You know what I'm saying?
But hold on,
But
Huge.
but I tried to
it's
tell
just
him
folks with
that.
pride, with in a
But
way,
everything
just
you
so big
saying,
and
I
want to be
came
so
to
much
you last
power
year and we
that by
tried to
listen,
do
listen
that.
what I'm saying.
We
You I ain't done
no,
talking. Listen,
but that's
it's so
everything
much
you
folks that
saying.
want
That's some
power though,
kind of
Coach.
truth. That ain't a
There's
whole
so much
truth.
folks that want power and they don't even want to listen that if they join Port City U, it'll be just as much
But
power
did
that
I
they had
not
in
try
the
to bring
NYLC.
Peters in the league last year? Did I
You
not
try
try
to
to
bring
bring
Peters in the
Duval in the
NYLC.
NYLC
Yeah,
last
you
year?
try to bring Peters in the
I tried to
NYLC.
bring a few
But I
motherfuckers. I
couldn't
tried
just
to
leave
bring
my
a
team
team
within
as
no
sad
1
as
year and
fuck.
just have all my folks come. I told you give me another year. I told you that too.
But
I told you that
we
too.
could have brought Peters in the league. All we needed was 3 teams. I had 6 teams.
We ain't got to bring number 1 team in the league in Port City. How about that?
Well,
We
you
don't need
say
number 1 team to join
you
Port City League.
man,
That's the difference
you can't
between the
just go
NYC
by
and the
on the
independent, coach.
rules.
You hear
Go
me what I'm
ahead, you
saying, Coach
talk
Thorne?
first, and then
Yeah.
The difference between the independent and the NYC and the Port City Youth. Port City Youth ain't saying, oh, you got to have 3 teams to join this. No. We know you're a crawling start. We know we finna get all the inner city team back, and they probably gonna have 3 teams. Like, get your 1 or 2 teams you get your 3 or 4 teams you can get them. Whatever you get, we gonna crawl before we walk. You see what I'm saying? Because you gotta crawl before you walk. You can't just be so big and be like, you gotta have
But
this, you
what you
gotta have
saying
that.
is contradictory because I just tried to do what you said you wanted to do this year, last year, and everybody looked at me shaking their fucking head. The people who
Because
had
nobody wasn't
the
dealing with the
people,
NYC,
no, bro.
Q.
Now I let
Nobody
you
want
talk.
to
Let
deal
me
with the
talk.
NYC and that board, Q. That's what you
See
ain't
that,
failing to realize.
man? But it's gonna be rules no matter where you go.
I ain't even talking
Some
about the
people,
rules, the board,
I'm
folks, man.
saying
You ain't listening to what
the
I'm saying.
rules. The board is there to uphold the rules. It's gonna
But
be
them people
somebody
on
in
board
charge
is not
everywhere.
for the change. It's not for better. I can tell you that right now. I don't
What
care
is
what
that?
you say or how you want to say it. That's my take on it. That's why I left the NYC with my team. They don't want better. That's just simple as that. And that's
That's
why a
your
lot of
opinion.
parts left. So they don't want better and they don't want
That's your
change.
opinion.
So leave them folks where they at and get everybody who want change over here with Port City. We ain't knocking them. Y'all should knock us. Because at the beginning, y'all was
I'm
knocking
not.
this so hard while we still open the
You keep
arms,
saying
telling
y'all.
y'all,
Who is
let's come
y'all?
on.
Who is
That's what I
y'all?
don't like.
Who is
That's
y'all?
the only thing I don't like. The team NYC folks would just had so much negative to say about the Port City, and Port City not once said nothing negative about the NYC. They still telling this folks, let's sit down and talk. That's the crazy thing. I'm knowing y'all backstabbing
NYLC don't
saying,
want to
how am
talk.
I gonna get no
NYLC
reps?
don't
How
want
am
to
I gonna
talk
do
no
this?
more.
South all some this, South all that. Now, I'm knowing there's all this negative, but I'm still coming to the folks who I'm knowing saying the negative, sitting down talking to them, looking in their
Man, them
eyes.
folks, man, them South Hall been stealing money from kids for goddamn 20
See,
years.
there you go with some
But
negative
they
though.
ain't
There
I
you
got
go
nothing to
right
do
there.
with
ain't
it, Q.
That
finna
got
Q,
do
nothing
that
to
ain't
do
got
with
nothing to do
nothing.
with
you
this.
know what?
Nothing to do
That
It
ain't
with
do
got
it.
got
nothing to
something
He
to
do
do
just
with
with
so
it.
it.
negative,
Do
man.
got something
He
to do
just so
with it. It got
negative,
something
man.
to do with.
That
Now,
man so
look, I
negative,
let
dog.
you
That
talk.
man
Let
just
me
so negative.
talk. You
Cause you
you
negative. I
talk.
ain't
Now
gonna let you
let me
talk. You gonna
talk.
be negative. I ain't gonna let you talk. Gonna be negative. I ain't speak negative about the NYC.
Yes,
I
you
ain't say
did.
nothing
You
about all
just
them folks
said a
stealing money
whole
at the
bunch of
NYC.
shit that was
Q,
negative.
I ain't
Q,
say
it
all
Let
them
don't
folks
me
stealing
matter.
money at
talk.
the NYC.
No, see
I
the
ain't say
thing
all them folks
about
on
it
the
is
board
I've been
stealing all that
around a
money at the
long
NYC.
time and you can't just piss on my fucking
But
head
I
and
ain't
tell
say
me to
all them folks
explain it.
on that board stealing money at the NYC. That's why they trying to hold on to it.
Man, the
I ain't saying nothing about
NYLC,
that.
you can run down to it. Them folks books on point, man.
Man,
Come
them
on with
folks
it,
is
man.
stealing money at the
Ain't
end of the day.
nobody
They
books
ain't
on
showing
point.
nothing. They ain't get nobody nothing at this year but a one little cheap ring. They ain't even get a coach's nothing. They
Hey,
ain't even get nothing. They
so
can't
you
afford. They
doing
ain't
it for
even shout out the
yourself or
team
you
they
doing it
traveled to
just for the
Miami.
kids?
They ain't even shout out the team that represented their conference in a whole nother city. Come on, man. The
Well,
NYC
do
ain't
your
did
thing,
nothing
and you
for
just
no
already
kids
did your thing.
lately,
Go
dog.
support
Since you want to speak
the
negative,
football league.
let's
That's what
speak
you
negative.
just did
Let's
because you
speak
got
negative.
such
Since
a
you want to
big
speak all
problem.
negative about Miss Southall, this ain't about Miss Southall, bro. That what the fuck. That what you don't fail to realize. This
What
about
you
these
fail to
kids.
realize is it's
That's
gonna
about
be
these kids
fine
and
with
getting these
three
kids
leagues,
together,
man.
dog.
Y'all
That's what
go
you
do
ain't
y'all
looking at.
thing over there because y'all come from the city league. Y'all want
No, we
y'all
don't.
kids
We
to
doing
get
our
the.
thing over there because we ain't affiliated and nobody ain't fucking with the NYLC boards. That's why everybody leaving. That's why
But
you
you
left
keep
NYLC.
saying
That's
that
why
you
you
ain't
got
saying
municipal left.
nothing negative.
That's
Ain't
why you
nobody
had
saying about them
Trumanill left.
folks negative.
Why you think these folks left, man? Why you think these programs leaving
Because
the
people
NYLC?
don't like structure. People don't
No,
like
people don't
rules.
like
They
that
want to do
Q,
what
board.
the
that's your
fuck they want to do.
opinion.
That's your
That's your
opinion,
That's
opinion,
my
Q.
though.
opinion, and
That's
I'm
your
able to
opinion,
ask. That's
Q.
why they
That's your
leave.
That's your
opinion.
opinion. You can't make these folks say we leaving because of structure when they finna go to structure. That don't make no sense.
Exactly.
We
That
going
don't make
to
no
Exactly.
sense.
actually you
That
going
don't make
to a
no sense at
virtual
all, Q.
program. You don't
You
know what
saying
you're
these
doing.
folks leave because of structure, but they finna go to structure. That don't make no sense.
So what?
Let's use this for
If
example.
you leaving
Let me
for
use this for
you got
example. Municipal Park Raiders. Municipal Park Raiders that been along with the NYC since that motherfucker started. Since it
Yeah.
started, they
what
left.
fucking
They
happened?
left the NYC
That ain't
and went
the
to
same
the same
municipal.
rules as the
That
NYC
ain't the same
and the
municipal
same
that was
structure as the
25 years ago.
NYC. They went to the folks because they wanted they change. They offered to listen to change, I guess, because they wanted change. The board. They cried about the board. It's everybody that left is about the
Well, it
board.
ain't about the
Tyrone,
board.
the
So
Pookies,
I
the
got a
all the
problem with the
people
South
that they
Hall,
cried about.
and you
I don't
got
know
a
what they
problem with the
doing. So it
board.
must
So
be
your
something that's
problem is valid
big
and
that they don't
mine
want to
ain't.
mess
That's
with
some bullshit.
Q, here go the
them.
thing. Here go the thing, Q. And I'm gonna step in right now. It is too many people count people pockets.
What
Thank
you
you.
say?
Man,
Pocket watching.
it's too
Pocket
many
Yeah.
watching.
people.
Pocket
It's too
watching,
many
dog.
people counting people pockets.
And not
Just
looking
coach
for the
the
better.
kids.
They're not looking for
Just
the better,
coach
coach.
them.
Coach the
Just
kids for the
coach them.
better.
Just coach
Man.
the kids.
Win the
I ain't
game,
never looked
coach
at
the
another
kids.
man's pocket.
Pockets. I
I
never
ain't
said,
never.
oh, this man got all the money. This man, this and that. I'm just
I
gonna keep
ain't
it real
never
with you.
did no shit like that.
I've
And
been
they
heard
still can
about
get
the
their ass
NYC
whooped.
boy been stealing. I've been heard about all the fuck
Now
niggas.
you
I
counting
ain't
them
never spoke
folks
on that.
pockets.
Cause I worry about
Now you
coaching, dog.
counting them folks
You
pockets.
always spoke on that. You always spoke on that. Since you saying that so much, that's what I'm gonna speak on today. I don't never speak on that unless another day trying to bring some up on it. That's what I would never ever just bring up and just speak
Man,
on that as a
just
conversation.
let me know when I'm
Hey,
able to talk.
hey, hey, hey,
Y'all go
hey,
ahead and
hey,
talk. Just
If
hey,
let
you
me
gonna
know
speak
when I'm
hey,
negative
able to
about
hey,
it,
talk.
we
hey,
ain't need to talk,
hey,
Keith. I'm just gonna keep it
hey.
real. This been a
What about
positive show.
hey,
It been a
what about
positive
these
show,
It's
kids?
Q.
been a
You
positive show,
can't come
Keith.
on here.
You
What
can't
about
come
You
in
these
with
ain't
no
gonna come
negative,
on
Keith.
here
I
tonight.
ain't saying nothing
You ain't gonna
negative.
come in with no negative, Keith. You acting just
Q,
like them.
No.
Q,
Man,
You
you
acting just
calling
like
them
them.
people out like that, man.
You
Man,
acting
when
just
y'all
like
gonna
them,
let me
bro.
talk?
Q,
When y'all gonna let
Q.
me talk?
When you
Hey,
start
I'm gonna
talking
let you
positive,
talk.
when you
Hold
start
on,
Man,
hold
talking
what
on,
you
hold
positive,
on,
saying,
hold
Hammer,
on.
is bullshit, bro. Because
when you
like I
start
just
talking
said, I
positive,
tried to bring them
Hey,
folks together last year, and
who
y'all
you try to
hey,
bring together? That's what
Q.
I want to know. Who?
Here
Who you
we
try
go.
to bring together, Keith? I'm gonna just let you talk.
What
Kale
Now, who
about
you try to bring
on,
together? Who you try to bring
Kale on.
together, Q? Who you try to bring together,
He,
Q?
I muted him. I muted him.
Oh, yeah,
hey,
because he just
I
hey,
muted
ball
him.
negative, man.
hold on, hold
That's all
on.
he about. He just looking for number negative. That's
We
all he
worry about
always
the
been.
kids.
Like
We
real
worry about
talk.
the kids.
He talking about he try to get these folks to come together. You try to get me to get Peters to come to the NYC. That ain't getting no other city parks in. You ain't go out and do all I'm doing. You ain't reach out to Kid Park, Duval Park, none of these inner city parks. You just went to one me and try to get Peters into the NYFC. These folks ain't messing with these folks. That's what you ain't fair to realize. He ain't fair to realize that. These folks won't change. They don't care. They won't change. They don't care. They had to go to the white folks. That's why I started at Port City U. Because
Man,
there wasn't gonna be no choice but to run to the white folks. And I knew they wasn't gonna let all us in. So I was like, why not start Port City U and then we can get this going. For the folks who can't get in independent and for the folks who not messing with the NYC, we can start it right here. Regardless of none of all that negative stuff, we ain't with none of that negative. We don't need no negative. You ain't with it, that's
see,
cool. But don't speak no negative about it if you don't know that. So
they
that's
just
my
need to
whole
do
thing.
like Pop Warner
Regardless
and
of
go
anybody
ahead and
who said.
play everybody.
That's what all my goal was, to everybody play everybody. Still is to this day.
Everybody. Like Pop
Still live to
Warner.
this day, y'all. Y'all don't
Play
see me. I'm
everybody.
on Facebook. I'm on Facebook taking pictures of me and the presidents, me and the got dog on ADs. I'm on there saying, showing folks like, look, I'm working over here. I'm making house calls. I'm pulling down on the scene where they heads at, checking their temperature, coach, and see if they really for the kids. And then when I see you ain't
Kale,
ready for the kids, I'll
What
scratch
up?
you out.
What up, KT? What up, Hammer? What up, Roger?
What
What
up,
going
brother?
on,
What up?
Kev?
What up with you?
What it do?
Man, got me
Nah.
riled up, man. I might gotta
Man,
take all right,
calm
take me a
down.
shot.
Calm
I,
down.
I, I
Calm
hear you
down.
got
See all that
riled up.
negative, man. I
Calm
don't like
down.
that, man. We had a positive day. He want to come
Calm
in and talk to
down.
so much negative.
I hear that, but y'all got to understand. Q is from Cottage Hill, so
yeah.
you know, you know,
That's my whole
Tyrone,
point. Team NYC.
Tyrone, them is folks.
I
And
know it. I know it.
yeah,
You know I'm
yeah.
already up. That's why I said I
But
don't
I'm
think
gonna
about who your
I'm gonna
folks
say
is,
this
man.
though. I'm gonna say
That's
this
all I'm
though.
saying.
I've been around this. I've been around the NYC a long time, even when I played. And when
Facts.
when Don Lilly and them ran the NYC, they did the same shit that the other ones did. They just did it discreet. They didn't do it in your face.
Yeah.
So the NYC been tanking. I remember I used to go in the NYC meetings and like, man, we need to change this rule because our teams was going out of town playing back in 2012, 2013. I've been telling them, and I've been saying this was gonna happen. I didn't know when it was gonna happen, but I seen how it was tanking. I seen how they destroyed parks and did a lot of crooked stuff. But when I used to say it, I was a hater. So all I stopped doing was I started minding my business and focusing on my team. I stopped worrying about
The
everything and everybody
kids.
else. So,
The kids.
I was one of the ones, I don't got no kids, but I was just trying to make sure we
Yeah.
didn't get to this point where we at right now. It's a lot of people get on these posts and say they this and this and this, but a lot of folks, it's the cause of why this shit really like it is.
Yes.
So, so it is what it is. But what I'm trying to say is, it's a solution. It's just like Hammer League, and I think Hammer League can really flourish if people really know what's going on and it's some clarity to it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and I think that's why a lot of people is kind of lost about Hammer League they want to just, one thing about people in Mobile, it's a popularity contest. Do I like Hammer? Man, Hammer cool as fuck. But a lot of people don't really too much care for Hammer. So guess what? They want to hold their nuts on Hammer. But why not get a man a try for his league? You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem with our city, man. It's just like, if we don't give stuff a chance. People just stuck in the same realm. They just want to do what they've been doing. But I
But
think
Kel, that when I had to stop. And I mean to cut y'all, but that when I had to get into it and let folks know like that's a way of folks don't try to mess with the league because they keep thinking it's Hammer League. They just it's just like if everybody would have came to the round table same way. It was everybody league. That's why it's called Port City. It ain't called Hammer League. You see it say Port City U Football League. Like if it was Hammer League, Hammer could have been like Hammer Football League, U Football League. Like it's just simple. You gonna join or not,
Yep.
regardless. So everybody saying Hammer, cause I'm the boy. I'm the one came out, started saying something about it, pretty much promoting it. Woo the woo. But it's like if anybody join, it's our league. It ain't about just more of no Hammer League. That's why I be trying to let folks know.
But I'm
Because a
just
lot of
saying,
folks
Hammer,
don't like me, and a lot of folks don't even want to see.
they
Like
put
you
you
said,
as the face.
they don't even want to see if we got structure or not.
But what I'm
They don't even
saying,
want to
Hammer,
see.
they put you as the face, so that's what people gonna think. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they're gonna think. But I'm like I
Mhm.
said, me and you don't got no problems. We talk all the time. But what
Yeah.
I'm saying is, that's just like me, for instance. Only thing I ever said was, I just want to know what was how the league was gonna. I mean, I don't even care about the who run it. I never cared about that. But my thing was, when you start some new, how it's gonna be ran. Because I'm gonna tell you, I had this conversation with a coach Hammer about a month ago. He called me. He said, "Kid, what you think of this and what you think of that?" And I broke it down to him. I said, "Look, I don't know. I don't know the details with him." I said, "I really hadn't talked to him about the league." But when he ran down the teams to me, I was like, okay, he ran down the 10 parks. Like I told him, it's 10 parks. Right now, the NYC ain't got number 3 parks. Now, at this time, 8 Mile still had maybe like 7, 8 teams. Mason still had maybe 4, 5, 6 teams. And College Hill probably had the most teams, probably 8, 9 teams. But now, since all that happened, 8 Mile probably ain't got number maybe 4 teams. Mason, I
Thank
don't
you.
think probably got nothing but a team or 2.
Thank you. Shit. It was
I
one.
don't know. I don't know how many College Hill got. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the coaches really would run the league.
That's what I just said before he came
Parents
on.
and kids, gonna follow who their coach is. I don't give a fuck if Hammer go to Switzerland. They going to
Exactly.
Switzerland with him. So
I
that's just
just
how
said
it
it
goes. I
earlier,
mean,
didn't coach? I just said it.
that's
That's
just how
okay.
it goes. But
Yeah.
the only thing, and I'm a man. I ain't finna bite. I ain't finna sugarcoat shit. The only thing I said was with Hammer, I just want to see how many teams gonna be at. I mean, how many teams gonna be at these parks. Now, Peters, I think Peters will have 4, 5 teams. You got to think about some of these parks ain't been parks in years, so you got to understand
Right.
that. So
You got
that was some of the thing. That was my only issue. I was like, well, where these teams gonna come from? You see what I'm saying?
If we go out there, like say, for instance, like how he coach football league, everybody leaving, going to the white park. If
Right.
all these folks would have just came to the E park, that's the same way though, Kelly. We going out there to
I
them.
totally agree, Hammer. But
That's
listen,
the same thing.
I'm
Like
gonna tell
the
you. I'm
basically
gonna
who
tell
they
you.
had to play out there. Theodore, Ball Battery, Centennial. Really?
Listen,
We finna go out there and play them, beat them by 60. We got them just like we passed my all these black park that we can come right here to.
but
Same way, we finna just go load up
let me
at the
school you
one
on
black
something
park
right
they
quick,
going
Hammer.
about.
Let me blow you right quick. When you said the Centennials, the Satsumas, the so-called bottom parks, you want me to tell you why they got out the NYLC?
They're running from it.
No, listen, I'm gonna blow you. See, I ain't never told a lot of folks this, but they used to always want to get out the NYLC years ago. But the NYC always paid or gave them certain stuff to keep them in the conference. Tramiel was one of them too. Tramiel, Centennial, Grand Bay.
Mm-hmm.
They knew they were gonna get
Yep.
there and beat 60 and every week. But
Every week.
The NYC gave them money to keep them in the conference. They gave them the cheer competition. Grand Bay used to be good in the cheer competition. So it was just like they always gave them something to keep. It was always corrupt shit to keep them in the conference. But when the folks got tired of getting their beat, they got out. Same way with Sims and Saraland.
Right.
So here it is now. Just like I heard 8 Mile and Matrix try to get into the independent.
Independent. That's
It's just
crazy.
fucking March. What's so late about why they can't get
Poor
the
city.
independent league?
That's why I had to walk down on and
They're
see.
like they're like the
What's
season's
wrong?
gonna start tomorrow. Like I don't get that, but I mean I
That's
do get
crazy.
it because get what they know if they bring the 8 Miles and the Matrix in the league, then it ain't gonna be no more Sailing and CMU Bowl.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but I'll go back to what you're saying. The reason why a lot of them running to the independent league because they know they don't got to buy equipment and helmets and shit like that.
They ain't got to buy it over here. That's the folks thing they ain't come to see. That's the thing about it, kid. See, folks ain't want to come see, and then they would have know what's going on. Now, see if folks came and see, and then they go to judge. That's why I had told you to call me today, because I was going to run it by you. If folks just
Man,
see,
I
I just
had
couldn't
got
just
tied
lace it
up.
up and let folks know what was going on before it got finalized. But everything finalized now, every team that joined the Port
See,
City
that's
Youth
good,
Football
Hammer.
League was getting fully equipment.
See, that's
They getting
good, Hammer,
sponsored
because I
fully
think a lot
equipment.
of people just didn't have no clarity of what. See, I think
Because
if
they
you
ain't want to come see that because
right,
who it was running it, or who it was they thought running it, or who it
right,
was the face or they thought it was. Because that's all I hear about people saying, man, should have been another face on it. Somebody should have put their face on it. Should have been another name on it. Should have been another. Like, what's the difference if everybody trying to come together for each other? I ain't about no face, ain't about no name, like none of that. If we all
and
trying to come together for the right
I
reason,
agree with you
why is that
totally,
any
Hammer.
of that matters?
I
That's my
agree with you
thing.
totally. It should have never
That
came
shows
out
that who
because
is for the
Hammer.
kids and who ain't. That's all that is.
It
Like
should have never.
everybody in the city know I'm for the kids.
Yeah, it
Now,
should have never.
regardless if I am put my face on,
It should have
like
never came
everybody knows.
down. It
Can't
should have
nobody
never
say I
came
ain't for the
down to that.
kids. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. So I just don't respect folk like it should have been another face on it. Or it should have been this. That's the reason I ain't joining. Or that's the reason why I don't want to go get clarity or go get information on it. They ain't even come and sit down and talk, Kel, before they judge it without even sitting
Right,
down and talking.
right.
That's the thing about it. Like they getting on the internet, straight hopping on the internet, straight getting on their judge without even coming and talking. There'll be a lot of folks I had to come in the inbox and be like, hey, bro, you don't even know what's going on. Look, they were going to be like, oh, shit, I ain't know you had something to do with it. A lot of folks ain't know I had nothing to do with it. How you
I'm
know I had nothing to do with it when I'm promoting it?
I'm gonna
Like,
say
that's
this, Hammer.
stupid. Come on, man.
I've been telling folks it ain't number April. Watch how much shit changed by the time the season really come around.
So, thank you.
Yeah.
So, why is you using this as an excuse of who we got to play if we come over there to that league? You feel what I'm saying? Because basically, it's still April. It's still April. You can't use that for no excuse. That's just simple. That's how I just feel. You can't use that for no excuse. Cause get what? Just to show you say, I'm taking my talent to Kid Park. I'm taking my talent to Mills. I'm taking my talent to Navico. I'm taking my talent to Pritchard. I'm taking my talent to Trent Guard. Taking my talent to Tramiel. I'm going to Peters. I'm going to Kid. Once you start saying that, get what they gonna do? They're gonna follow. That's simple
Right,
as that.
right. I
That's just
agree.
like when the
Yeah.
first team went out there to the independent, everybody gonna follow. They were just waiting on the first black part in the independent. They run to the independent to the straight to the only two black parts it is pretty much. In that fill up the net. But why not? We got all these parts right here, and y'all could have ran to these. It could have been the same thing. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I ain't expecting. But y'all saying there ain't nobody to play. But yeah, there pretty much ain't nobody to play over there. Y'all finna go fill that shit up. Y'all finna go fill their leagues up and divisions up. Cause it wasn't nobody to play. Ain't like everybody had all 9 teams over there. They just started in 2020, y'all. They just got on their feet too. They were just the same as us. They probably worse than us. They were playing on both ages together when they first started. So like at the end of the day, folks don't be looking at that though. They just look at that, oh, they already got this going, so we gonna go here. So that's Hammer over there. We ain't trying to go over there with Hammer now. We ain't trying to deal with softball. Just like he just came on talking about softball and all that. Everybody just going off what they take on or what they take on that person. Like you can't do that. Like, you don't even know what's going on with the league right now. Come and sit down and see. That's why I had to tell Cole Al. He was like, I just need to see if there's come some kind of structure. Come sit down. We'll show you. And anything you got to help with inputs, we want that. Kids that. We want this to be better. We want that. Like, we ain't with that who got the power. When I explain to Cole Al, like, it only one part, get one vote. Each part get a vote. And there ain't no two parts voting all that. He was like, but that's what I don't like that. Because at NYC, all these three parts getting all these votes and all that. Parts getting all these three votes. I ain't with all that. Like, that's what I'm on. Like, it ain't about no power. Because the league gonna pretty much run itself. Folks don't fail to realize that. You got structure. You got to handle. You play by your rules. You got to go by that. Everybody know that. You know when you fuck up, you got to get out of that. That's just simple. That's life. But at the end of the day, you got to let the league run itself and can't just look at who got the power, who over this, who over that, and trying to stop you from joining. because you don't like this person. Like that ain't that what I don't respect. It's for these kids at the end of the day. So that's my whole take on that. That real talk. That's just my whole take on that. I just don't like no nigga because I ain't been speaking no nigga on no league. So that's just me personally. I'm gonna keep fighting regardless nobody mess with the league or not. We're gonna keep going. We gotta crawl before we walk. Everybody ain't just start out perfect with their league. Ain't nobody league just started out with no 9 teams. Everybody's just full of all the parts, all the teams. No, ain't no league in life that ever did that. So that's just simple as that. So don't just expect us to just up and do it just because we wet. We black. So I'm just saying. That's what it looking like.
Yeah.
So I'm just being real. Because we black, okay, some black folks starting it. But let these white folks
The
start
City
it.
League
No
always
problem.
been black.
Thank you.
The City League was always black.
That's why they always called us the toilet bowl and all that. Because they thought it wasn't that. So basically they looking at it as I'm getting the city folks back. That's why too much of the county people don't really want to mess with it. Because they thinking, oh, he's just getting the city back. So it basically, they ain't finna have no ball. No, I'm trying to get everybody back. Crazy. Like all them city parts just sitting up and ghosts. Especially we found out with this sponsor to my buying them equipment. Hell yeah, we can go get them in now. That's how we reeled them folks in. Like, yeah, come on now. Man, folks don't fail to realize they just sit down and see what kind of structure to see, what kind of thing we got going on, come to enemies and see what's going on.
Come on. This the thing. This is why a lot of people are afraid because the City League wasn't sending no kids to no damn private schools.
Yep.
Back in the day.
We send them to the public school.
Exactly. See, that's the attack that everybody really don't understand. Y'all, when I was coaching at Mays, all my running backs came from the city. They didn't come from the county league. And I ain't had nothing against the county league. You know, but at the end of the day, it was a different, man, I'm telling you, man, that's when we had all the power.
Yeah.
You know.
We pretty much stuck together more. We pretty much stuck together more back then than it is now. That I can say. You know, that's why the city stuck along. So I just looked at a city old schedule, and they had all them teams on now. That was around the time this county was going on too. Like each team, each division had like 15 parks on out. Cause we had 2 sides. You had an A conference and a B conference. So you might have like 8 on this side. You might have 8 on the other side. You might have 10 on this side. You might have 11 on this side. Like and each age group, it was like that all the way out. It was at least 8 teams on each side. At least 16 in each age group. 16 teams in each age group. That's in the city and the county was going on. So you can't tell me it ain't enough kids. And it's way more kids than it is now than it was back then. It's way more babies getting made now than it was back then. So you can't tell me there ain't no kids for these parks to get going.
Man, so many kids in the inner city, down in the campground, down in the bottom.
Can I even get no ride in municipal? I can't get no ride. I can't. Hey, my team full. I can't get no ride way to the team that they can take me. Simple. That's how it is right now. Like,
now them kids gonna be able to walk to practice. Think about the little kids in Pritchard over there by Ella Grant. All them kids had to go. Man, come on, man.
Now they can go to Pritchard Charge.
Look, Pritchard Charge are gonna be booming just like it was. Kid Park gonna be booming.
Look at Kid Park. Look at Plateau. He got the whole plateau, man. That's a whole plateau.
What Kid of City was the background check? That was Kid of City League.
I know it. We know that. We know that part.
When that man got caught in Saraland with them drugs, they did the background check. That was Kid of City League.
Yeah, you right.
It ain't like they ain't had it.
Why should you just say that on the line? Why should you damn sure just say that on the line? Sure did. That's when it started. And it killed it all the way. It killed it all the way when they said flag football from 4 to 8 years old. That's when it just totally just
the City League killed their own league. For real,
yeah.
The city killed it because they didn't want it no more.
They ain't want it no more. They got tired of it, man.
That's what I'm
saying. Made it up. They did it. They did it. They time they retired with it. You ain't number with that now.
So
like everybody that started that league together, Herschel Wilson, all them folks, man, them folks old right now.
And then the NYC killed their own league over greed.
Yeah. That's crazy. And then the independent, you got the independent league. They don't want to take everybody. So why not try the Port City League? That's all I say.
How about this though? West Mobile shut its park down That year when
No,
all the
Yup.
black people came out there.
no, the
They ran them
NYC
out. They
shut
ran
them
D
down.
Manuel out. They
No,
ran D Manuel out of there.
the
That's what that
NYC.
was.
Yep.
I was at West Mobile at
NYC.
the time.
That NYC shit
I,
was Mobile down.
I know what happened. I know
Ain't
what
no
happened with
conference
that.
and shit, no park down unless it's just some real deal violence going
Let me
on every day.
let me tell you how West.
Like, you hear? No.
Let me tell you how I got shut down. I was at West Mobile at the time. D Manuel at the time his team was probably the most winningest team at West Mobile at the time.
Yeah.
He recruited all the coaches out the city, whatever, and tried to make West Mobile a powerhouse. He didn't try, he did that. Every team
Yeah.
was competitive. They was just up there with 8 Mile and the rest of them. 4-5 teams in U-Bowl for about 3-4 years. The NYC, the heads, I'm gonna just call it how it is. You know, and I don't got no ill will with Tyrone them. I fuck with them to a certain degree. But they didn't like that shit. And D Manuel is a black dude in a white man body, and they didn't like
What
that
you
shit.
say?
And
What you say?
he knew the rules, and they didn't like it, and he wasn't going for their bullshit. So guess what? They banned him. They figured they killed West Mobile, all them kids to go back to them certain parks. That's how Matrix got back live again, because Matrix wasn't
Yep.
there for West Mobile.
Yep. Pretty much, yep.
Yeah. You
Yep.
right.
But this
You right.
teams behind that shit, you know, a couple
Shoot,
parks got
everybody.
So when they killed West Mobile, that really was what it was. That's why they getting their karma now. It even helped Cottage Hill get back on the map because West Mobile was having just as many B teams as Cottage Hill. So that's all this shit come from. They killed their own league, being greedy and shit like that, and that's just what it is. Now they just gotta live with it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And then get what I'm gonna tell you how they did it though. They ain't just kill it like that. All the old white coaches that used to be at West Mobile that D Manuel kicked out because they weren't winning. Get what they did? They put their pride aside, got back friends, and kicked his ass and kicked D up out of there and all the rest of us. They said we're gonna get all the black motherfuckers out of there and D Manuel. And that's what they did. I can name all of them. That's what they did.
Yeah.
So the conference and the old heads that built West Mobile, they killed it and took their part back. Them same coaches that I'm talking about, they out there at West Mobile right now coaching. They the Blackhawks.
What league they playing?
Whatever they want to do.
Whatever they want to. I don't know why. I don't know why the independent claiming them, but they just reached out to us saying I don't know why they claiming.
They not even in it. They never been in the independent league.
Yeah,
they
that's what he said. You know, they just posted them though. They just posted them on their on the thing, like they had them in the league. They had 10 parts in the league. And West Mobile won on. That's crazy. West Mobile won. Centennial, Theodore, all of them.
Think about this. Think about this. So they let Thomasville, they let a struggling municipal park at the time in, because get what, municipal only had 2 or 3 teams.
Yeah, they thought municipal was sorry here. They what they were. Yeah.
This municipal, everybody running over to municipal. So get what? I bet you my fat black ass, by the time the season start, they gonna come up with some rule to where they gonna fuck over them folks. Why my word?
Yeah, you can't have 2 teams. You can't do this. Like, gonna be some kind of way. If them folks trying to have 2 teams and stuff over there, which is crazy.
Tell you, and I hate to say it, Sarah and Sims love the fact that majority of their team been beaten up and win U-Bowl these last couple years. They weren't doing that shit when they was in the NYC. They might have 1 or 2.
Man, them folks in the D1 bowl, man.
You know, they always kept. No, I ain't gonna lie, catch you. They always kept a team.
They got kept 1 or 2. They probably had 1 or 2.
Sandland did.
I was
Sims
had 1 or 2. Sims had probably 1.
Sims had 1 team. That team that was in Hamma A group with Bill.
Yeah, my A group. Yeah.
And Sarah Lane had that team against us against the money team. Other than that, the rest of the team was goddamn 50-0.
Yep. Everybody, the whole park. So you got one team out of 9 teams.
They had all 9 teams, so your whole park can travel to their park. That was the good thing about them in the league. And this is came like both of them.
Well, that's crazy. That just.
What league is High Point in?
High Point, they ready to kick High Point out. They ain't independent right now though. But them folks ready to kick Sherman black ass out of there. Like, just to show up, any of their coaches getting any kind of incident type of shit. Like Sherman say he bucket, he playing in both leagues. That's what he take. So I don't know how that gonna work. They ready to get him out of there. He want to see what we about to. He want
So
he like Kale. He want the one like Kale. He want to see what we got, but it's bad time with him. Every time we have meetings, he be out of town.
let me
He pretty much can't see what we had to
let
offer
me
for real.
let me ask you this, Hammer, is so who is over the independent league board right now?
They said the dude from Baller Batcher and Sierra
Bird.
Land. Yeah,
Bird.
See, that
and
was the same
Baller Batcher.
motherfucker who was trying to fuck at the NYC up a couple years ago without a
Thank
rule.
you.
Mark
But
my
why
words.
everybody trying to run back? But everybody trying to run out there though. But
Watch
that's
what
cool.
watch
But
what's
everybody
gonna
just
happen.
crying about the NYC by time. Y'all might should have stayed in NYC then.
Watch what's gonna happen.
With the niggas. That's the case. Y'all crying that way.
Watch what's gonna
Now I
happen.
feel you. Now I feel the NYC board on some cases, especially when niggas go out there to that and ain't even changed. Like the same thing, then it's gonna be worse pretty much in a minute once all y'all niggas come over there.
Hey Hammer, if the NYC would have changed the weight limit and the transfer rule by 5 years ago, they wouldn't even be in the predicament they in
We
right
know that though, kid. They know that, but they want to sit there and tell my we doing all this now. It's too late. Don't wait till folks leave and try to do it.
now. Right,
Don't try to change the rule now when everybody gone. Like them folks, like they already see what y'all on now. Y'all just selfish. You can't do that.
right.
You can't do that when you got folks who got control of the kid. These the folks who helping your program out, your league out, your conference out. You can't do that. You got to see what they got to say, bro. At that point blank period. That's why we folks don't fail to realize to come see what we got to offer with Port City U. If they come see what we got to offer, they'll know what it is. If you come see what Port City got to offer, only reason you'll try to say you don't want to come is because of some games. And if you saying that, it's just because you want to be negative. You really don't want to come. Because how can you say something about some games that ain't number April? See what I'm saying? You don't know what's gonna happen by time June or July. So if you say you side, say you join, you don't know who might join just outside. You just by you saying you going over here. Somebody else might come over there. Somebody else might want to play you and just come over there. That type of thing. Folks ain't looking at that though. They just looking at, oh, they ain't got nobody to play. That's their excuse. That's why I don't buy that, kid. You feel what I'm saying? I just don't buy that. That's just me personally.
Oh yeah, I feel you. I swear.
Just say you don't want to come because of Hamma. Say you don't want to come because you think it's Hamma or you think it's softball or you think this. That I respect you say that part. Then you just want to use that. We ain't
But
got nobody to play for excuse.
you know one thing about it. You know we live in Mobile, so people live off of popularity contests. You know how that shit go. That shit.
I'm already up. Yeah. No, I'm already up. The babies don't know nothing about it. Like Gary just said, the babies just want to play football, man. These children just want to play football. They don't even half these children don't even know what's going on out there. They don't know what all these leagues and all that. They just ready to play football, man.
It don't never be the kids. It's always grown ups.
It's always.
But
It's always.
Everything.
it's
That will
part
stop
of it because
everything.
they involved, so it ain't no way of getting around it. It's gonna always be
Right. They want to know
They
where their
always
money going.
They always try to make it about them. Look like.
My thing too, and I'm just sitting here, just listening. Nobody's really taking the kids into consideration.
There you go.
Thank you.
Ain't nobody just buying into what the kids need.
Yes.
But
That's better for the kids.
The kids got choices too, though.
Yeah, that's
let me tell you some real shit though.
Go
And
ahead.
we can sit here and say it's the parents and this and this, but on some real shit, the NYC has been some bullshit over the years. But a lot of these parks have been some bullshit too. They have had a lot of bad people run these parks.
Yeah.
So when you got bad people running these parks, people don't want to be involved in that shit. I mean, you got parks that ain't bought helmets in years. Every year something wrong with them getting uniforms. I mean, it's just a lot of mismanaged shit going. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's mess at every park. It's always gonna be some drama. I don't care what park you at. But when a parent come up to a park and she don't know if her car gonna have a good helmet or uniform, that would make people not come to your park. So
Yeah.
these parks right here, whoever these 10 parks that Hammer got, they need to make sure whoever they head official, whoever in this park, got a good face card, because that's what's gonna determine how successful your park is.
Exactly. That's my own. Yeah, exactly. You're right.
That's just like 8 Mile, for instance. I remember when I first started coaching there, me and Mo used to bump heads all the time. I was young at the time. But as I got older, I seen why he did stuff the way he did. You gotta have rules and structure. People always say, oh man, 8 Mile in that raggedy, dirty park. That's because the city preacher never put no money back in the park. But I
Right.
guarantee you, I don't know about now because I ain't been to 8 Mile in some years. But I'm gonna tell you, when I was there, 8 Mile used to have their uniforms in February, helmets. So if the season started tomorrow, 8 Mile you can scrap up and play right now. And I know the other parks weren't set up like that. Now West Mobile was, but 8 Mile and them was set up totally different. So that's what I'm saying. Whoever these 10 parks is, Peters, Kidd, Alabama Bingham, what I think that's Jackson, all these parks, they need to
Jackson.
make.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, the Navacos, the Pritchard Chargers, the Tremills, they gotta have somebody with good face cards if they want kids to come back to their park. That's the only way it's gonna work.
Or if all the coaches decide to just say we're gonna go over here to these parks and make the face card what it is, pretty much.
I'm just
Cause
saying.
that's basically what they doing. That's
I'm
basically
just
what
saying
they
this.
doing out there. Cause
I'm
there's
gonna
a lot
say
of
this.
folks who got
That's
bad
like,
face cards that folks joining now. We ain't gonna just speak on no name. There's a
that's
lot of
like.
folks that got bad reputations now with that too. We
But what
can't
I'm
just
saying,
speak on that, and they still joining them.
but Hammer, just like Peters, you gonna bring Peters back. Peters gonna have 4-5 teams. Kidd Park got to get somebody like Rico or Merck or somebody to bring that part back. Alabama Bengals gonna be good. That's Jackson. They gonna have some teams. Here's there. I don't really know nobody here there. Like, but I know Big Jew them. I don't know if they're gonna coach again. Duval Sweat gonna bring 4-5 teams. He gonna be straight. Navarcete got to get somebody with a great face card. Pritchard Charters got to get somebody with, I'm just saying, Trinity Garden, they say Kent supposed to come back.
Pretty Charles got Jones over there. Jones got a good fake card. That's who's been
What
running
Jones
that
gonna be at?
program. Jones at Pretty Chargers.
Oh, well, with Pritchard Charters gonna have
Oh, you
some
know,
teams.
Prince Charger finna run himself.
Right. Pritchard
Yeah,
Charters gonna
Pretty
have some teams.
Chargers on
I
himself.
don't know
Jones back
how
at
they
Pretty.
good. They say Kent supposed to come back to Trinity Garden. Kent come back.
Kent
That's
supposed to come
great.
back to Trinity Guard. Kent supposed to come back to Trinity Guard.
The
I'm
only
getting
person
Kent
I
back
know
on
that can
board.
bring Tremere back, White Shoes gonna have to go down there.
Yeah. You support it though. You can still be the face of it, like you just get your folks down now, pretty much.
I'm just
You gotta
saying,
be
you know how this shit go, Hammer. Parents
Yeah, I'm
follow
already up.
who they trust. Parents
I'm
follow who they
already up.
trust.
I'm already up. I'm already up.
Man, it's gonna be good, y'all. My thing is, and I kind of fought myself for bringing Q on. I forgot he was with NYFC. This wasn't a good night for him to come home because you biased to that league. And Roderick, I brought Roger and Kel on because I know they unbiased. They not Lord. They ain't stuck with nobody. So y'all, this is why what we do here is always gonna be different from what everybody else do. It ain't good to have everybody's opinion all the time because their opinion might be detrimental,
Well,
to what's going on.
I ain't got a dog in the fight, KT, but
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I was
Me
once
neither.
That's
him.
what I'm saying. You unbiased. You unbiased. You just gonna tell it the way it should be told. Whenever Dwight come on here, he unbiased. We cannot have people coming on here that's just for the other, the adversary. That ain't smart. Or I don't go with water.
I was
You know what I'm
once
saying?
I was once Hammer. I was once the young
Yeah,
coach who wanted change because I seen what was happening.
exactly.
We used to take our teams to Atlanta and Texas and stuff like that. We seen different. We seen how 11-year-old kid that weighed 230 pounds, well, we don't weigh them but 140. How can you be the kid that's 110
Exactly.
pounds bigger
Shit.
than you? You know what I'm saying? We saw this. So when we used to bring this stuff to the board, they used to look at me like we were crazy. Like, man, can you tripping? Like, nah, I'm telling you, this was finna change. Transfer
Yeah.
rule. One thing about them
Yep.
boys in Atlanta, man, them boys in Atlanta, get what? Every year they move, they change parks every year. Get what? They buy their kids own equipment, shoulder pad. They ain't looking for no handouts or no comforts. So, we been saying this. It just when we was trying to say it, we were tripping, we were hating. But now look at it. So I know what Hammer going through. I'm telling you, I've been there. So, I just wish everything would work out, man, so the kids can get back to what it is. Cause
There you go.
there's plenty of kids out here. It's just they got to get back out here because a lot of these parents got these kids sheltered in the house, video games. Technology got a lot of these kids fucked up. When we were
All the
little, we
way.
was outside.
All the way.
So it can be worked out, man. But people not gonna sit here and tell me that's like independent. I got a lot of parts in the independent league. I don't got nothing bad to say about the independent league because get what? I know for a fact when they first made the independent league, when it wasn't no NYC that year, a couple parks would have went over there if certain people went over them parks. You know what I'm saying? So it's time for a change, though, for real. It's really time for a change. I just hope everything work out for the better of the kids, man. For real.
Yep. That's all
Support
it's
is
about.
all about support. It's all about support. More people support, like I said, it's a popular country. You get the right people saying they in, they gonna hop on board. They gonna roll with it. That's why I told for it's still April, man. I'm still gonna make decisions. Everybody keep talking about getting ready for nationals and getting ready for this and that. But everybody now come down to
Come
everybody
on,
know it ain't gonna be number 1 or 2 team go national.
I ain't been on another show. This is my first time being on this show. I ain't been on the other shows. I watched both, but I ain't been on no show.
Oh, he getting checked, y'all.
Hamma, I think Hamma was on, but I ain't been on no other show.
Who that?
You know, Komodo shit. I was on the show. I ain't been on no show.
Oh, yeah, I can't. I was on
Yeah,
what's it called now?
I wasn't on no show.
One now.
Like I said, I fought with Warren them. I fought with KJ. I ain't like I said, I don't got nothing against nobody. But I went on the show. They ain't invited me to the show yet.
Yeah, you was just on the other show. Y'all niggas funny.
I went on the show.
Yeah. Oh, what show you talking about you was on?
I don't know what he's talking about. I ain't been on no show. This first time I've been on this show in I don't know how long. But I guess it's my time of one, but I ain't been on that show neither.
Oh, I guess you was on my coming about it, I guess. I don't know. How I get it, son?
I mean, but
That's
that
the other
thing,
show.
my
The
mom was
other
on that too.
show. Huh?
Yeah, that's true. No, I'm saying all of. If you talking about the show, I went on the podcast like I'm on right now. They ain't invited me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to understand what Coach saying though.
That's why I say all y'all bodies. Hold on, what we got? Hold on.
We should have muted Q.
It's
Man, Q
about the
did get here,
kids. It's about the kids.
man. Y'all got to let Q talk.
Oh, I ain't,
We ain't
I
talking
ain't,
negative though. We
I ain't
ain't
got no
saying nothing
problem.
negative. Somebody let Q talk. We ain't got nothing against Q talking. We gonna talk positive. We gonna talk nothing about my boys
Let's
or
get it
nothing
together.
none of them feel that with us. Negative. I ain't speaking nothing negative about them. I'm sitting there trying to talk together, be together.
Yeah, I ain't got no problem.
Ain't nobody buys nothing. So I don't even know you, Marcus.
Yeah, I don't got no problem with you.
Oh yeah, nobody got no problem with that. I'm good. I don't care who don't like me. I'm still gonna sit down and try to make what's best for the kid. That's just how I always been.
It's always about the kids.
I'm always about the kid. That's what it's about with me.
Yeah.
Ain't never been about nobody don't like me, who don't like me, or who being
You
fake
think
around me, or who
hey
just telling me blowing smoke on my ass. Ain't never been nothing about that from me. I always kept it real. I always kept it real.
now out of all them kids out there, do you think any of them know that they got these letters behind their team NYC and they don't even care. They just want to play ball anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't care. They don't know nothing about none of that. That's the business
They don't know what
of the
league they finna
feds,
be in.
and
They just ready to play
they
ball.
don't care. They just want to put on
No.
some pads and run around the field and catch a ball and score a touchdown. That's
So we
all
got
they want
grown
to do.
folks dictate. We got grown folks dictating
You
where they
know,
going and this and that.
right? The grown ups just tell them which park they gonna go to. It just the coaches in the big wigs trying to corrupt everything. Trying to get this kid, because they got that kid. We don't want to deal with them. We gonna go over here so we can beat this kid. It's just a bunch of mess. Let the kids play.
Man,
Oh,
and them kids, and at the end of the day, want to play Gatorade
let
Bowl
them
when it's
play.
all over with.
Yeah, let them play. It don't matter. Let them play. Backyard. Let get back, pick up and bust them then. Let them play.
No, they play Gatorade Bowl.
Gatorade Bowl. Boy. Wish my kid was still playing in them leagues.
But
Things are changing. My phone keep
send me a
doing.
message, Stank. I just saw what you. I've been on the outside.
Chili
Can y'all
cheese
hear me?
nacho. They said they want chili cheese nachos. Yeah, you're right. That's all they want. Candy and chili cheese nachos at the end of the game.
Going on no better, man.
Oh yeah.
That's okay. I'm all for the kids. I'm just trying to see the kids go in the right direction. And not just us, let folks us tomorrow think we beefing with each other. There'll never be no beef within youth sports with me, period. No matter who don't like me because I win or lose. No matter.
It's all gonna come together though. Watch.
All I gotta say is I just want to see it happen, bro.
Me too. I just want to see it happen to get out of the way. I
Yep,
got a kid coming. I'm trying to be a parent too.
yep. There you go.
Couple more years, I'm gonna be at 20 plus. I already 20 years. Got 3 more years, I'll be at 20 years.
You gonna be
Then three
like
more
Bo
years, my
Peep
boy be
riding mud
already
in
ready.
a minute. You
Huh?
gonna be like Bo Peep was.
Exactly. I'm already at 17. Hold on, better realize. I'm already at 17. I ain't even 35 yet. Well, yeah, what it is. I still in my nigga. I still feel like I got prime. I'm gonna be just like that, both people.
You still
Probably even
got
worse.
it.
I'm gonna be like Cole Al. I'm gonna be out there just like Cole Al. Oh,
Gonna
bro.
be dyeing your mustache.
What you say? I'm gonna be
Hey,
dying my
remember,
birthday, man. Showing y'all little jitterbug
Cole
like I
Allen
hang
said
it out.
when he died,
Huh?
they slang his ashes over 8 Mile Field.
What you say? What you say? On
Real
here,
talk
though.
though.
He died
All
on
jokes
A-Ball.
aside.
He died on A-Ball. I'm talking about I love him to death. That's why I said, but the conversation I just had him, but we had an hour and a half, an hour talk on Easter. This man called me on Easter, talk with me for a whole hour.
I'm telling you, that man said,
I really thought.
when I die, I want them to slang my ashes over 8 Mile Field. Mhm.
He
That's
lied. He
what's
sounded
up.
just like it is. Oh, Cole Al. I gotta get back with Cole Al this week. He wanna sit down and meet this week, man. That's the move I'm trying to make right now this week.
See
That'll be
what man,
big right now.
old man Al, he bring a lot of money to that part.
Yeah. Without no help. Without no bill tape, liquor tape, all that, none of that. Man did that on his own. Real talk.
No matter what team he coached, his team paid for. Whatever his team is, they paid for.
They paid for.
Wake up, Stank.
What up? What up,
Wake up,
coach?
Cold Forward.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, hey, Hammer, you hear me?
What's going on, son?
Hey, chilling. Hey, I just had a question. You know what I'm saying? I be out of town. I just got into the Well, I've been with the park ball shit like all my life, NYFC or whatever. That's why I played at.
In his spring snake.
You know what it is. But my question is because all I was hearing, I'm out of town, military shit. I just, when I come home, I can come home. Or which with the league, I want to say your league, but you know what I'm saying, the Port City League or whatever. All I was hearing about, and that's why I told you to hit me up because I just want to talk to you.
Uh-huh.
I was hearing about like the travel. Now I'm all for kids traveling and all for kids from Mobile, putting on for the city. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because I feel like pound for pound we can match up with anybody if we got the right setup.
Yep.
Now
Yeah.
I love what you and JE got them did when y'all took what y'all had like 10, 11 12 boys, go
12
down there
ball.
to Miami and put on. Y'all put on.
Yeah,
Now, and I know some parents don't want to travel and don't, they just can't travel, what I'm saying, don't want to. Like for me, I don't really care about the travel ball, but I like it, what I'm saying. My baby just want to play ball. He in the influx right now because he just don't understand what's going on. He just want to play football.
yeah,
Now my question is like with the travel ball, I know they don't really start to six. Now I was asking the question, but really people couldn't give me an answer. It was like with the travel ball, or how the travel ball set up. Y'all just taking, I say y'all because I don't know everybody involved. Y'all just taking like the championship team and adding a
yeah,
few pieces, or are we gonna put on for the city of Mobile and just grab, what I'm saying? I'm all for the championship team and grabbing some studs, what I'm saying, from other teams, so you want to represent the city as best you can. I just
yeah,
wanted to be like, what I'm saying, hey, we got them identified, like say for example, UNJE team, y'all already been down there, y'all know the ropes, or Duke and them team, y'all know the ropes. But
uh-huh.
I just feel like y'all be going down there handicap just with your own team. Are we gonna put something in place where we can we know who the studs is. We might have a surprise here and there, but we know who the studs is. Let's goddamn get together and put a team together or add some real pieces to y'all already established team and go down there and make some noise. Cause I ain't no fan of just going down that bitch just to go to Miami. I got my own money. I can go to Miami whenever I want to.
Hey Hammer,
I
Yeah,
want to go down there and win.
hey Hammer.
yeah.
Let me
I'm
tell a
gonna
brother
answer your
something
question.
right before you talk.
Don't tell me. I'm gonna answer the same thing you
Hammer,
probably to say.
Hammer tried to
Oh, yeah.
do that though Stank,
Thank
and
you.
niggas hated on
Thank
him.
you.
He
Thank
tried
you.
he
Thank you.
tried to do it,
Same
but they didn't
thing.
want
Thank you.
link
To
up
this
right.
day.
But the crazy
To this
part
day,
about
even Peter. Even that Peter saying Mobile Elite.
the the,
Let's all do
the
Mobile
cra-
Elite. We use Peters. I got equipment in it already. We'll do way before the sponsor came through. I said I already got equipment, man.
but
I
the
got
Yeah.
crazy
straight
part
ahead
about
to
the battle
do.
tournament, you can't add. It got to be your
No.
original roster.
Original roster. That's what
No,
I was finna
okay. Hey,
explain to
hey,
him,
hold on,
Phil.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold
In
on,
order for that to
That's what I
happen,
was finna
Hammer had
hold
to
explain
on,
put
to him.
that team together right now.
hold on,
Right
Cam.
now,
Hold on,
that's why I
hold
try
on,
to do it right now.
hold on,
At
Cam.
Peters and try to do it right at the beginning because
Hammer,
both fair to
Hammer.
realize that you can just add to the team and you can just pick up boys for that real deal national battle tournament that we went to. You can't do that. You
No,
can
listen at
like
this
you
though.
probably can slide away with a mediocre boy like a lineman or somebody ain't pretty
Yeah,
much, you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? But
yeah.
any kid to my stud wise, you ain't gonna be
That's
able to do that. That's
hey,
just
but
like
check
me
this out.
saying we going down out of Miami and I took that boy Carter from Cottage Hill. Them folks
Yeah.
gonna be already know he played for Cottage Hill. He gonna already
Hey,
high profile. You can't do that because they go
check.
with original roster.
Hey,
So it's
hey, check
best
this out.
on if you talking
Ham,
about doing a national team, man. It's best
yeah.
on go and do it like Kel said at the beginning, like I just tried to do. I
Hey,
tried to do this years back too. I tried to do this
hey.
numerous of times. Like
Oh,
niggas just hold their
I
nuts
don't
on it.
know.
They don't want
I
to do
don't.
it.
I don't know, but check this out, Hammer. Check this out. Check this out. I was kind of thinking that it got to be original roster, and then you got niggas in Mobile that what I'm saying
They
that's
gonna
gonna
hate.
hate on niggas from they gonna hate on
Yeah,
niggas from Mobile anyway. But
yeah.
my question is, how about why can't we or this might what you was trying to do, and I know like everybody gonna have their teams, everybody at all the parks gonna have their teams, right? Why
Yeah.
can't we put together a team that we know that's gonna be the national team, like some studs or whatever? Go and get your team together now and go ahead and play in
Sign up.
these. Go ahead and
Same
play
thing
in these
I'm trying to
tournaments.
do now at Peters.
No,
Still to this
hold
day.
on,
That's why I ain't even opened up and say
hold on,
Peters
hold
Park
on,
back
him,
football.
hold
Just to
on,
let out. I was trying to still do that to this day, and I was gonna do two teams. I was
hold
gonna do
on,
the
him.
rec team, and we're
Let
gonna
me
have a
get my
national
question
team.
out.
One of
Let
them
me
gonna
get
be
my question
Mobile
out.
Elite, one of them called Peter Park. I
Let me
already
get my
had that
question
in
out.
plan, man.
Let me
Whole
get my
thing wanna
question out,
just buy
him.
in.
Let me get
Huh?
my question out, him. Let me get my question out.
Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. What you saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So because I know like all these battle like the battle leagues, I be seeing this shit on Facebook, the battles and all the other tournaments. Why can't we put a team together that just play in those tournaments? Damn, with the NYFC, it's his own separate entity, his own separate team that play on these national the national circuit or whatever that travel to Atlanta and Texas and Florida and already. So when they see, oh, like you just said, oh, that's the Mobile Elite team. Oh shit, that's their original roster. Shit, they done already played in
Thank
Atlanta.
you.
They done
And,
already played in Texas.
let me
They done
answer your
already played
question for you,
everywhere.
Stank. Let me
Yeah,
answer your question for you, Stank. This is the reason why. Now, let me throw this out there. Like Kel just said, I did and still did try to do that before this new league came up hard about. I was
yeah,
doing that regardless with my team. We was going to Peters with my team. We were just gonna play in all battle tournaments. We were gonna set my
Yeah.
own schedule games up because I already know. I already did it before. I had them all time 17 doing COVID year, and I set up
Right,
22 games doing COVID while
right.
COVID was going on. So I know for
Yeah.
a fact I'm in connects because I've been in connects since COVID with these folks. So I know I can get games with my team. I know I can get games with anybody age group. That was my whole take on. We could just go to Peters and be like you say, mobile elite. We can got have every age group and play in all them national tournaments and everything and just get ready for national beat. For anybody ever can't say nobody hating. We got an original roster. This the
Yeah.
take on that. I got the hate on this part. This the backlash hate I got on that. But everybody ain't gonna want to just travel. We ain't tripping on everybody. Let's get who gonna want to travel. And
Yeah.
well, I like they still saying everybody just gonna want to travel every week. They thinking we ain't gonna get no games down here. So I said, all right. When I heard all these parks leaving the NYLC, I said, all right, we can use these teams as just little games down here. We don't care if they gonna be blowouts. Them just little games that we got for down here. So it's
Yeah.
inner city games. We still gonna be getting in every battle tournament. You think my team ain't finna get in every battle tournament? You
And
think we
see,
ain't
Yeah.
finna travel with my team?
the
I just
key,
left Miami. That's
the
my
key to
goal.
the
I'm
key
still
to the
finna do that.
battle tournaments. The key to the battle tournament is most of them. Hammer will tell you, you got to get invited to the battle tournaments anyway.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
understand. I
You just
understand.
can't. You
But
just
yeah.
you
can't
got
And the key
register
to the
there.
you
battle
got to
tournament,
you got to put your
you more
name out
getting a
there.
chance of getting invited if you already up under an organization or up under a park that's already got a team that's already getting
Right.
invited. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can just
Yeah.
throw you in. I'll be like, hey man, I got my 9-year-old son said they national ready too, Clay. Woo the woo. He'll go out my word and be like, all right, we'll see your 9-year-old, two brain 9-year-old, which that type of shit. You need that. That's what I was
Yeah.
trying to do is to be like Belsma as a one program. We could have been Mobile League at Peters and just been that travel organization. And I'm pretty much still trying to do that. And I'm just using Port City games for just inner city games. I don't care
Yeah.
who we play up in the Port City.
Right.
That's just like with my team. I don't care if we don't get nobody in my age group to play. We'll play up. We just getting ready for the next level is Miami. That's why our rules is set for Miami rules. So when the
Yeah.
game we gonna play up in Port City, it's games the same thing rules as Miami rules when we go to
See,
national.
another thing
Same rules.
too. Another thing too that hurt us think is I'm gonna blow you. And Hammer agree to this. So like Hammer's 7 years old, right? So the cutoff dates are different.
Yep.
So Hammer really can get a couple kids down from the 8-year-old team that can really help him, but everybody be holding on to their certain studs and shit. You see what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yeah.
That's really
Yes.
not finna travel. That really can help
Yes.
because that's the difference when they go to Miami. See, teams down here ain't traveling for nationals.
No.
These folks get these folks in Atlanta, Texas, they getting ready right now for national. They preparing right now to be in Miami in December.
And December.
They already know they
Simple.
going
You
in
gotta
December
prepare right
right
now
now.
to be ready for December. That's just simple. Folks thought that we just did that because we had 12 talented boys. We didn't do no hard work. They just did it on their own. Now everybody thinking they can just go to national now. Now everybody thinking they just put a team and get ready to go to national. No,
It
that's
ain't
gonna
that
take work and time
it
and
ain't that
coaching.
easy.
Folks don't fail to realize that. It's not easy, dog. It's not.
And if you ain't got about 10 to 15, 20 grand, you ain't going.
You ain't going. That's just simple as that. Now
Well,
that's
you
no ain't
know,
no 10,
hey,
ain't
hey,
no 10.
Kev,
You gotta say 15 to 20 grand. Yeah, it
hey,
ain't
Kev,
going.
Kev,
What
you
it
can't
is.
go
Simple.
to war if you ain't got your money right anyway.
Oh,
That's
I'm
just simple.
already. I'm listen. We took our team down to Miami just to play one game and left on a Thursday. Came back on a Sunday and spent $12,000. So just imagine being out there 7 days.
7 days, dog. Shit, that's a lot of cash we just
That's from
spent. I ain't gonna lie.
Sunday
We
to
came up
next
with that
Sunday.
in a little bit of time. Like
That's
for
from
real.
one Sunday to the next Sunday.
Shh. All right, for real talk. That come from having showcase guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's from Sunday. That's from one Sunday to the next Sunday.
yeah, man. I just want the shit. I don't give a damn about no title.
Yeah,
I be wanting these children to goddamn to do it because we got so much bullshit going on in the city. These goddamn babies because they ain't got shit to do. They just goddamn running to the
killing.
streets. We gotta goddamn we gotta wrangle them back in, and I say we because it's all of us goddamn. They
Yeah.
and Hammer. You where you from? You know what I'm saying? You got the people that look up to you that's gonna follow you. Where I'm from, I got a little bit of influence, and they gonna do this. Kale, he got more influence. Kale saw me coming up. Roger saw me. I
I'm
played.
coming. I'm
I
come back and coach this year. I'm
I
coaching this year.
played. I played. Coach Kevin know. He know me.
Oh
He
yeah.
know how I get down. So you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Exactly.
So we got to use our influence, man, to get these kids, man, to get these hating ass niggas up out the way. I mean, cause they just everybody in it. We got to we got to shift the focus, man. Some way this focus shifted to the money and not to the babies.
Yeah,
Like I don't care nothing about no board. I don't care nothing about no board because I mean I'm a real and I understand how shit go. You know what I'm saying? Every board getting their shit off the top no matter what. I don't give a damn what it is.
exactly.
And it is that's just the way the game go. That's what everything that happens in the life.
Exactly.
So you gotta look past that. Shit, I feel like the nigga, if you putting this shit together, shit, you gotta take care of you first. You gotta take care of the man in the mirror first. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like how Kel was saying, them niggas were doing it discreet back in the day, but shit, we know they were doing it. But it
Right,
is what it is. It didn't show itself on Saturday morning.
right.
Now
Yeah.
it's showing itself on Saturday morning, and that's where all the bullshit come in.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Cause like I just speak on me. My baby, I don't know where my baby gonna play football at. And because everybody just waiting. I'm so glad to hear you mention something about 8 Mile. You know what I'm saying? Because that can give us because it's been silent. It's been so much silent.
Yeah.
But at
And
the
that's
at
what
the
the
whole
problem is. They don't
yeah,
open their mouth.
that's the major problem. And the
Yeah.
whole time I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping because they quiet because get what? It's March. Where it's April now. It's April. Shit
Yeah.
don't get boom until July. But
Yeah.
shit, everybody goddamn talking like the season. They finna goddamn line up and practice, line up and play a game. Goddamn, June
Tomorrow.
1st.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's my thing,
That's what I
dog.
yeah.
was saying.
So I'm like,
Like,
what's
like,
going
like,
on?
how you can't let me in the league when the league don't when the first game until September anyway?
Yeah,
I don't
Man,
get it.
cause they don't want you in
and
the
that
league. So why you
and
won't
I
that
join
know
the
they don't
league? They
want you in
want you.
the league, Hammer. You feel me? I know that. You know what I'm saying?
So,
but the shit so crazy, bro. The shit, you know, niggas be sweet potato pie, man. You know what I'm saying? It just the shit just crazy. But yeah, Kel, I heard a rumor that you were goddamn, you know, throwing your hat back in the ring. I appreciate it. You know,
Yeah,
I
I'm back,
like what you
coach.
got going on.
I'm back, coach.
Yeah, I just you know I like to do my thing. I want to coach. You know, I gotta. I don't know wherever my baby go. That's where I'm coaching. So I don't know. I gotta get my paperwork right with him. I gotta get my paperwork with the NYLC. I gotta get my paperwork right with the Independent because shit, I don't know what the fuck
Nah,
going
I ain't
on.
fucking with no independent and no NYLC.
No, you know my baby told my wife today. My baby said he an 8 Mile Giant and he don't want to put on no other colors.
Hey,
So I'm like, what the fuck? Cause you
but
know
but
he a park baby. That's
but
all he
that's the
know.
I was just gonna say that. That's one thing. That's what I'm gonna tell you, man. I know a lot of people who already left 8 Mile. Them weren't real 8 Mile people anyway.
Yeah,
So the real 8 Mile folks ain't finna go nowhere until they know what's really gonna be.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
My wife just talked to me that we just talked about a few minutes ago. She like, I talked to three. Three said, goddamn, or you know, he hate Matrix with a passion. He can't anything purple. I can't even watch it on TV. I can't even watch LeBron Jackson.
Them kids be already brainwashed by this
My
stuff.
baby already crazy. He was like, he ready for football right now. He already in the yard doing everything. That's all he want to do. So and he was like, if it ain't 8 Mile, I ain't playing. I'm like, hold on now, son. Hold on. Now. We ain't made no decision like this now. But that's just how you know kids think. You know, it's kids that really know what's going on when it comes to that football shit.
Yeah, man. They just you know how they
They just
speak.
doing. I feel like they're doing them a disservice with this silent shit.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about the niggas you got on the team that to fill up the roster. Fuck them. Fuck. I ain't gonna say fuck the kid, but I ain't talking about them niggas that chasing butterflies. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about your rollers.
Oh
The
yeah.
rollers know what's going on.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, coach Kev, I ain't talking about them chicken eaters,
Okay.
Roger. I ain't talking about the chicken eaters. I ain't talking about the chicken
Well,
eaters.
at the end of the day, when you talking pork ball, shit, you trying to prevent from having chicken eaters. And
Yeah,
my thing is this, and Komola made a valid point. Saraland was built because everybody wanted kids to get better. But was it really better? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Viger was built the same way. We got kids from all over. So,
yeah,
at the end of the day, we need an inner city league because we got to get discipline back in the inner city. And if we don't get the discipline back in the inner city, everybody gonna move out west, and the people that's left in the inner city gonna
yep.
be killing each other.
Hey, but the
You know, it's
thing
gonna
is,
turn into the country.
but the thing is, KT, a lot like that nigga Hollywood dad that said right now we got a lot of niggas that don't care nothing about. I ain't gonna say they don't care nothing about the kids, but they put championships over the kids. Ain't no
Yeah.
teaching going on. You ain't coaching the kids. You coaching studs. You want to win the championship. So
Right.
you get like Hammer said earlier. You want to pound your chest. Like Hollywood dad got nothing like shit. Hollywood and them team one of the best teams that'll come through the city, but talent wise, but they ain't never won no U bowl. But
Right.
all them players that was on that team, you see them making names for themselves on the next level, and that's what we got to get back to. We fuck this. I ain't gonna say just all right, just the hell with the park bar shit. But
Yeah.
what we doing it for? We trying to get these kids to the
The
next
kids.
level.
Right.
It's more so than winning championship. Than we trying to see you live a long life. It's more than just football. These are life lessons that's being taught at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Right.
And I heard y'all say earlier that you bring it back to junior division. Shit, that's who we need to target them motherfuckers.
Right.
Them niggas that
Right.
banking.
They're the ones carrying the guns right now.
Yeah, them, you
But
know.
you know what Stank just said? You got to think about this, man. I coached the 8 Mile for a long time, and I've seen a lot of shit over the years. And and you made a valid point about a lot of, and I'm guilty of it too. The championship is the ultimate goal at the end of the season. That's just being a competitor. But at the same time, a lot of us has been daddy to a lot of these kids.
Yes.
We took care of them. I mean, kids literally live for me for months, cuz
Yeah, you
took
they
care of them,
permanent sponsor.
put them to
What you mean?
school, all
All
type of
that.
shit. So it's a lot of shit come with it besides the championships. But now, if you define the championships and making you a great coach, then that's you. That's your prerogative. I don't knock that. But I just know over the years we've touched a lot of kids and
Hey,
made a lot of kids not
hey,
go that
Kev,
wrong route. Because that was the main
Kev,
reason why I started coaching. I started
exactly,
coaching because
Kev.
I didn't want kids to be like what I did.
Exactly, care because you got influence. Like y'all won championships, and yeah, that's the ultimate goal. If you're a competitor, you want to win the championship. But care, how many of them kids that goddamn you done coach that ain't win no championship and you see them and your face light up and they face light up because of the young man that they have became and the
Every
shit that they
day,
doing.
every
You
day,
see what I'm saying? That's
every
that's
day,
the point I'm talking about. You know what
every
I'm
day.
saying? You got to get past that. Yeah, everybody want to coach it. Then if you doing everything the right way, the right shit gonna happen. You gonna get them championship. You gonna get them players. You gonna do all that shit.
Right.
You gonna get everything that come with it. But at the end of the day, you can't be like fuck them when we
Oh,
ain't
Problem
never,
pay for
is,
it. You know,
niggas
no.
never that. Never
niggas
that.
don't want to feel like they feed niggas pockets or supporting what they got going on if they name behind something big, because they going to put out their personal issues
Right.
there about it when it's
You
supposed to
talking
be
about
about the
Omar?
kids. Yeah, Omar said
Yeah,
that,
yeah, that's
but
right. It's
you know,
supposed to be about the kids. I mean, we dressed it up like it's about them, but we it's about feeding them egos too. And I'm talking about the parents.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah. Number egos.
you know, I said that on a Hay in the Barn show today. I never had a problem talking with parents. And Stank, you know that when you played at Viger, shoot, I talked to y'all parents. I talked to everybody
Yeah,
parents. You
yeah,
know, good or bad. If you were doing good or bad, I would say, all
yeah.
right, now, need to tighten up on them a little bit. You know what I'm
Spade a
saying? Without
spade.
telling on them all the way. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, that helps kids develop into young men and young women, because you sit there and as an adult, you chastise them without telling on them. See, everybody it's a tattletale world these days. So at the end
Right.
of the day, nobody's really teaching the kids what to say, when to say, and how to say it.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
now
Hammer, you still
it's
on here?
really lead to a lot of
Yeah.
violence.
Okay. Hey, hey,
Yeah.
KT.
Because they don't release that energy. Go ahead.
Hey, KT. And I'll say this to Hammer because I've been watching I've been watching y'all from afar. I've been watching y'all team, and I can say this, and you can contest to this. Like a kid, a goddamn run through a wall for you when they find out you care about them.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That's extinct.
Hell yeah.
Half the battle right there.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
half of the battle.
Once
And
you
once you
Half
get
the
that, you
battle.
good.
once you get that, bro, you goddamn you got the key to the city. Once a kid find out you really care, they gonna get a all for you.
Man,
They
Stan,
don't
I
care you teach them
kids
right or
tell
wrong.
me, I
Yeah,
had kids tell me they love me more than they love their daddy.
What
Hey,
you
because
say?
because you hold them accountable, Kev.
Right. And
You
I
and Hammer, you too, Kevin. That's how your shit coming back full circle. Cause you coach Hammer when you left Viga, you coach Hammer them.
Yeah,
That's why Hammer got so much respect for you because she Hammer as a kid, shit, you know when you doing wrong, but shit, you got niggas telling you,
Yep.
hey, bro, hey, you need to straighten up. He respect you
Discipline.
more. That mean you
Discipline.
care.
That's why I
That
straight
mean you
discipline
care.
more than anything. Cause
Yeah.
him, real talk. Real talk. You
even
can't win without discipline. That's how I always feel.
e-
All the talent in the world ain't gonna win without
even
discipline.
when I was
nothing.
out in the streets and stuff, I never did certain things around them. I
You can't.
no,
it was things I would
can't.
never let them see because I
They
felt
can't
like
see that.
that's right. That would have hurt me. That would have hurt them to see, okay, coach doing this. I never used to bring women around them. Like when they used to come stay with me, I wouldn't even let my girls come over there and nothing like that. Because it was just certain things I didn't want them to see.
Everything ain't meant for
Right.
everybody's
Right.
eyes, man. And not when they looking up to you like that.
Right. Because we human, we drink, some of us smoke, some of us, but at the same time, it's just certain things I'm not ever gonna do around no kids. They're not gonna never see coach being nothing but a coach.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yep.
that's what
That's
that's what
how I'm
you
supposed to
that's
be.
what that's how it's supposed to be. And you got a lot of coaches that let their kids see everything and wonder why they got damn bucket like that.
No.
You're right, though. The problem.
That's the problem.
Yep. That's the main problem now, though.
You letting everybody see what you're doing, man. Your kids be like, oh shit, why I'm doing that? Coach don't care for real. He got damn boom, 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 boom. Not
Yeah, he
saying
lit.
I ain't got no problem with you doing what you do, because everybody gonna do what they do. I ain't never gonna knock that. But you can't let them
Yeah,
kids that look at you, them kids looking up to you with stars in their eyes. And you can't do
Right.
no wrong in their eyes. And then when you start doing wrong, that kind of make it seem like it's okay. Cause never mind what they got going on at home. They see coaches coach. Shit, Hammer, you call Coach Kevin coach to this day
To this
based
day,
on some
coach.
shit
exactly.
that happened 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Have respect. Right. They're
Yes.
gonna see that for a mile away.
Yes. They gonna see it before you even talk.
Man, that's what I'm saying, man. And I'm at the point now, y'all. I'm the unk. I'm the OG. So I have to be real careful sometimes about what I say and what I do. And where I go sometimes. So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's a persona that you got to keep. You know, that a lot of people don't really understand the impact that on the lives that you have made.
But
Man, it
I
wasn't
done
even
made
no grown
Yeah.
impact
man. This
on
shit bigger
grown
than me.
men.
It's bigger than me. It's bigger than me,
Exactly,
LeBron.
yeah. Kevin, you been the OG though.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you been there.
You been the
man. Look
OG
here.
though. I'm just saying though,
Yeah,
when you coached me, I could have swore you was in your 30s then.
Man, I could have swore you was in your
You
goddamn
know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So I was like, shoot, I'm a 16-year-old, 17-year-old, 18-year-old kid. And shit, this dude look like he could
He
be
one of us.
my aunt then.
Yeah, he one
Shoot.
of us
But you
though. And
just
then
got out. You just got
yeah,
out. And I ain't
yeah,
know it. So
man,
I
I
just
just
looked at you.
when we
When you
was at
gave me that
Viga,
chance, I looked at you as a big bruh. Big
man,
oh, this is big aunt.
man, we look when Kevin
So
was over there at Viga with us, man. There was a different kid, man. Kevin goddamn like really
shoot,
made me
man.
want to get into the culture because his energy was so infectious with the kids. His shit was just so. Well, I say the kids. I say with us,
Us.
goddamn.
Us.
Cause we was the one out there playing and goddamn Kevin
Yeah,
goddamn
we was
right or
the
wrong. He
kids.
gonna tell the coach goddamn y'all bullshit. Y'all know who need to be in the game. Y'all with the favorites. Y'all with all the bullshit. Y'all right is right.
yeah.
And they weren't giving a damn.
Yeah, that's why I like him though. I just goddamn
They weren't giving a
I like
damn.
him. I fuck with him every time I see him in person, goddamn. Because like I said, being away, goddamn, the military shit, it was always show me love. I love his energy. I
Yeah.
love his energy though. I like all that talking shit too. I
But
love
see,
it because I know it
But
ain't
a
here
lot
personal.
of
go the
folks don't like
thing
it.
though,
A lot of
y'all.
folks don't like it though.
A lot of people ain't see me coach back then
Nope.
because you ain't see me in public. On
Nope.
the weekend, you ain't see me.
Uh-uh.
I used to be gone.
Yeah.
Y'all, I used to be in Atlanta somewhere. I never went out of Mobile when I coached that Vargas.
Yeah.
Never did. You ain't never see me. You ain't gonna never say I saw him downtown or coming out there. No, I was
I
gone,
saw
y'all.
I saw the aftermath though.
Oh yeah, I had the kids. I had the kids now, but
I saw
shoot,
that.
I
I
used to
saw
be
that.
gone. Yeah, exactly. But man, I was about my business, and y'all, that took a lot of discipline. And
Oh yeah.
shoot, y'all went to school. You had to be super disciplined.
Yep.
What
You
you
know,
say? Hey,
super.
Kev, you had to be super disciplined to get that black shirt on that defense.
I'm
Oh
telling you,
yeah,
for
black
real.
shirt.
Man,
Chuck
come on.
Stank. Oh man, the black shirt.
And you remember the black shirt, nigga? Hey,
Yeah.
when I started playing that bag, all I wanted was a black shirt. Man,
The
don't
black
you put
shirt.
me in this old Electron green
Green, that
jersey.
green
Green, I'm telling you.
leprechaun with the number that don't belong to you about
Never don't
'Em
belong
90
to you.
tell
something.
you, nigga be wearing 97 man quarterback.
And quarterback, nigga, give me a black shirt so they can know I'm one of them ones.
45 at cornerback. Man,
Man, come
Man,
on.
no.
nah, man. I love it though.
See, the
Hammer, keep
only
doing
one
what you
wore
doing, bro.
45 at cornerback was LeBaron Tarvin. That's the only one
R.I.P.
I
He was
know.
crazy.
R.I.P.
LeBaron.
the band, man.
LeBaron.
LeBaron, rest
Yup.
in peace.
Yup.
R.I.P. I'm
Sure
telling
R.I.P.
you.
did.
Bubba, man. R.I.P. Bubba, man.
LeBaron.
They say that boy that was before that was
That's
Kev them, man. My brother them used to tell me about him. Y'all used to tell
Tom,
me about him.
Tom was a
Oh
bad
my
boy, man.
God. Oh my God.
Tom
Boy,
was a
if
what
they
bad
were
boy.
you say.
playing, if they were playing kids on both sides like they do now, LeBaron would have never came off the field. Him and Lewis Singleton, I ain't never seen nothing like it in my life, yo.
Singleton. Yup.
Louis was a bad
Lewis
boy.
Singleton, man, Lewis Singleton, the best player I ever seen.
Yeah, Louis was a
Hey,
bad boy.
Kevin. I went to an Auburn camp. I went to an Auburn invitation camp my junior year. So we up there playing ball. We Sam on Sam, we doing our thing or whatever. And a man from Georgia, they came to our field because it was me, Carlos Rogers. We ended up being on the same 7-on-7 team. All the top recruits or whatever. Tommy Tuberville was over there watching us. So I was doing my thing at cornerback. A man came from Atlanta. He was like, "Yo, hey my boy, let me holler at you for a minute." I was like, "What's going on?" He was like, "Where you from?" I was like, "I'm from Mobile." He like, "What school you went to?" He said, "Cause I'm familiar with Blunt." I said, "I went to Viga." He's like, he just turned around and walked off. He said, "Oh, you gotta be some." Cause I'd have been to a Blunt Viga game when there was 30,000 people there. So I know you know what you're doing.
Exactly.
That
Man.
man, and so like we make bigger ripples in the ocean than goddamn we know that folks don't even know, but they know about where we come from. They know about the
Yeah.
Blunt Viking gang. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
saying? They know about the big shit like that. We getting that recognition now. I say we as the city of Mobile, we getting a lot of recognition, but folks been knowing. Folks been holding their nuts on us for so
Yeah.
long, and now the
Yeah.
doors been goddamn wide open. So
Yeah.
they recognize what it is. But when that nigga told, he was from Lithonia out of Atlanta.
Oh
He
yeah,
was like,
last
"Oh, I
Thursday.
know." He said, "I know about that Blunt Viking gang." He said, "Cause I done been there before." He said, "But that shit crazy, man." But yeah, no, I love it, man. Hammer, man, don't let these niggas discourage you, bro. Keep
One thing
goddamn
about
doing
it,
what
I
you
ain't gonna let
doing,
them.
bro.
I'm gonna keep
I know your
pushing
energy,
without it.
bro.
I
I
love
know
that.
your
I
energy.
use that as motivation. When folks say I can't do it, or it ain't gonna work, or I ain't messing with it because of it, I use that as motivation. So eventually you gonna mess with it. Cause I ain't for the
I,
kids.
I,
Like
I
it's simple as
think
that.
I think you answered a lot of people if
Yeah,
they
you
don't get
did. That's why. That's
it.
why I reached out. I just wanted to hear it from the horse's mouth, so to speak. And goddamn, all the questions I had. That's why I goddamn jumped in your inbox. Hey, bro, you hit me up, bro. I
Oh,
want to
I was
know.
finna call you. I was finna call you when I came out. I was gonna
Oh shit, I've been
call.
on that bit. I've been on that bit for 3 hours. Goddamn,
I
did
see
that.
you right. I see you right on Max Sports and everything. I was gonna call you.
Yeah, I like nigga hit me up because the shit
Yeah.
just sounds too good, man.
Cause
And
a
then
lot
you
of
got
folks
the
just
structure.
go
You
off.
already got the sponsor in place.
Yeah, they go off. He say,
See,
she say, and they don't even just look at
that's the biggest
and
key
just go
right there,
and
Hammer,
see.
the sponsor. Long as they know they got a sponsor, they good. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
just got to
yeah,
work.
That's what any part within this league though. They got it. Like they
yeah.
good.
That's
Like
locked
that's
in.
my whole thing. Like with any
It's
part that
always
they
hey.
join, they good. Like
Hey,
they
him,
think
it's
about going
always
back to their
good to keep
old.
your silent investor. You always gotta have one of them.
You
You got your
always,
silent investor, so
that's
you
why I ain't
good.
really want to I ain't want to broadcast until it got official with the sponsor
Yeah, I
Yeah.
deal. That's
understand.
my
You
whole
did
thing. That's
right.
why
You
folks were like,
and what you say?
folks were
You don't
like,
want to jinx your money now.
was like, why you ain't been tell folks this? Folks, I couldn't, because I had to make sure everything was official first. I couldn't just come out here and count my head the way I had.
Because y'all, I'm gonna tell you this: a lot of people want everything you say to be what happened, and sometimes when you dealing with youth sports, everything you want to do don't happen, and a lot of people are the reason why it don't happen. You know, they be behind the scenes telling folks not to do this and not to do that, and come right in your face like they ain't did nothing. You know, there's a lot of backdoor stuff that be going on. You know what I'm saying? And you know, one thing about me, I don't give a damn how nobody feel about me. You know, when it come to youth, because everybody, I've been doing it long enough. If you ain't been doing this shit 27 years, especially doing it with the people I was doing it with when I first started, y'all, it's a lot of coaches that's coaching today that wouldn't be a coach if you had to coach up under the circumstances that I had to start off coaching under. With all them veteran Hall of Fame coaches that I was over there coaching with at Vike.
You got to take your lead.
Man, shit.
Yeah. That will come with territory. That comes with the territory. You got to play your role.
Man, them folks wouldn't even listen to you. And then half the shit you could be telling them right, they still ain't listen.
That's who it coming from, though. Who it coming from?
Exactly.
Young book.
Man, look, y'all, I was the youngest coach.
I don't want to hear that. I'm the young book. I want to hear that.
Yeah, you were the babe. You were the babe over there, Kev.
I'm talking about the super baby, y'all. Me and Robbie was the youngest two coaches on the staff. Ryan used to come over there, but shit, Ryan had me by 10 years. Ryan was old as hell. Shit. No, I'm saying. So, you know.
All those Robbie disciples.
Yeah. Yeah, see, when Kevin got over there, it was like, it seemed like we had 3 young coaches, because Ryan them still look like they about 12.
Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo was there too.
Yeah.
Scooby.
Mr. Miyagi.
You forgot the young white guy. He was young too now.
Oh yeah, the tight end
coach. With the curly hair.
Curly hair.
Rankin?
Yeah.
Yeah, Coach Rankin was young. Yeah, Coach Rankin. Yeah, Rankin was young too.
One number like 20-something, 30, right at 30.
Yeah.
Didn't Cleon coach over there too?
Who?
Cleon never coached over there.
Okay.
He was at County. He coached at County one year.
And Scooby-Doo, Robbie, Ken, Ulysses, Coach
Rankin.
Coach Rankin, yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
The rest of them were old school.
They damn sure ain't let Coach Rankin talk.
Oh no. He was
one thing about me though, y'all, I'm telling you, I had a key to every door at Vigo. Y'all, you talking about responsibility? Man, I'm telling you, man, hurricanes come. I had to be up there for the shelter. Everything, y'all. Yeah, I was there when the field house blew down. You remember they had started building the field house? I was there the night it got blew down by the hurricane.
Man, that wasn't no hurricane did that, man.
All them damn bricks, all them stones.
That wasn't no hurricane did that, man.
It did it. I was there.
Right
man, we know how that thing got tore down, man.
I know where the bricks went. I say that. I know where the bricks went, but I know. Look. I can tell y'all this. I was there when that ball fell. Boy, I thought the whole back hall was about to cave in. Boy, me and Mr. Belter going down there to the end of the hall. We like, what happened? And then we looked out there, the whole field house, all the walls had blew down, and Ulysses was over there getting the bricks the next day. Rest in peace, Ulysses. Ulysses had that damn truck over there getting all them bricks.
Hey, Hamma, y'all think y'all did some shit at Maine, but we had that shit pumping at Viga now.
I can believe.
Yeah, how you at Hamma? 35?
32.
Oh, you
young.
Goddamn.
Yeah, you got me by 10.
Yeah, I know. I damn near got him by 10. You got me.
Yeah,
I just carried myself old. Everybody thought I was old.
Oh,
They ain't
that's
never
what's up,
really
no.
met you personally.
Oh,
They don't know Larry.
They don't know
I
Larry.
don't know that. I don't know him.
They don't know Larry.
They don't know Larry. They don't know
let me
nothing about
let
Hey,
me
Larry.
hey,
let me
hey,
find let me
hey,
find out who
hey,
Larry
hey,
is.
Hammer. Hey,
They
Hammer, I
could.
got the same thing because everybody knows Stank. They don't know Gary.
They
That
don't know
right.
We
Gary.
showed
I
up.
do. I
There
do.
I go.
They don't know
I do.
Gary.
That
Well,
be.
yeah,
That
Roger,
be
you
though.
know.
I do.
Roger, you know.
They
We
judge me
used to
off
roll
Hammer. They
together.
ain't judge me on Larry. They don't
Yeah.
know Larry.
I used to
Think
take that
about
little
this
nigga
though,
to the state rank.
Roger and Stank. Think about what Coach Ladd did as a basketball coach to impact everybody.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
man.
of
Coach
course,
Larry, my
exactly,
Exactly.
basketball coach
exactly,
too. Back
Yeah,
exactly.
back
Coach
then,
Yeah,
he came to
Ladd
Wilson.
taught a lot. He taught a lot of kids, boy.
I ain't
Some
gonna
good
lie.
basketball.
I ain't go to Vigo, but my daddy did the plumbing in Coach Ladd house up there by the
Sterling.
college.
Universe Mobile.
Man,
by
that
Oh,
man
University
had
of
a
Mobile.
Mobile.
Oh, the other
man,
one.
that man had a castle, boy. That man had
Oh,
a
they had a
house.
Oh
castle.
yeah.
Hey man,
That's the second house.
Kev. We was playing basketball. That's our pregame. We had to go up there before every game.
So did.
That man,
So did.
my dad did the
we
plumbing.
taking the driver's
Had
ed
gold
car and
faucets in his house
everything.
and stuff.
Hey, you
That
know
man had
what
a
Okay.
got
house.
that man all that though? You know what
Yep.
got that man all that? Selling purses.
Yep.
Selling them Louis Vuitton purses. That man
So
sold the
did.
hell out of some purses, boy. And some bags, and he just sold
Hey
everything.
Kevin, you remember getting the driver's ed car?
Yeah. Shit. Boy, look at here. I remember a whole lot of shit.
I know you do.
What? Boy, y'all remember Miss Taylor? The white lady, Miss Taylor?
Down A Hall.
Yeah. You remember her,
I
the
remember
little white lady?
little short white
You
lady.
remember?
Real
You
short.
remember she got?
Real short.
Hey, hey! You remember she got pregnant, right?
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
The man, y'all so stupid.
Lord.
hey, hey! She had a nice little white baby, but it wasn't by her husband.
Oh Lord.
Oh,
But that joke was
Lord.
crazy. That was crazy, y'all. Oh boy, Mobile County owed me a lot, boy. That's why they moved me. Boy, I used to see it all.
You
I'm
knew
like,
too much.
damn,
Hey,
knew too much. And I
Coach
remember
Dome
she ended up
in
being the
the
principal at Shaw.
Coach
She
Dawn.
ended up
Yeah,
being the
Coach Dawn.
principal at Shaw.
Hey, Coach
Coach
Dawn was
Dome was a
hell, boy.
pimp.
Coach Dawn was
Oh
Coach
hell.
my
Dome was
Coach
a
God.
Dawn
pimp.
was hell.
Coach
Coach
Dome was a
Dawn was
pimp.
hell, boy.
Shit.
Coach Dawn had that whole back hallway.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I had to watch him. Slick. He was slick.
Man, Viger was a good
Man, them were
time.
the good old days.
Kev, truth be told, I was at Blunt. I was at Blunt more than anything. My auntie was over there, G. I just knew I
Yeah.
was going to Blunt to the first day of school. And I
That
said, fuck that. I ended up
that's
going
how
to
that's
Viger.
how I was. I went to Blunt, but I always wanted to go to Vigo. My whole neighborhood Vigo
The
folks.
whole neighborhood caught the
I'm
Right.
bus right there.
Right.
I'm in Vigo registering to go to Vigo when the Happy Hill Worcester fight break out. That's how I go to Blunt.
You should have. You should have took me with you, Kel.
I'm glad I went to Blunt. I graduated. Everybody in my neighborhood ain't graduate.
Ain't nobody. Hey, you couldn't
So
tell me what my granddad, Coach Johnson. Everybody in the world knew I was going to Blunt, boy.
I'm glad I went to Blunt because everybody in my street didn't graduate. I think I the only one graduated.
Damn, that's a lot of niggas.
Man, a lot of niggas.
yeah.
My
I
homeboy,
know, I
my
know,
Well,
I
I
homeboy
know.
graduated,
Clan
95%
Kel.
Mo.
of them.
You remember KT? You
I
remember dude named
graduated,
Clan
Kel.
Mo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clan, yeah, all them my home.
Claire, Eric.
Yeah, I forgot. Right, you stayed
Big
on that street,
tall
right too.
clan. Big
Come
tall
on now.
clans. Yeah, I know clan.
Come
Yeah.
on, Kel.
I
We were
forgot, bro.
neighbors.
My bad. I forgot, man.
Even through pop ball. We were
I,
neighbors.
right, yeah. You play that Shirley and I play that Mim.
Yeah. Tear that
Now y'all ain't never beat us.
ass. No, I ain't really play with you.
Not
You
us.
older than me.
We went to championship area. We were hard, man.
Hey, Kel, y'all went harder than us when in the spring with the
No.
Broncos.
Who?
Who?
Man,
I
get
don't know
what?
too many.
Who?
Man, get what stink on
Who?
every on God. That what stink. In the spring, beat us. Charles Babin beat us at Matrix.
Oh yeah,
They beat us.
I was there.
They beat us that year, but that next year we smoked them like a pack of cools. And the next year after that,
I know, because they had Charles Babbitt, they had Big Gabriel Crum, them, big all
Oh
of
yeah,
and Reese,
y'all was younger.
Larry Castle, they beat us.
Yeah,
But
I know.
Y'all was younger.
We come back the next year and smoke them. The next 2 years of smoke them.
Hey, Kel, true story. Casher, the reason I won 14.
Man, Castle was that deal, man.
Ooh,
Casher,
Cash was a real deal.
Casher, the reason I won 14 that volume.
Castle was that deal, brother. I swear to God, man.
Casher, the reason
Chris,
I won 14.
Larry Cash.
Larry Casher.
Yeah.
14 that blunt. I was like, oh yeah,
Cash wasn't no joke.
Man, that boy
But we
run like
threw on the other side.
that boy run like a deal, man. Castle had a stride out this world.
And with hit.
And will hit you. And will hit you.
And with
See,
They
doing
like
doing like his early stage, he was more offensive player, but when he got to high school, he turned defense.
Right. But he still will hit you.
Kel, that's all like my path.
Yep. Yeah, them boys played in the spring.
Oh yeah, I know.
See, a lot of folks don't know. In the spring was the Elephants first, Cowboys, Broncos. Then they was the Jaguars.
Yeah, they went to that when we left. That when I came to 8 Mile.
Yep.
Hamma, where you at, Hamma? You went to sleep on us.
Hamma to grab that
I
Remy.
was over here in my medicine. Yeah, I'll go.
Hamma to grab that Remy.
I said, him probably got to hit that thing, man.
Yeah.
Not the steal.
I had to get my medicine. Bye.
I know, I'm just fucking with you.
I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this, y'all. For everybody that's listening, if y'all got any beef, with anybody that's trying to do something for the youth, y'all call them people and talk to them people. Have them conversations. Because ain't nothing like an understanding. Have an understanding for the kids.
Yeah.
Have an understanding for the kids.
That's all I've been
doing. And stop making it look like a mockery that we doing. The people, a lot of people just sit around here laughing at the stuff. That's really going on in this area. A lot of people just sitting back laughing, man. That's why I don't fool with this. My thing is this. Y'all need to have them conversations. Get whatever little hurt you got out or little hate that you got out. Talk about it, man. Man, I ain't got over you did this to me. Get all that out your system. So now y'all can help the kids. You got to help the kids. You got to help the kids, man.
That's what you're doing it for.
Yeah. They claim to be.
I
claim to be.
I think a lot of folks need to really just sit down and get some understanding, because it's still all this stuff still salvageable.
It's still salvageable, but it's April.
It's April. It's not September. It's April. It's very salvageable. Right now, I know at least 5 kids have been on 3 teams already, and it ain't even
what you say?
I know
somebody been on 3.
I know a whole team have been at 3 different organizations.
I know that team too, Hamma. Don't do that.
And my organization was one of them.
I know that team too.
I know, but at the same time, people get in panic mode and feel like they got to make moves, justifiable at that time. So
in April.
They feel like they got to make a move in April because we don't play till July and August. We got to feel like we're gonna make a move.
We got a game June.
We got a game that month. So y'all ain't got nothing broken progress. Come on, man. Really? And like I said, they need more answers. Just come down and sit down and talk.
I was gonna say Hamma got the open invitation. He got the
open invitation to whatever. Oh yeah, go back and look at the live. See what we got.
Yeah.
That type of thing.
They ain't gonna watch this long and live.
I ain't gonna watch it, just screw them through it.
Hey, go back and get the points that you want everybody to watch.
That's it.
This thing here long as hell.
Go back and squeal through it when I first joined it. That's all you gotta do.
That's
Well,
it.
that's all.
Yeah.
So basically, if anybody got any question though, like I tell folks all the time, they can call me. I can give them that same answer, whatever answer they want to get.
I ain't
My
gonna lie,
thing too, y'all.
different answer
Y'all,
my
I got
question.
to say this. I got to say this though. We got to stop thinking we can call certain people out because we feel like they weaker than others. Them will
Yeah.
be the people that'll mess you up worse than the people that you think.
Thank
So
you.
stop downplaying these folks. Stop calling these people out all the time and come together.
Yeah.
Stop trying to call people on their bluff and all that. Oh man, I'm gonna call their ass out. And then now them folks done did this to you or you done did this to them. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of all that aura. You know, we ain't worried about what somebody making over here, somebody making over there. Just keep coaching your team. Keep doing it the right way. My granddaddy told me this, y'all, years ago. He said, if you do good, it's going to follow you. If you do bad, it's going to follow you. But some going to follow you.
Yep.
So you might well do more good than bad. And, you know, that's the thing that a lot of people don't understand. Sooner or later, they're going to get caught if they're stealing money. That ain't your job. They might ask God for forgiveness. And then you still holding a grudge on them. You know what I'm saying?
With the old saying, what goes on in the dark comes to the light.
Say it again,
Exactly.
Sooner or later they gonna get caught with them.
Exactly.
It's gonna get caught. What goes on in the dark comes to the light. It's gonna come to the light eventually.
That every day of the week, right there, huh?
Every time. So you got to do good. Good, like you say, good gonna follow you. Do good.
Good gonna follow you, man. And look, people gonna mess up, but just like I used to tell them back in the day, it ain't that you messed up; it's what you do afterwards that counts.
You mess up. Yeah. People have a past. What you do after the past that you did.
Think about this. Think about this, Kel. Everybody said Jeff Kelly couldn't win the big game. He proved everybody wrong this year.
He did that.
So at some point, good can come out of it. Just keep giving people a chance. Good is gonna come out of it. And you know, that's the point.
Let Saraland win this year. That man can write his goddamn ticket. He ain't got to say shit else.
Look, I ain't gonna even talk about that. Me and Kel been talked about this. We said that Saraland won last year. If they on 3P, look, if they on 3P or 4P, something wrong for real. You know, it is what it is.
Well,
you know, we called it out last year.
That's self-explanatory.
You know,
like I said, all that comes down to who be the healthiest when it comes down to the playoffs.
Right.
All that being healthy.
It's still gonna come down to the health. Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna come down to who healthy down the stretch. That would hurt a lot of teams last year, but hey, that's part of football.
That's football.
Part of football.
Next man up. Next man up. Next man up.
Who's up next?
Next man up.
Yeah.
So what you go to practice? What you practice for? Simple as that. That's what I always talk. That's why folks like
come full circle, don't it, KT?
Next man up.
Man, look at here. Stank, Roger, and Hammer know this. If you miss practice on the team that I coach, your ass wasn't starting. And please don't miss a practice on a Wednesday, thinking that you're going to get your spot back by Friday. Boy, you better miss a Monday practice. Look, you better miss a Monday practice.
You gotta
have a good excuse.
You can miss it Monday.
And you better have a damn good excuse why you miss.
Boy, you better, man, your ass going to belly flop and background so much. Shit.
Damn good excuse why you miss. Your mama had surgery. Oh, all right. That's your pass. There you go.
Man,
and you still background. And look, boy, that's your path to stay on the team. See, you still at the background. Shit.
I don't know how it was.
Hey, listen, I remember when Stank had this practice. Stank said, man, my mama had me. Go pee right here. Stank was moving in slow motion background. Stank was the fastest man on the field. But he can't in the background. Stank, man, it took Stank about 10 minutes to go 200s. Man, them folks ain't play that, man. 200s if you miss practice. 200-yard backgrounds, y'all.
They made me do it.
Start out fast. Look, start out fast you want to. Your ass gonna be dead. You were gonna die.
I'll play the long game. I'll be
switching down.
And then look, everybody else already inside while you background anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everybody gone.
Oh yeah.
Ain't nobody say they were gonna background with you. Nah,
Nobody.
I ain't doing
Got all
that.
that.
Fuck that.
Telling you.
I couldn't
But
back
yeah,
crawl.
man.
I ain't know how to
I
back
think
crawl.
Mm-mm.
That was
I
my
think
shit.
tonight, y'all, I think tonight we answered a lot of questions.
Hammer, you answered a
Uh
lot of questions, my boy.
yeah,
But all they had to do is
whole
pick up
lot
the
of
phone and
questions.
call me, man. I
You
had
know
wanted
they
to
ain't
go
gonna do
live.
that. You
I had
gotta
wanted to
give
go
people what
live
they want.
anyway and
Hey,
spread
pride
the
know,
too
thing,
hard,
but
too
the people
hard.
got a
did
head
do
on
it
the
with
live, man, on a forum like this, though. You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
Yeah.
yes.
A
That's
lot
why
of
I ain't do it on
people,
my
a lot
page.
of people,
Yeah.
a lot of people gonna watch it on their way to work. And whatever they don't watch, they're gonna watch it on their lunch break. And then whatever they don't watch, they're gonna watch it on their way back home. So by
Mm-hmm.
the end of the day tomorrow, it's gonna be a lot of people that gonna be don't watch this show.
Mm-hmm.
And because they're gonna want everything that was on here that was said. So, just like I say, it's a positive start.
Yeah.
And one thing about I love critics though. I love when people come on that's challenging what you're doing because now you know they exist. A lot
Yes.
of people try to do stuff and don't ever know that you got an adversary. Ain't nothing
Yep.
wrong with having an adversary. Ain't
Nothing
nothing wrong
at
with
all.
somebody telling their opinion. But tonight wasn't that show. This was
Nope.
the Port City Youth Football Show. Now tomorrow
We can
is
have a show
is
for that.
is you see what I'm saying? We got a show
Shit.
where
We can have a
everybody can
show for
get on
that.
there and go back and forth, like that. But tonight wasn't that show. Tonight was the show for Port City Youth Football. If NYFC, the Independent League, and them folks want to come on here, we'll give them their own show too. So if somebody try to
That
come
right.
against
That right.
them, guess what we'll do? The same thing we did tonight. It's their show. We got to learn how to respect people when they in their capacity. That's what we got to teach the kids. You know, y'all, when I coached at Viger, we ain't never go disrespect nobody field. Wherever we went on that
Oh
road.
no.
When I coached
Oh
at
no,
Maines,
because we ain't
we
play that.
never
We ain't play that.
disrespected them folks.
You
Nope.
ain't
We
finna
never
disrespect our
disrespected them
field.
folks.
We were taught that.
Exactly. So, respect given to everybody, y'all. But
Respect my
I
house.
know exactly. I know some of y'all got some closing statements y'all probably want to say. So, man, we're gonna let y'all do that right now.
Man, my clothes say I'm about to go get on that Madden and keep drinking.
Oh boy.
What you got, Cam?
What it do, brother?
What you got for us on the way out?
I just want to see some good football, man. That's all I want to see it back.
Period. Yeah.
I just want to see Coach Kell back
I'm back.
with the laminated paper.
I'm back. I got my play sheet. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back at the park near you.
Okay.
What
Park
you
near
got,
me.
Roger?
Say no more.
Oh man, I'm just happy to see a group of black gentlemen come together and try to make some kids happy and do some football work. I want to see that. That's a good deal. Good job,
Coach
Hammer. Go ahead, do your
Coach
thing.
Hammer, we gonna let you take us out. I know you probably got some closing statements. I know you long-winded like your coach. So I'm gonna let you
Yeah.
close us out.
Well, I keep it short and brief. I just want everybody to come together at once. That's why we're really doing this. So as
Yeah.
long as we get the support of you guys like y'all, we all that's all it'll take. That's why I say it's a plus. That's why I was telling my guys who were forming to lead with it, like, hey, I'm gonna be on the show tonight. I'm gonna speak some positive about the show. They give folks a preview of it who was just scared to pick up the phone and call, scared to just say, let me call him and see what it really is, and just going off he say she say. Y'all can basically go off the live again. If we got to come back and do another show and I got to explain it again, I don't mind repeating it. I repeat it all the way to July. That's my job. To give folks what we got going on and let folks know what we got going on and holding up to that. So
Might have
we
to
just
do
need
that.
y'all guys support. That's all it's about.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Even if it got to do with
And, and,
sharing
and
something.
y'all,
Y'all ain't got to join,
all
just
the
share it.
fans out there, y'all, he gonna go on different shows. That's why we got different shows. So don't try to make it seem like, oh, they're on their show tonight, going on somebody. They trying to get the word out. And they know
Yeah.
people. They got to go where the
Right.
people are.
Yeah.
You know, it's people
KT,
over here. Go ahead.
that was wrong with people. People think, okay, because you on a Hammer on this show, or I'm on this show, and then it's no beef. It shouldn't
It
be
ain't
no.
no beef.
That's
It
what I'm
ain't no
saying. There's
beef.
no beef.
We
Like
doing the
we
same
grown.
thing.
Like
Yeah.
we grown. I mean, at the end of the day, it's normal for two. It's normal for two men not to always agree. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna
Yeah.
always agree with you. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
always agree with him. I'm not gonna nobody. That's
Yeah.
that's normal. It's okay to agree to disagree. But
Exactly.
that's what's wrong with our city, man. Everybody be, it is what it is, man. But I hope everything work out for the kids, man. Most important, man. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, they
I
got
think
the
it, I
Pritchard
think it is.
Chargers back. Look, boy, I got some teams I can go around the corner and see.
I think it is like with these in the city coming back, and we just need more support. I think, like I said, I got a lot off my chest today.
I really think it's gonna work when it get closer. Cause like I say, man, a lot of parents ain't gonna want to drive with the Sims and Saraland, and you know what I'm saying, in different places. They're not gonna want to do that. So it's gonna work. It's gonna work itself out, man. Like I
I know
said,
my wife ain't trying to drive all the
it,
way out there. Shit, I'm in New Orleans during the week.
it's just
Yeah.
the key to it. Like I said, these new programs that ain't been programmed, they got to get somebody with a good face card for folks to come back to the parks. That's what's gonna have to happen.
Mm.
That's all.
You
And
have
they're going to have to take some lumps. They're going to have to
Yeah.
take some losses.
Take some lump.
the baby shot
I'm gonna
big.
take my
You
lump. That's
going
why
to
I'm
have
going back
to,
to Peters.
man.
That's why I'm at Peters. I'm gonna take my lump. I ain't tripping about no lump because I know how to lose. I ain't bad with that. That's why I try to start with a traveling program first. That's why I said if I can't get a travel program, I do both. Like I have a travel program and a rec program at the same time. Like that's what I'm on because my team gonna travel regardless. And if I got to get
Mm-hmm.
my inner city boys that's ready to just want to play and get them on the team, just want to play to get them out of trouble, here you go. I got that for you too. So then
Yes,
I can
sir.
get them ready if they want to travel. So that's my goal at Peters. Like regardless how anybody want to lie and say what I got going on, if anybody want to come to Peters, that's my goal at Peters. Like those are the churches open for all age group, for all coaches. But it is what it is with that point. That's what I'm
And
on.
him always been like that. He always,
Always been like that
he
though.
always been.
Always been like that. So I
And
just feel like it need to be a program, one program at least that's willing to have that going on. Like to willing to accept them for like, look, we got a traveling organization and we got a rec organization. Like, look, you can play on their rec team, but I guarantee you're gonna play on their travel team. We know everybody gonna travel, so that make it even better for us. I won't have to go down there to Miami with 12 boys. I can get some boys out the rec team, and then we can go down there with enough. You see what I'm saying? So that was my whole take on it, trying to do as a whole, everybody who really to travel, who claim they want to travel, who claim they want to do nationals and all that. So I was just really pretty much calling they bluff. And if you ain't with it, it's okay. I ain't tripping if my team be the only travel team at the park. That's okay. I ain't tripping on that. But my goal is you got to crawl for you walk. And that's what we
I know
gonna
that.
do as a league,
I
and that's
know
what I'm
that.
gonna do at Peter.
because
I
that
know that's your
travel
goal
cost
because
money.
you done said that 100 times.
That
That
travel
travel,
cost money.
Crawl for you walk.
travel cost money.
Got to crawl for you walk. You got to crawl for you walk. I'm put that in my head. I got to crawl for you walk, no matter how I start. No matter how it looking, you gotta crawl for you out in life. So that's what I'm
I
doing,
can tell
and
you
that's
this.
crazy. I'm
I
doing that with a
couldn't sport
program.
crawl before we walked here. I can tell you that.
That's what
I
anything
hit
get
some
jumping.
highways.
That's what anything get
Boy.
jumping. You gotta crawl for you out. So, and I'm doing that with a program and with a league coming up. So that's kind of big for me. I'm starting the program back, and I'm trying to start a league back at the same time. So, and folks ain't even fair to realize I ain't even recruiting and doing none of that promoting for the program. I've been doing promoting for the league, then my own program at Peter. And nobody ain't ever seen that yet. That's how you know I'm for the kids. I ain't just trying to get folks at Peter. I want you to join the league
Yeah.
and what's the best for the league. If everybody talking about traveling, I want you to come to Peter. That's cool, but I want you to really just join the league because we know what it's about. We know what we for. We know we ain't trying to turn nobody wrong. So that's what it is over here. So I'm just in with that part. Those are the churches open for the league and for Peter. So that's what I got. That's my take on that. And I want to come back on the show too and go live about Peter too, my program too. I already
And we
got
don't
the
want to hear
link.
nothing about no Peter.
And
I
him,
gotta let them know about what Peter going
him,
on.
you
So everybody keep
Well,
thinking that Peter's
well,
just
well. Here
sports.
go the thing, Hammer. We need to get the other teams on too. We need to get the
Yeah.
Alabama Bengals. We need to get
Oh yeah,
Kid
all
Park.
them. I got
We need
all
to
them.
get Mills. We need to get Hillsdale.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come
I want
on.
to see these Duval Park Chiefs jerseys. I want to
Yeah.
see them. The Navajo Vikings, Pritchard Chargers always had good uniforms. Trinity Gardens, and I want to see the Red Raiders. I want to see if they go on with the BC Rain look.
They're going with the
You know,
BC
I can't
Rain.
wait to see it.
And,
I can't
We
wait
gonna
to
all,
see it.
that's
and
one thing
Hammer,
about this league. We gonna all help each other.
and
Whoever
Hammer,
slacking, we gonna help each other. That's how the
Hammer, you're
league
gonna have
goes.
to go. You're gonna have to go live in Max Sports so people get some clarity of what's going on.
I am. I had to wait till I get this first. You feel what I'm saying? I had to do it on both sports shows first. Do it on the open for folks. And see, I say I've been wanting to go live, but I had to do it the right way first. You know what I'm saying? So I'm basically going live on Max Sports soon. I've been wanting to do that. I had to wait. You know, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna let folks know what's going on, and everybody know who's doing all the little line. And he say, she say, he go the truth, he go the real answers. So y'all want to answer, y'all can pick up the phone and call me. Y'all call me on Facebook, reach out to me, write me. Like I'm all over here. I I let you know whatever answer you want, I answer. Whatever question you got, I answer. So that's what it's
That's
about.
real. That's
So
real.
I'm gonna go on Match Sports, and let everybody know because I know a lot of folks ain't my friends. So that's why I reached out to Coach Thorne. That's why I reached out to Warren. Like I'm reaching out to folks who they might be friends with. They ain't even friend with me. They don't even know what's going on. They don't even know me. They just going on how somebody else saying what about me. And they don't even came and sit down and talk, not one word about me, just judge me. So I pretty much gonna go live and let everybody know what the take is, especially addressing it ain't just the Hammer League. I might be the face of the voice, but it ain't the Hammer League. It's our league. We're trying to bring the inner city back, get these kids stopping all the violence going on. Right. That's my
All
whole
right.
thing. So
That's why I say, Hammer, we got to get them other parks on too, so they can get their opinion on it and talk
yeah,
about their
yeah.
program.
Talk about their
You know,
program and stuff. Yeah, that's cool. I got that. I already let them
Cause
know like
they
what was
definitely
going
got
on.
they definitely
That's
got to
gonna help
sell
them out.
themselves, Hammer. They
Yeah,
definitely
that's
got
gonna help
to.
them sell themselves. That's gonna
They
help them
definitely
sell
got to
their
sell
program.
themselves. Yeah.
Yes, yes. I'm with that. I'm definitely with that.
marketing
That's
is
why I
gonna
told
be
him.
huge. Marketing is huge, and y'all,
Yeah.
that's why we make sure that we got this platform available for anybody to use it. Man, we done did broadcasts on games, all type of stuff off this network. So at the end of the
Alabama
day,
Bengals
y'all,
on here
this
now, he
why it's
said.
here.
Alabama Bengals said he on here now. Steve Green.
Oh yeah, we need to
Yeah.
get you on, Steve,
Where they from,
ASAP,
Hammer?
soon as possible.
They from Jackson. That's Jackson.
So that ain't Cuz them, that ain't Torres them.
No,
Yeah,
he pretty,
Torre and
yeah,
them,
pretty much.
Steve, and all them.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay,
all
okay,
them pretty much.
okay.
They
Yeah,
just changed to the Bengals.
Well, see,
yeah,
get
they're the
what?
Bengals now.
See, get what?
Yeah,
They
they the
gonna
Bengals.
have some teams. So that's good, Hammer. Get what? You really cleared up a lot of stuff for me because that's the only thing I wanted to know. Who was over what. You know what I'm saying? That's good.
Yeah, yeah. That
I
basically, like I say, everybody just gotta come and get some clarification. Like I can say, I can go live 100 times, but like, don't be scared. Like you can tell
I
these
got the
folks, like,
baby
look,
from
I just
clothes.
got some clarification. Like it ain't what people think it is.
Also,
Pretty much, you can spread them rumors
I
too.
got the baby
Like that's
clothes
what
and
I
socks
mean by
I already
y'all
put
guys
out
can
for
help out.
tomorrow.
You feel me? And letting the folks know, like, look, I just talked to them. Like, look, it's more than what y'all think it is. Y'all thinking it is, and y'all thinking that. No, them folks is over there working. They is trying to do the right thing for each other. We ain't just forcing ourselves over somewhere we don't want to be. You feel what I'm saying? They don't want that. Like we ain't just
Not
going
where
over
we
here
don't
because
want to be,
we just
but they
want to
don't
go over
want
here
us
to
at.
beat
Yeah,
y'all. They don't want us over here. We just still finna force our way over here. No, we want y'all over here. We don't care nothing about it. We want anybody. We don't care. We got a 30 team, 30 park league. That's what we want. We was trying to really expand it with Mississippi and Pensacola and all them folks. Regardless, we have to change. We'll change the name if we got to. You know what I'm saying? We just like I say, it's crawling for you walk. Like we got folks from out of town want to come see what we about right now.
Pop
Like they
Warner.
willing to travel down here just to play down here in Mobile games. So that's why we just trying to get this going because we offering just single teams. We ain't offering just you got to have three teams. So that was kind of helping us out and getting us a little plus. And folks like, we can get a good jump start and just bring our team in right now, and we might can build a couple more teams later on. So that's all it's about right now. That'll fill in the gaps between everybody keep talking about they ain't got nobody to play, who they got to play. They'll fill in them gaps. So I gotta say, I gotta go. I got a lot of more stuff I gotta tell folks, especially in that sport. I'm gonna let a lot of them know because a lot of rumors been going wrong and a lot of lies being said. So I just gotta let them know, clear a lot of stuff up the right way. So that's my take on everything. I just hope everybody just keep supporting and like they would stop worrying about who's making what. Like long
My
everybody
thing too,
what it is.
my advice: listen to some of the critics.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna let you know what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to what everybody got to say. So
Yeah.
now you can say, hey, okay, I appreciate you telling me because y'all, we got to listen to the straight up people. It, y'all, the backdoor people, the one killing everybody.
Mm-hmm.
The straight up people, not. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody willing to tell you something that that you need to know, listen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's basically
Listen
what
to
I've
them.
been doing. They thinking I'm that type of person, coach, because I'm like so like arrogant or I think I know everything. No, I actually been sitting down, going and talking to people. Listen to why y'all don't want to join, or why y'all don't like this person, or why this and that, or why you know what I'm saying. That's what I actually been doing the last couple months. And folks don't feel realize what kind of work I've been doing behind closed doors. They don't even see it. Like I just been showing folks a little lately what I've been doing. Like I posted a picture in Mass Sports, me and Tyrone talking. Like folks, like what y'all talking about? Like I'm putting down on folks just to see, give them give them a temperature check. See, give them they take. What y'all reasons? What y'all like the critic? Give me the reason what you gonna say bad, negative. Like I want to hear all that. That's what I'm on. So I want to see who against me and who with me. I want to see where your head at. So basically, that's what I've been doing, coach. You called it out. I'm already been doing, and I'm all
Yeah.
still to hear it. Even some more people that out there like your boy just came on the other day. Quinn, even him, I already know what he gonna want to say because he pretty much said most of the stuff to me already.
Yeah.
So I'm
Y'all
still
need to
willing to
talk.
him. Yeah,
Y'all
I'm
still
still
need to
willing.
talk though.
Yes, and I'm
But
still willing
tonight
to
wasn't
listen.
the night.
Tonight wasn't the
Everybody
night,
probably
bro.
like, oh,
Yeah,
KT should have let him. No, not tonight.
no,
No,
no. Because basically he
no.
coming on bad, and that's something me and him can have one-on-one talks. Or me and everybody.
Yeah.
You don't come on
Yeah, that
bashing
behind the
nobody.
scenes stuff.
Cause that basically just throwing salt. That basically kind of like throwing salt now. Like, damn, I don't want to mess with them now because, this going on. Oh, they trying to do this because of this. You can't get nobody no mind frame with somebody trying to start something. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So that's my whole thing
exactly.
of speaking negative or anything, bro. Like, regardless of anybody past and anybody what's going on. So his mind frame said he changed because of Hamma said he had something to do with it. They know how Hamma is for the kid, but it was just her. It would have been different. But you can't do that. And then you can't come on bash nobody or what you think they did or what you know they did back in the day or whatever. Is what we talking
Yeah,
about doing now. That just like Coach said, you don't judge nobody for what you did, what mistakes you did. It's what they do after
yeah,
the mistake. That's
yeah,
just simple as that.
Right.
And that's just how life supposed to go. You can't just sit here and bash somebody because what they did back in the day. Can sit here and hold them
yeah,
up to that. And just hold them up to that. Because they did it, because they did it, because they did. But they still doing more positive right now. But you can't do that
exactly.
and hold them up to that, what they did wrong. Like, regardless of what it is. So, like, that's just my take on that. Like, so I'm all in for all the critics, all the negative, all whatever. I'm here for that because that's basically what I'm here for. And I can take that because I got tough skin. That's just me.
Good
I
deal.
just don't like the fact that, like, say, if it's our show, don't come on just pretty much. That's like throwing salt. That's pretty much trying to get folks to say, don't go for a city, pretty much. That might well say
Yeah,
that's what you pretty much doing. So, like, I don't like that. That's just me personally. If we're going to talk, let's just talk amongst each other. Don't just talk of throwing no shade amongst each other. Or throwing no shade among,
yeah,
don't mess with them, mess with them. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I can't help with somebody like Kale come on saying what he take on with the NYC back in the previous years. I only been in the NYC only 4 years, so I can't judge. You feel what I'm saying? I can't only judge with what I know. So I can't say that he can't judge on what somebody else come on and talk about the NYC. I ain't talking bad about it.
I
So
think it's
you shouldn't
time
come
for a
back talking about
change,
it.
though, Hammer. I think
That everybody do. So you can't just sit here and just come and bash whatever we got going on just the fact that because somebody else saying something about the NYLC. You know what I'm saying? Or nobody ain't messing with the NYC. You can't just do that. That's my whole take on it. Right? It's a way to support and
What you say,
represent
baby?
and promote your league.
You finna go lay
And
on
them
the
ain't the
couch?
right ways. So and that's the same way
And
with the
then
independent.
my thing is this: they can come on the show and talk too.
Talk the same
This ain't
way.
like we
NYC, come
said.
on out. Come on
Yeah,
out and talk.
y'all can have the same night, and I ain't gonna let nobody do y'all the same way.
The same
So at
way.
the
Come
end of
on
the
down and
day,
talk to these folks. These folks want y'all to talk anyway. They want the NYC to talk. Why y'all want to come on down and talk to these folks? That's why y'all losing that because y'all want to get on and just talk to these folks. Because y'all know y'all ain't going to change. That's the crazy thing. Get on the phone and talk to these folks. Get on the social media, talk to these folks. Let these folks know what you got going on. Communication the best thing ever. Every league is sitting here letting folks know what they got going on but y'all. But y'all want to bash everybody else. So you can't do that. Like that's all I say. You can't do that. And I'm sitting here walking down on, I'm pulling up on everybody that's a board member of the NYC. So how can I be just sitting here talking bad about them? I'm trying to see here, well, how can we work this out? I'm still sitting here trying to do that. When I know they've been talking bad. So it can't be me. And I'm letting folks know that. I'm gonna put that all the way out. It can't be me. You see what I'm doing.
So it's on them if they don't want to do it right for the kid. I can't make them do it. I only can try. You know. So and I ain't going on without trying.
Yeah,
Simple as
right.
that.
You doing the right thing.
Simple as that. So
Man,
I'm
we
still ride it
appreciate you.
out.
I guarantee you that.
I'm gonna ride it
Oh
out
yeah,
till I
we
get
get
all
you
the
on,
benefits.
Steve. Inbox me, Steve, so we can get you on. So y'all can do an Alabama Bengals show.
Yeah, tell them folks
Y'all,
to
we
get on
don't
with it,
mind
man.
doing it.
Tell them
Man, we
represent the
don't
Port
mind
City
doing
youth.
nothing, y'all.
Represent the
Telling
Port
you.
City youth, baby. Come on now, support Alabama Bingo, man. Tell me what y'all got going, how many teams y'all got coming in, man. These folks talking about we ain't got no team to play over here in Port City. Let these folks know y'all coming, man. Let these folks know. I'm all for that. I'm all for promoting for my league. I ain't on for just promoting
Think
for myself.
about y'all.
I do the league.
I want y'all to think about this real quick. And Kel probably already know I'm about to go. The Alabama Bengals, when they come play an 8 o'clock game, y'all, just imagine what time they got to get up to give.
5 o'clock.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do them like that though. We ain't gonna do them. We ain't gonna try to do them
I'm
like
just
that.
saying, you know them early risers anyway, up in
Yeah. They gonna have
Jackson.
to get up. They gonna have to get up though. They gonna have to get up regardless. They know that. Same way with us
Yeah.
though. That's the same with us.
Same
We
way
gotta
when you
go to
got to go
Jackson.
up there.
Well, we gotta
When
go
you
to
got to go to
Jackson. So
Jackson.
vice versa. We going to Jackson too. We
Yeah.
going to play in that stadium. We going down there get some deal sausage. Shit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go get me some deal sausage. I can't wait. I don't
Ain't
care if
never,
I got to
ain't,
play up. I'm going.
ain't nothing wrong with that nice ride up there to 43.
Ain't nothing wrong
Oh,
with it. I used to ride
that's a
past it every
sweet
day. I used to
ride
work on
too.
down. My route used to be on down, so I know what time it is.
That's a
So I'm
sweet
ready to
route.
get back on down. Yeah. I'm so happy when they said they wanted to join. Come on with it. I need me some deal sausage on the weekend.
Tell him.
Yeah, I'm all for it though. Let all my people. I can talk to all my people getting Alco on here. We can get Mill Park on here. Let Miss Southall clear her name up, cause that's our president. That's her, my president. I want her to get on and talk to, clear her name up a little bit, cause a lot of folks in discourage of her, cause she a female and her background or whatever she did. They say, they don't want to mess with her, so called. But let her clear some of that up too, cause there's a lot of
Because
folks
a
don't
lot of
want to
folks
mess
don't
with it,
want to
thinking
mess
that
with it, thinking that,
she over or thinking she nicer than, same way with me.
Oh, echo.
So it clear it out, clear that name. I don't know she wouldn't come on here and talk about it.
Yeah, buddy.
I can't wait.
Oh,
I can't wait. Now just let me know when the next show is. I'm with it. I know I need to clear like a couple more people. I probably got on a little late. We probably get on a little more early for a lot of folks, who probably ain't trying to look at the 3 hour video. We kind of shorten it up, slimming it up for them,
4 hours.
sum it up for them. A lot of folks don't want to just pretty much look at them long videos. They be like, that video too long. But some people don't look at it, like you said, all through the day, and spread the word. Like I said, but I'm going to say I'm going to go live again and let everybody know, like, a little short preview of it. Like, this is what we got going on. If y'all ain't look back at the live, you'll see me live.
Hold on, y'all. That's me.
You got the echo. You there, KT?
I think it's over, cuz.
No, I'm here.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we got
Yeah, my bad.
you. You deleted
I had me a
everybody.
plan B if one of my phones cut off, cause I'm
Oh,
down to my last little bars, y'all.
yeah,
Y'all, we
me
need to
too.
go and shut this one down. Right before we get to 4
4 hours.
hours.
4
Before we get
hours
to 4 hours.
Good night.
God, dog.
All right, Kev, Gary, Hamma.
Everybody that's on here,
Be
y'all,
real. Yeah.
telling you, that time of the night, y'all, we up out of here.
Roger Moore.
I'm KT Thorne. We the only two left, Rod.
Yeah.
We out of here.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
All right.